Comedy bang bang, 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 comedy bang bang.
They are hosts of their own podcast, which I'm sure it originates from America. I don't really know too much about them.
It does originate from America. It's if I may, just I want to put your fears at rest. It does originate from America.
I don't know that I was afraid.
Right here. You might even say the heartland, really. Sorry, are we not supposed to talk yet? We've never been on someone else's podcast. So we're usually in charge. So this is a little bit.
Exactly. This is new for us.
Me. Yeah.
I don't know that I was afraid you weren't from America as much as curious, but
you sounded a little afraid.
You did. You sound, and to be honest, a little judgmental that we weren't celebrities. I would say that in our own little town, Dignity Falls, we're celebrities of a kind in our own right.
I was judgmental about that. Yes.
Yes, you were.
You're right.
That came through.
Where is Dignity Falls?
It's in America.
It's in America. Thank you.
The heartland, if you will.
When you say the heartland, and I'll introduce you in a second, are you talking the dead center of America? Where are we talking?
Some people may consider it the heartland. Other people think that the heart of America resides in different places. Well, we never can agree.
So it's either in the heart of the country, or it's in a shooting star, or it's in the smile of a baby.
I have not seen too many babies since we've been on lockdown. So have you guys been seeing babies? And I'll introduce you in a second. Don't worry about that.
I certainly see a lot. From my apartment window, I can see it's a veritable parade of babies. I see a lot of people taking their kids out in strollers, and some people have those leashes. Although they're more toddlers, I guess, than babies. But a lot of small children from on my block.
So in the rear window view of your apartment, basically like you're Jimmy Stewart looking out across the apartment.
That's right. I see a ballet dancer. I see someone practicing the piano.
That's a very good description of what Bernd's life is like at home. Very much rear window. He always, quite honestly, every week we check in, he thinks there's been a murder somewhere.
Really?
Well, to be fair, Joan, there has been a murder somewhere.
Well, okay,
there is a murder every single day, I would say.
I know, but what I mean is, from your purview, from your actual little window in the world, you got
from my bailiwick. Yes, exactly.
From your
from my jurisdiction.
From your jurisdiction, that is Jermaine
Clement.
Yes,
that is Your Majesty Jackson.
Of course.
I am quarantined with a baby, which happened totally by accident.
Really? So do you have a baby, or are you?
No, I have 3 big babies. I have twin boys. I have a daughter named Milipede who's a teenager, and she was babysitting for a baby. And the baby's parents are crazy germaphobes. And when this shit went down at the last minute, they just lived down the street. And they just said, you keep the baby. If we get this thing, the one woman has carpal tunnel. And so she thought that made her immunocompromised. And she's like, I cannot get this thing. Okay. Get the baby away from me. And this baby is 8 months old, and he is so sweet. And I'll tell you what, I mean, my God, if I could breastfeed him, I would, but I had to buy a lot of formula. I sure hope they're going to pay me back for this. I mean, look, I love a baby. I had 3 babies myself, but, sure. And Jalopy isn't doing anything. Are you kidding me? She's just doing TikToks the whole entire time.
So wait a minute, you're breastfeeding the baby yourself?
She said she wishes tried. She could.
You
did try.
Damn it, I didn't mean to admit that.
You did.
Can we move on?
This is a lot like on Love is Blind, where the woman admits her dog likes wine. You just admitted that you've been having this stranger's baby suckle upon your supple breast, I'm assuming?
Oh, whoa. Thank you, Scott Ackerman. Is that it? Oh, my goodness.
It is, yeah. And I'll introduce you in a second. Don't worry.
Oh, we haven't even been introduced yet.
No, I could do that if you like.
No, go ahead.
No,
I'm
go
sorry.
ahead.
Again,
Okay.
No, I'm just not used to it. Go ahead. You go ahead.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
May I ask a question, Scott?
Sure, before the introduction, certainly.
Concerning your Love is Blind factoid, can someone admit something on behalf of something else?
I guess that's a good question because
she admits that the dog loves wine.
Well, she was admitting more that she gives her dog wine by saying, "My dog loves wine."
Now we're in my bailiwick.
So they are, speaking of podcasts, they are, of course, podcast hosts. They have their own podcast here upon the Earwolf Network called and entitled, if I may say so myself, The Neighborhood Listen. Thank you so much.
The Neighborhood Listen, that's correct.
The Neighborhood Listen. Please welcome to the show, Joan Pedestrian and Burnt Milipede.
Scott, thank you so much for
right.
Am I saying that correctly?
Yes, a lot of people think it's pronounced Millipede, and I guess that's because it's how it's spelled, but it's pronounced Milipede.
Do you think that more words should be pronounced the way they're spelled?
Exactly. ENUFF.
ZENUFF. There must be an apostrophe in there somewhere.
As Chip Zanoff once said, enough's enough.
Enough, of course. Welcome to the show, guys. Thank you so much for being here under these circumstances, of course. We're all recording remotely from our homes. We're not sitting here speaking directly into each other's faces, if anyone was worried about that.
No, normally, and we do that for our podcast as well. That we have to now record from our separate domiciles. But normally, yes, as you say, we are speaking into each other's faces.
Yes, we tried it last week with a couple of. It went well. My husband Doug is the engineer, and he does a great job. But we didn't have the right equipment, and I was using his Fortnite headset, and it just I guess it sounded like I was reporting from a traffic helicopter. Which we had some fun with, and I did a couple bits, and I think it went over well. What do you think, Burnt?
I think that the bits went over well. What Joan was doing was, because it sounded so remote, what she did was she was banging on her chest like Robin Williams from Good Morning Vietnam.
Yep. That's right. That's what I referenced. Mm-hmm.
So have you ever actually recorded from a traffic helicopter in your past?
Oh, no. But I you know what I have done? I recorded from a submarine. And it was this, well, because listen, I'm a realtor, top realtor in Dignity Falls, don't want to brag, but I mean, who's going to toot your own horn other than you, especially during these times?
I suppose someone might reach into your car, some crazy person who's out there walking the streets, toot your horn, and then...
Oh, my literal horn. Well, now that is true. That is true.
But now
that would be violating the 6-foot distance rule.
Sure, of course.
May I say, Scott, you interpret that expression as a car horn.
I'm surprised by
guess. That. I mean, someone could have a sousaphone out there, I imagine, and someone steals it, does like a couple of blasts. But it's like a murder.
Someone out there has a sousaphone.
Yeah.
Burnt, this is what these fancy comedy podcasts are. They're very quick, so it's a lot of turns of phrase and a lot of quick wordplay and a lot of quick. So it's we're going to have to work a little bit faster here. We're going to have to catch up.
This is a comedy podcast.
I don't know necessarily if it is. It's merely a show where I talk to interesting people, of course.
Well, that's what we do.
And America's podcast. I don't know if you'd heard that about America Decided It. But tell me about your show, because I don't really know anything about it.
Joan?
Oh,
why do you abdicate and suddenly make Joan do it? Why don't you want to do it, Burnt?
I do want to do it, but I feel like I want to make sure that I'm not hogging our time here, because
you were awfully quick to just say Joan. And then I'm looking at you right now. You got a frightened look on your face.
Oh, wait, you could see me.
Yeah, you start biting your fingernails exaggeratedly.
I didn't even realize I was doing that.
Listen, I appreciate this, because just because there's a quarantine on all of humanity doesn't mean there has to be a quarantine on women's equality, okay? So Burnt is just trying to uphold that, all right? And he's letting me speak, and I appreciate that. Yes, it's called The Neighborhood Listen, and kind of like a play on The Neighborhood Watch. Get it? But because it's a podcast, it's a listen.
I thought that was like a watch like you wear on your wrist. That's not what it is?
Oh, no, here we go again. You see what he's doing?
He doesn't seem to understand expressions. This is interesting.
This is not a literal
It could be
watch.
tooting your own horn by a car horn, couldn't it?
It could be, but why would it be?
generally tooting your own horn.
We love to toot horns in America.
Well, Scott, no argument there. We love to toot horns in America. It's as American as apple pie.
I would love it if instead of a car horn, we all had an apple pie in the steering wheel.
Oh, well,
I mean, it's circular.
So messy, like an airbag, but instead it's apple pie.
Yeah, you get into an accident and suddenly an apple pie explodes in your face.
And
I mean, that would be funny.
Wait, delicious.
Why not a whipped cream sort of pie? So you have that sort of fun silent movie effect. So when the officers get there to look at your destroyed corpse, they can have a little chuckle.
That's what our officers, our boys in blue, need these days. There's a little levity on the job.
That's right. Haven't they been through enough?
All
right.
So
tell us about this podcast.
Listen.
Yes.
Okay. So there's a lot of people might have different apps for checking in on your neighborhood, right? And what that means is you can just join and you can find out all of the different, in Dignity Falls, it's called the Neighbor App. That's what we use. And it's basically like a front porch of sorts for your neighborhood, the goings on, maybe a little gossip. Generally, yes, it is. I saw a coyote. What's that helicopter? Someone's stealing our mail. But we like to highlight some of those posts and not only that, but bring in maybe the person who posted something or who's someone who was posted about and try to get to know our neighbors and maybe get to the bottom of some things. There's some crazy stuff going on out there.
Well, what we do, Scott, is we, as Joan said, we read some posts, but then we also interview people. So it's a way of getting to know our neighborhood and also sharing our neighborhood with the world.
Fantastic. So have you gotten to the bottom of a lot of things? I mean, this isn't a murder podcast. I was very worried, Burnt, when you started talking about murders that we were suddenly going to be, edging into a murder podcast. But have you solved anything like the stolen mail? You mentioned that there's a rash of mail thievery going on there in Dignity Falls. Have you solved any of these murders? I mean, mail stealings?
What we solved are some chicken thievery and some fruit poaching.
Yes.
And there has been only one murder alluded to, but we had that lady on and she thinks she saw murder, but I think she just saw a man lay down and go to sleep.
She was an unreliable narrator.
I would definitely say that.
But we have there was a silky chicken. Silky chickens.
Did you say Selkie?
I did say Selkie, which is a mythical sea creature, and I misspoke. I missed it.
What if you saw a Selkie, though? That would be amazing.
Oh, if I could see that water nymph of Irish legend, just hanging around, perhaps in the fountain by the mall. But we silky chickens, which are these weird sort of furry-looking chickens. Someone was stealing them. They were putting them into a plastic bag, and we actually got to the bottom of that.
They were putting them into a community plastic bag or their own plastic bag that was on their property, or what were they doing?
I know we're from a different place. We're not familiar with the concept of community plastic bags.
I was going to ask the same exact thing, Bert. Now it's our chance to interview you, Scott. What is a community bag?
Yes, this is what they do in Los Angeles, is community plastic bags.
I guess I was confused.
Are they made of hemp?
That sounds very LA. That sounds very LA, doesn't it?
Yeah, like you use the bag and you put your stuff in it, and then when you're done, you can either smoke it or plant it.
Yeah, you put all your yoga things in there.
Yeah, you put your yoga things, and then you're like, oh, should I dip this in moon juice and then burn it with some sage and just eliminate all the bad juju from my?
I don't like you making fun of Los Angeles, especially when our community is being hard hit by this virus. I think that's very, very rude.
That's fair. I do.
Oh my! Well, now I feel terrible. I apologize.
I don't feel terrible, but I do apologize.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate you and don't appreciate you. I don't know if you could see who I was pointing at.
I feel fine. My sincerest apologies.
So I guess what I meant was I thought that you were saying the end result was they got put into a bag, but you're saying they stole them by putting them into a bag?
Yes, the bag was their means of transporting the stolen goods.
Okay.
Right.
So the end result was they took them back to their own domicile.
Yes, that's correct.
That's one of the things we were trying to figure out.
Yeah, it was a classic stealing.
Okay.
They took things that were not theirs, put them into a bag, then took them home.
And how do you know about the bag part of it? I'm sorry to focus just on this one detail, but I mean, if there was no one there to witness the crimes, could they not have just cradled them in their arms and taken them home?
Here's the thing, Scott. There was someone there to witness the crime. First, someone posted, I saw this happening. I saw a woman putting silky chickens in a bag. We then were able to track down the woman who was putting the silky chickens in the bag, and we interviewed her.
What?
Right.
This is how your show works.
Oh,
sometimes.
Yes. Listen, I know almost everybody in town. I have connections. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I'm the top realtor in Dignity Falls. Whatever. It's not a big deal. But
it's a big deal, Joan.
Oh, stop it.
Joan, it's a big deal. Yeah, you've earned that title, and you are the top realtor in town.
Well, I appreciate that, Bert, and thank you. But they don't want to hear me talk on and on and on about all my awards that I've won.
Well, they should.
Well, it's a long and comprehensive list, but the point is I can usually get to people. And so I am generally the person who tries to contact.
Tell them 3 awards you've won.
I'd love to hear these 3 awards that you've won.
Oh, okay. I've won the Fresh Baked Cookie Award.
Oh. This has something to do with real estate, or this is off topic?
It does. I don't know if you know this, but one of the tricks of the trade, I wasn't going to give it away, but again, who cares at this point, right?
No one's selling houses now, right?
I am still trying. I'm doing virtual tours. I set up a miniature model of the house on my kitchen island using like cheese and graham crackers for the partitions and the walls. It's very comprehensive. And then I put the camera on it and I walk the clients through. We use the same telework community we're using here. And
you put little clothes on your fingers. You walk through.
I put little clothes on my fingers and little.
What do you put on your toes?
Gotta have high heels still. There is no reason to not be in my high heels. But What did you ask, God? I'm sorry.
What do you put on your toes if you're putting clothes on your fingers?
Oh, if I'm putting clothes on my fingers, well, I use, I wish you could see me. I use my fingers. You know how when people do that thing where they use their 2 fingers to almost do a skateboard, like a miniature skateboard off of ramps. Have you ever seen that?
They do it to almost do a skateboard.
I do it. Yeah, I do it every afternoon. Yes.
The kids do it. My twins did it. Anyways, it's just the legs that are walking through. Nothing's on my feet.
Sure. No, I understand.
Can't see my feet.
Okay, I understand that. I just wondered if you had to balance yourself out by putting any clothes on your toes so you didn't feel sort of, Koyaanisqatsi out there.
I'm sorry, what?
Life out of balance.
Life out of balance. It's
It's
a great film, Joan. It's a great film. Sometimes things are very, very slow and sometimes things are very fast.
Well, we don't watch a lot of different things at home. I mean, unless it has Kevin James in it, we don't watch it. That's according to Doug, my husband. So thanks a lot.
I thought you were going to...
I can tell you anything you want to know about Mall Cop. Let's play that trivia game.
Okay, first of all, what's his name?
Kevin.
It's in the title. It's Paul Blart. Okay.
To me, his name is always Kevin. And let's face it,
Kevin,
it's always
Cop.
Kevin.
Absolutely.
I didn't see any kind of Paul. I didn't see any Paul in there. I saw only a performance by a Kevin. I saw zero evidence of Paul. Not to mention Blart. Okay, so
one other question: are you using cheese? You said as the partition, or are you using it as the glue for the crackers, like Cheese Whiz?
Okay, so this is exciting to have someone so interested. Okay, so I mean, don't get me going. I could talk forever about this. So if it's a laminate floor, then it's a cheese that I use. Okay, so that's on the floor. I mean, that's the quote unquote floor. So that's used as flooring. Or if it's a tile, I'll use a Swiss cheese because I have all this cheese that I forgot that I had and it's all bad. So don't worry, I'm not wasting food. In fact, I'm using it, right? I don't know what it is. When I go to a store, I just buy cheese. I'm like, oh, just in case I need to buy some extra cheese. And then now I have all this cheese and it's bad. So, are you trying to match the color of whatever the flooring actually is to the actual cheese? Yes, Scott, yes, this is so, it's like you're reading my mind. Absolutely. So like, luckily some cheese already looks spackled and brown and strange. And I was like, perfect, great. That's going to be marble.
It is interesting how many cheeses look like floor already.
I mean, you're halfway there, to be perfectly honest. And
I don't know that I would want a floor that looked like cheddar, though. Just an orange floor.
Well, you'd be surprised. A terracotta floor is just wait till this economy bounces back. It's going to be all about terracotta floors. They're really durable, and you could drop anything on them. And they're great. So I use my two fingers, and that's why I have, it's as if my two fingers are my entire body. So there's little heels on the nails, if you will. And then there's a little dress. I'm in a little 3-piece suit. And here's the thing. I walk them through, and
you're both a dress and a 3-piece suit.
Are you sort of like that performer who is half 3-piece suit and a half wedding dress and kind of turns to the side all the time with like half a long mustache?
Yes, that's exactly. Yeah, I mean, for this example, sure, okay. And so just so you know, one of the things that realtors do is they will bake a fresh batch of cookies before a showing, so that when you walk in, it already smells like
that's
home.
how we got into this.
I know. Right. Well, I will always pull us back, Burnt. I'm very, very good at getting us back to it.
Very
right.
True.
And so are you baking little tiny cookies for the little tiny model that you're taking everyone through?
Right. So I'm trying, but the difference is I can't really, there's no scratch and sniff. There's no, it's virtual. How do they smell it? You know what I mean? So
right.
I have told them, this is a bit awkward. I have told them, even though they're not supposed to go out, to go to the grocery store, purchase cookie dough, put it in their ovens, their own ovens. And when it's time to have our virtual meeting, then I tell them to press 350 and go. It is not working out like it normally does.
I'm sorry to hear that, but
it's a little frustrating. It's a little frustrating. And then
what if they were able to make the scratch and sniff technology for computers or phones? That would be something.
Wouldn't that be so fun? It would certainly help me. It would really help me.
Maybe it would be like those 4D movies where like your phone squirts something at you. Like perfume suddenly.
I'm sorry, a 4D movie is the fourth dimension squirting?
Yes, it is. It rains on you, and they also squirt like perfume whenever like there's a flower around. It's
and that's the fourth dimension.
Yeah, the fourth dimension is squirting.
Okay, so the other two awards that I've won.
Yes.
One is most babies born in new houses. Absolutely.
Whoa.
The second a couple gets in my houses, they get busy.
It's true.
It's extraordinary.
Are you doing anything to stimulate that or exacerbate that? Where
to be honest, it's also the cookies. Same thing.
Oh, okay. So you're not leaving
thing.
Like sexy sex toys around the house or
well, okay, so the smell
that's how you have
part
babies.
Of it. The smell is part of it.
Sex toys lead to babies.
Well, but you're not leaving pornography there in the house, are you?
No, Scott, it's more of a feeling that I create, right? It's like
a sensual feeling.
I will say there's a lot of throw pillows involved and a lot of places just get down on the ground. You know what I'm saying? So I sort of try to. That's one way I feel like I get them hooked. And then, of course, a third one I could think of was Best Jingle. I've won that for, Burnt, last 10 years?
I can't think of anyone else who's won it.
Is this a jingle that you have commissioned, or is this one that you actually have written and sing yourself?
Well, I mean, again,
Joan, may I reach in and toot your horn?
Please reach in and
please roll down your window.
Don't activate the apple pie.
Scott, Joan is not just Joan is not just the top realtor in Dignity Falls. She is also quite a talented performer. She is a thespian. She is the absolute star of our community theater in Dignity Falls.
Really?
And she's got a beautiful voice, and she has quite the mind for jinglery.
Jinglery, really? So could we hear one of these jingles? Is that possible? Or
well, I'm not going to do it. Right. Oh, Joan, you meant Joan.
Burnt.
I was asking your permission for her to sing a jingle.
Permission granted, sir.
Burnt does act as my agent when we're talking about the
after a fashion.
Okay, let's see. I don't know.
That sounded sarcastic, what you just said.
Absolutely.
The most sarcastic ha 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 I think I've ever heard on this show.
That's just Burnt's laugh. That's just his laugh.
That's your laugh, what you did. You were imitating him? Oh, see? There it is again.
I'm so sorry. I got confused. Do you know what was happening right then, Scott? I was trying to pick my key and I was not paying attention and you caught me. You absolutely caught me.
Got it.
So, but the key doesn't matter. Okay.
So yeah.
That's how you pick your key.
Ha, 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 ha.
Which key do you think you're going to pick?
Well, I think I'm just going to do I'm going to do a breezy G, Scott. A breezy G.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If you lived here, you'd be home already. If you lived here, you'd be home already. You don't have to be sitting in the traffic. It gets you all crazy dizzy. If you lived home, you could be home and already getting busy. Already getting busy. If you lived here, you'd already be busy.
That's wonderful.
So you're planting the seeds of them having sexual relations.
Yes. So the suggestion of coitus.
So in the one award you did win, the best jingle, you're planting the seeds for another award, which is most babies being born.
Ding, 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 ding. You got it. You've actually figured it out. And look, I'll just say that, it's true. Anytime that I have a chance to sing, it's great. And I am thinking of writing a new one, but right now I don't know what to do. And also it's put a halt on my community theater production, which we've been starting.
Right.
Initially, it was going to be My Fair Lady, but a woke version. You know how everyone on Broadway is doing that kind of thing where it's Oklahoma, but everyone's covered in blood at the end, you know.
Yeah, Woklahoma.
Woklahoma. That's right.
That's a portmanteau.
That's good. That is good. So we were gonna do that, and it's just so sad that you can't have any shows right now. So maybe I'll have to do it from my own home.
What were the details of the woke My Fair Lady, if I could ask? What were the changes being made? Is Henry Higgins, what was happening to him?
Well, I mean, you should ask Bert, because I was trying to get him to be Henry Higgins.
Bert, I'm going to ask you. What's up with this Henry Higgins?
I'm not. First of all, Joan has tried to get me into these productions. I'm not a good actor. The closest I come is, for many years, I would perform as Santa Claus for our annual Christmas parade in Dignity Falls. And then I had to stop 1 year because I got a little too into it, and I tried to figure out a way I could actually go down people's chimneys and leave them gifts. And of course the police were called. And of course, it was quite a mess, but I had, in the end, everyone was fine. There were no hard feelings, but it did put me off doing it. So there was a year, there was a year without a Santa Claus, and I did not perform the role.
Were you incarcerated during that year, or?
I was not. No charges were filed. People were a little shook up, but those people that family does not come to the pharmacy anymore. I'm a pharmacist, by the way. That was not mentioned.
I had no idea.
That was not mentioned at all.
I thought that was an idiom that I didn't know about.
No.
Like they died or something.
Look, I don't want to give you all the details, but they do not come to the pharmacy anymore. But yes, I work at the CVS on Jimmy Carter Boulevard, and I get to know a lot of the neighbors that way. But so Santa Claus, I did return this past Christmas, right before everything went topsy turvy. I did recreate my role as Santa Claus with his signature laugh.
So good. So unique, so just outside the box, outside the Santa box, if you will.
It's definitely a different reading than I believe I've ever heard before.
That's what everyone says to me, and I don't understand, because I think that I'm doing the classic Santa Claus laugh.
You think you're doing the ho, ho, ho?
Yes, I do. Here it comes again.
Can you say ho, ho, ho?
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh.
Okay, so now string it together.
Sure.
Okay. So tell me about the Henry Higgins. What were the changes in the My Fair Lady?
So it was again, me and my choreographer, Scott, had not gotten through it all yet. But what we did know is that we wanted to turn the tables on him a little bit. So in fact, it was probably going to end up being he was the one who could barely speak. He was the one who was hanging out, twirling a sign on a corner. And so that was the idea that we had, because we thought there could be a lot of fun choreography with sign twirling.
Oh, yeah. And so then what would happen? Eliza Doolittle would come in and teach him how to speak, or teach him about feminism, or
to sign twirl. But now that you're pointing it out, that's a much better idea.
Wait, so he was twirling signs, and she comes in and says, "Let me teach you how to do that."
Exactly. Yes, you're doing that all wrong.
But now,
because in the original My Fair Lady, Eliza Doolittle
really missed an opportunity.
I mean, in the original My Fair Lady, Eliza Doolittle can speak, and Henry Higgins comes in and says, "You're doing it wrong." So this seemed like a logical extension.
What I thought was what got us far enough to switch it was that she got to tell a man you're doing it wrong. But boy, oh boy, you are right. What she should have said is what you're doing wrong is not just the sign twirling, but all of it.
She was selling flowers and he didn't come in and say, you're doing that wrong. And then taught her how to upsell customers.
Yes, but I think the reason that there was no flower selling is in this play is because the flowers are expensive. And to have to get fresh flowers for every performance.
What was the sign? What was the sign that he was twirling? What was it advertising? Something less expensive. Oh, flowers. Okay. All right, makes sense. So that's on hold, and you're
on hold.
You said you were thinking of writing another jingle.
Well, I was. Yes, I was thinking of writing another jingle for right now, but I just didn't know if it would be. It's hard to know what kind of art to create in this moment, is it not? I mean, what's going to help people?
We wrestle with that every single show. We don't know what kind of art we're going to create, and it comes out whatever this is.
Right. So right before this happened, I changed my mind and I wanted to do Funny Girl because I saw Idina Menzel was doing it. And I thought, ooh, that's more fun because to be honest, I was going to hope that I could play Eliza Doolittle. I might be a little bit long in the tooth for it. But Idina's about my age. And so I was like, she can do it. Maybe I'll do Funny Girl and maybe I'll just do it. I'll live cast it. You know how everyone's going live on Instagram and they're like, is this thing on? And the camera's all weird. And then they like jam on like a guitar for a second. And then the volume goes out. And then someone else wanders in. And then a dog knocks over the camera. And anyway, that's what's going.
Is Eliza Doolittle's age germane to the plot of My Fair Lady? I don't know whether... they say she's beautiful, but do you think that expires after a certain age?
Well, when it's in a script, beautiful does mean young. Let's face it. I mean, that's when it says beautiful, they're not like, and
they're talking
45.
20, 21.
That's not what it means.
Right.
So, I will say there's always been a real big age gap between who plays Eliza Doolittle and Henry Higgins. It's basically like, Audrey Hepburn and her grandpa,
I mean, Rex Harrison was approximately 80 years old when he filmed that movie.
Approximately 80 years old. Yeah. And so that was going to be the other difference is that I was maybe going to even go on the other end of it and be in old age makeup myself. And it was just going to be a teenager, Henry Higgins twirling the sign.
Yeah.
But then, I thought that might
So wait, you would be like a 75-year-old woman and he would be 13?
Yes.
Yes. Well, as Bert knows this, I love character work. And so it would allow me to stretch those, those muscles,
And you wanted Bert to play the 13-year-old.
Yes, I did.
I see. Okay. And Bert, what were you doing to prepare for this role? Were you wearing short pants or what?
I tried. We did a wardrobe test where I wore short pants. I wore a velvet short pants suit. I had a big lollipop and wide brimmed hat with a ribbon coming off the back.
He looked like a munchkin from the Lollipop Guild.
The Lollipop Guild, yeah.
It was a little bit
hard to hold the sign, I would imagine. And to twirl it with that lollipop getting in the way, or
yes.
Were you working on that technique?
I was working on that technique. One of the things I realized is, I can't lick the lollipop because that makes it sticky, and the sign will get caught on there.
Right. You can't lick the sign either.
I mean, I'm allowed to, but I didn't. What I experimented with was it was almost a sort of juggling where I would throw the lollipop high up in the air, and then I would quickly twirl the sign and then try to catch the lollipop again. But as you can imagine, that ran into money because those big lollipops, they're very fragile and they're expensive. They're more expensive than small lollipops.
So expensive. And so every bit of money that I'd already saved, we already blew through from the lollipop. So that was
right.
I felt honor bound to reimburse the theater company for the lollipops broken because that was my idea.
I can't think of too many things which are more expensive the smaller they get.
Diamonds? No, wrong.
Maybe phones in a certain amount of years, but now they're more expensive if they're bigger.
This is I like this question. I was going to say children because babies are very expensive. You have to buy all sorts of things for them.
But once they go to college, I mean, they're, or at least private school.
At least.
If they go to college. I'll tell you what. I'm not putting this baby through college. His parents better come back from, I don't know, in a month at least.
I hope the quarantine doesn't last that long where you have to put the baby through college.
18 more years.
They're talking about it
it ends right when the baby turns 18 and then it's time to go to college. He already has his applications in.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to homeschool him? No, thank you.
Oh, my gosh. Tell you what, guys, we need to take a break. I'm talking
We do that too. We do that too on our show.
You take breaks on your show?
Yes.
We have a lot in common. A lot in common here. I'm talking to Joan Pedestrian and Burnt Milipede. Burnt Milipede? Milipede. Milipede.
It's Corsican. That's how you can remember how to pronounce it.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay, so I apply the Corsican pronunciation.
Exactly.
Okay, very good. All right, I'm talking to Burnt and Joan of the Neighborhood Listen. We also have a food critic coming up, but we need to take a break. We'll be right back with more Comedy Bang Bang after this. Comedy Bang Bang, we are back here. Scott Aukerman here of Comedy Bang Bang, and I have two podcast hosts here. They have a podcast on the Earwolf Network called The Neighborhood Listen. Please welcome back to the show, Joan Pedestrian and Burnt Milipede. Hello, guys.
Scott, thank you very much. Thanks for having
welcomed back. Yeah.
Yes, I barely ever do a welcome back, but it seems as if we are communicating via teleconference. It seems only, I don't know why I put that extra layer on welcoming you back.
Well, I was definitely looking away from the computer. I was not paying attention at all.
Okay, well, welcome back, Burnt.
That helped.
What were you doing?
Around. I was staring out the window at the baby parade.
What are they up to?
They're just walking around.
Walking around. I certainly hope that there are not too many babies out and that they're watching, because you live on a very busy street, Burnt.
Everyone's maintaining a distance though, and it's very unnatural to see because people are adhering to that 6 feet rule very strongly, and
even babies.
Well, the babies are with
social
people.
Distancing.
Yes.
So
the babies aren't by themselves. I should clarify that.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So the parents are sticking close to them.
Yes, but the parents are 6 feet away from the babies.
Oh, good Lord. This is not what they meant. This is not that. This is what's happening with me, with the baby. This is not what they meant.
Better safe than sorry.
This is probably the most safe time for a baby to be you know that movie Baby's Day Out, where it was just like a nightmare scenario where a baby like goes into a construction site and gets lifted up on a steel girder and then, crawls around. I mean, this is the most safe time for that kind of situation to happen because no one's out there on the streets.
I guess that's true, but I think it's enforcing the wrong lesson. We don't want our kids to learn that now they can run out in traffic. That'd be terrible once cars are actually back. But you're right. In case something
there's got to be some good news with this situation. Now you can run out in traffic.
Okay, now you can run out in the road for now. Yes, that I suppose that's good news.
And then when they get older, they'll be reminiscing and saying, "Oh, when I was a kid, you could crawl into the street and not have to worry about it. And now look."
It's a lot like those Goodfellas types movies where they're always reminiscing about playing stickball in the street and fire hydrants going off everywhere.
Those Goodfellas types movies.
Those good. I don't get to see many of those, but was Kevin James in any of them?
Yeah. No, although he may have been in The Irishman. I'm not quite sure. Do they de-age him or de-weight him or anything like that?
I don't know.
Was there an exceptionally skinny guy in The Irishman?
I did try to watch The Irishman because Netflix is my own. So when we watch movies in the movie room, then Doug gets to pick. But I get to watch Netflix. So I got the Love Is Blind reference, and I'm now watching that Tiger King nonsense. I just started that, and I did try to watch The Irishman. But you have a different room. Want to drink,
right? You have a different room for movies that if you ever go in there, Doug gets to pick.
Yeah, look.
They have a movie room in their home, yes.
We have several rooms. In fact, he's in a different room every time we record.
You have several rooms in your home?
It's Joan, she's a realtor, so she found a house that has several rooms.
All right, you guys are being funny, haha, but I mean literally, and that was a sarcastic haha, by the way. I was aware of that.
Okay. That sounded very different than the fake haha.
You mean my warm-up haha?
Sure.
I have more than several rooms. I mean, I have what's probably, I have 5.5 baths. But that's a lot.
Why?
I know.
How many people are in that house?
There used to be, 2 twin boys basically take up most, I mean, honestly, they've ravaged almost every single room. So it doesn't even, it's like I only have 3 rooms. but so I needed space because they needed space.
This is a serious question. Do twins poop together? Do they always like share a toilet?
At least mine do, and they share a toilet. Yes, they would sit on the same toilet.
So like one gets right cheek and one gets left cheek, or
you hope. But a lot of times one shoves the other one off. So guess who gets to clean that up? I mean, it is a nightmare,
Doug.
Scott. You have no idea. You have no. Doug does Doug not? He's not. He's not.
What does Doug do for a living?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
You is that canon?
I think that is canon. I think that is
pretty much.
Don't want to decide now?
No.
On this show?
Doug's job has not been specified.
It's canon for this show. It might not be canon for our show.
Okay.
But I don't think we've ever specified what he does.
We've never talked about Doug's line of work. I don't believe we have. Let me just consult my notes.
We could just ask you. Doug. I mean, Joan,
this is what we know about Doug.
Okay.
He's balding from the back.
Whoa.
He loves miniature golf. He's an amateur impressionist. He loves buttered bell peppers for dinner. He used to have an airbrushed van. He believes he has not been to a bar in a dozen years.
What was the van airbrushed? To be a picture or
wolf? I think it was a classic wolf moon. It's what got me. I mean, I jumped right.
Got you in that van, yeah.
It got me good. It got me
into
good.
his dreams, yeah.
And into his dreams.
Doug also doesn't understand tapas. He has watched two girls.
Oh, he's the guy.
He has. Yes,
he's why they keep explaining it to us.
Exactly. Yes. Thank God Doug is staying home to flatten the curve on explaining tapas to people.
Do you think, by the way, speaking of tapas, I was thinking about this the other day. Do you think when we all go back into restaurants, whenever this is all over, we can finally stop doing shared plates?
Yeah, I think it's imperative. I think it's imperative. As a pharmacist, I think it's imperative.
Did you say pharmacist?
I don't think I did, but maybe I did.
As a pharmacist who enjoys tapas, though, that's what he's suggesting. And I personally hope that this makes us all germaphobes in a great way. Maybe
it's insane to me that
anymore.
Yeah, no, who wants to shake hands or hug? Oh God, get rid of it all.
Speaking,
my word!
Hugging, that's an extreme position to take.
I'm talking
but
even your loved ones.
No, that's how I took it.
Oh no, I meant like in a business meeting. I see hugs all the time.
Oh yeah.
Do you really? That's
yes.
Well, that sounds very LA.
Well, yeah.
Put that in your hemp bag,
and then smoke it.
Because it is hemp.
Yep.
Here's some other facts about Doug.
Let's get to other Doug facts.
He has watched Two Girls, One Cup several times.
Several
times. He owns an LA Law hero desk that was used on the show by Susan Day's character.
He has a real Susan Day thing.
He loves Susan Day. He's got a big crush.
Really? So does that extend to the Partridge Family, or is that just purely LA Law based?
But it's mostly. I think it really bloomed during the LA Law phase.
Oh, sure.
He hates candles and never has any on his birthday cakes.
Well, that's another thing that we got to get rid of. This fucking blowing on birthday cakes.
Absolutely.
I guess that's true.
And I also think that when this pandemic ends, we should dispense with the song "Happy Birthday."
And birthdays.
Well, I wouldn't go that
let's get rid of them.
That seems extreme.
This is going too far. Why get rid of the song, Burnt? Why get rid of the song?
Well, it's a terrible dirge, and it's not.
How do you sing it? Could you sing just a snippet of it?
Well,
how do you hear it? Is it like ho ho ho?
You know that I don't have a very good singing voice, but I think here's
how are you going to do My Fair Lady then?
Well, that was another problem. Well, I was going to do the Rex Harrison part.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Rex Harrison
that makes sense.
Sang. Yeah, he cheated.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh,
see, that's
am I in the ballpark?
Now, yeah, well,
let me ask you, do you think
that's where you want to be if you're playing baseball?
Burnt, do you think that was "Happy Birthday to You"? Happy birthday to you.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
that's what I thought.
I do
Doug
think
also has been.
I do. Before we get back to Doug, I do think that maybe the problem with the Happy Birthday song is the melody itself. It's so sort of childish. You know, if we were to put a different melody, the lyrics are great. But if we were to put a different melody on top of it, maybe we would all like it a little more.
I wonder what that would sound like.
Maybe
Like,
Joan, you could
I Stevie wonder
Like-
what that would sound like.
Stephen Wonder.
Wow. Okay. Happy birthday.
Oh no, you're changing the lyrics. You're changing the
You are
lyrics.
changing the lyrics, Joan. That was not the
I
challenge.
thought that you're supposed to. No, I thought it was you sing the same lyrics to a
You
different
said
tune.
happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday to you.
I like it better already.
Well, then there you go. We can keep happy birthday. Everyone just has to work on their Stevie Wonder impression.
Right.
Doug also has been lovingly restoring a 1998 Ford Explorer.
That's correct. In the garage.
He assumes that old radios stored old radio broadcasts. He thinks
When I hear this list all together, it's quite something.
this one is very germane to where we are right now as a society. He thinks this we learned before the pandemic. He thinks his kids' baby teeth may be valuable in a dystopian future.
Well, to be fair, that I shared that belief as well a little bit.
I didn't want to throw you under the bus.
I'm the one who put them in the security deposit box, and I did. I mean, that's what's in there are my kids' baby teeth. And,
so are you preemptively taking them out now, just in case shit starts to get really real?
Oh yes. I checked with my bank, and they said that I could choose to do either or. And so what I did is a half and half. So I've got half teeth at home, half teeth in bank.
Oh, okay. Half teeth at home, half teeth in bank.
Like the old expression for sailors.
Right.
Like the saying.
Of
Like,
course.
they didn't go to the pharmacy.
Half teeth at home, sailor must roam. Half teeth in bank, sailor no thank.
Well,
Yes.
Doug sounds like a very interesting guy.
And again, no job listed. So listen.
Yeah.
That's why I decided to let him be the engineer, because it seemed like he had a lot of time on his hands.
Yeah.
He's there anyway. Yeah.
Sure. So he still is the engineer of your show?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
great. So maybe that is his job. Because it sounds like he has a lot of hobbies, although I guess the radio thing isn't a hobby as much as it is a belief system.
Just an incorrect belief system. And he's also in a dad band.
Oh, that's right. He is in a dad band.
But that, obviously, that's not working right now.
They're all
trying to jam.
They're all fathers, or they all sing songs about fatherhood without being fathers.
They're all fathers, and they tried to do it once in our neighborhood with them all standing in the garage and just cranking that shit up like crazy, and then everyone complained so hard, and they couldn't. The sound was bouncing off of the different street, and it didn't work at all.
Meaning they were trying to do it during the quarantine where they were all in different garages. Oh,
garages, yes.
Yeah, well, they saw those videos of the people in Italy on their balconies, and they said, "Well, why don't we do that?"
Right, they had that idea.
Well, an interesting guy and an interesting engineer for an interesting show, I would say. So,
well, that's nice.
Wonderful. Yeah, we need to get to our next guest if that's okay. I could sit here talking about Doug for hours.
So could I.
It feels like we did.
We have Burnt Me a Payday and Joan Pedestrian.
Hey, Joe.
Hello.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't.
Dickie jumped in and said hello to you.
I stepped on Dickie's hello to Joan, and I apologize.
Dickie is not
you said
really.
Hello to me, Dickie?
Yeah, I said hi to you.
Dickie is not. Dickie, this is the problem. When we're all in 4 different rooms teleconferencing, you really should not be jumping in and saying hi to people when it's not your.
No, I'll tell you what. The way that you said my name.
No.
Joan, I'm sensing some sort of. By the way, we have Dickie Carolines, who's a food critic. I'm sensing some sort of attraction between you and Dickie here.
Look, I do it. Do you have many listeners? Oh God, I hope this doesn't
really
get out too far because now I'm getting worried. Okay. Look, I mean, I have a thing for. He's giving me a very cowboy vibe, and try as I may, Doug does not look good in a cowboy hat. It looks very strange. His head is very small, and so so he's
you say you can't put
sombrero.
Can't put on a cowboy hat. You got to grow it. That's what I say.
Oh.
What does that
Everybody,
mean?
I might need to excuse myself.
I mean, not everybody can wear one. And if you've been using, this Doug guy sounds like a real nice guy, but he doesn't have a job. He doesn't have a career. Well, I can see why that's leaving you a little dry in the corners.
Can I now, Joan? If you don't mind, I'd like to tell everyone your hall pass candidates.
Oh yeah.
Yes, please.
We've talked about it on the show.
Yeah, we have.
Joan's hall pass candidates include Russell Crowe, Tom Brokaw, Conan O'Brien,
Oh,
Timothy Oliphant from Justified Only.
Oh, okay.
Alan Rickman and Laurence Olivier, if time travel is permitted.
If time travel is permitted.
Okay. Wouldn't time travel have to be permitted with the Timothy Oliphant from Justified?
I don't know if it's time travel so much as an impossible dimension shift.
Probably an impossible dimension shift.
Even if we went back in time, I couldn't really just be on Justified with Timothy Oliphant Justified.
So maybe this is a parallel universe where Justified never got canceled and it's still going on?
I definitely live in a parallel universe where Justified never got canceled, Crystal Pepsi still exists, and Barry Manilow is my husband.
Oh, so you're cheating on Barry with Timothy?
No. He's my lavender husband. I'm sorry, I meant to say.
Oh,
do you know what a lavender husband is, Scott?
I would imagine via context clues, I'm sort of getting what
it's a theatrical term.
Yeah, but go ahead and explain it.
In a way, but back in the day, when men weren't allowed to be out, as in gay, they would.
You remember all the way back
then?
then,
Dickie?
What's that?
How
old are
you?
I'm 66 years young.
Oh.
But trust me, I dye everything.
It's extremely black.
I dye everything, and I ride a
practically blue, and your eyebrows.
Even your pubes and your arm hair and leg hair,
arm hairs, my skin, everything. I dye it all.
I was wondering because I'm seeing you on the video teleconference, and it's sort of like you're doing blackface for some reason. I didn't want to say anything.
That's not blackface. That is not blackface. I wouldn't do it. Wouldn't even talk about it.
You look like Justin Trudeau in Arabian Nights.
You so seldom get to compare things to that.
Exactly.
My hall pass is all fictional characters.
Really? Who do you have?
It is. Mm-hmm.
Well, I have the Dowager Countess from Downton Abbey. Charlize Theron's character in Aeon Flux. Joan Crawford in Whatever Happened to Baby Jane.
Really? What is it that attracts you to her?
Oh, she's just very commanding in the way she's scared of her sister.
Banja.
See, because she's in a wheelchair and her sister is serving her a rat. Jodie Foster as Nell. And of course, revenge-crazy killer Sadie Adler from the video game Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh, of course, yes.
See, so are both of our hall passes pretty much involve another dimension and
another dimension
shift. Another
dimension shift.
Another dimension?
Another reality.
Another dimension?
Another dimension.
Oh. I'm hearing double and I'm seeing double.
You're seeing double?
Yes.
How many of us are there?
There's several Dickies.
So you're saying,
Scott.
So you're saying like quadruple Dickies. How many of me are there?
Ding dong. Oh. You're down in the corner, Scott. I see you in the corner.
Yeah,
That's
this might
me.
just be your settings.
I thought
my
you
hall
guys.
pass. My hall
Yeah,
pass.
who do you have, Dickie?
Well, now let's just calm down.
Dickie, you really want to get to this. Okay.
By the way, I'm not married, so I don't know why it's a hall pass.
This is just people that are your type.
Yes, exactly.
Burns has not been on a date in ages. He stays at home. He has a Murphy bed that doesn't close, and he cannot eat square food.
That's all true. It's all true.
It cannot close or it does not close.
It used to close. It's now gotten to a point where it's just like, where it's supposed to hit the floor. It's just like at a 10-degree angle off the floor. And so,
and even when you rest upon it, it does not go down to the floor.
He's been like vampire bat sleeping for a very long time.
Wow. At a 10-degree angle, not necessarily completely
the problem
perpendicular.
is that if I sleep with my head where it's supposed to normally go, I have dreams where I'm drowning in my own blood because all the blood is rushing in my head. And so in my dream, I'm in a big swimming pool, but you zoom out and the swimming pool is my skull, and I'm in there and it's my own blood. Anyway,
and I
Dickie,
told him that's not a dream.
I took her meaning.
Links are just going to confuse people. It's easier if they just backslash.
Yeah. Okay. Well, look, guys, we're We're
Go
running
ahead.
out of. We're running. Thank you very much, Dickie. We're running.
No,
out
I
of
was
time.
saying / Go ahead. It's
Oh.
my
Oh,
favorite
What,
one.
what is that review?
That's your favorite one.
That's the
That's
steak
the steak one.
That's the steak one.
Steak my day.
Oh, go ahead. Oh,
/
got it.
Go
got it.
ahead.
Nice,
Oh,
Joan.
I thought
was
you
paying
were.
attention.
Thank you, Joan.
I was
That's
paying
sweet
attention
steak.
too, but there's a lot
Joan's
to
got a
remember.
new hall pass. It seems.
I think it really is, but what am I going to do? I can't do anything about it.
Do you,
It's a
Joan? Do
quarantine
you?
pass. What am I going to do?
I'll
Joan-
check your janitor's closet later. We'll see if anything can be done about it.
Do you?
Joan, do you need Doug's consent with these hall passes, or can you make hall passes and he just has to abide by whomever you put on the list?
Yeah, I guess it's not really fair. When you make a hall pass, is it fair to keep adding to it? To be honest, I have not needed to add to it in years, but this has blindsided me.
Yeah.
And
who
who
are you
like
going
I've been in an accident. I got apple pie all over my face. I didn't see it coming.
Who are
I
you going to
did not
swap
see it
out if you had to replace someone? Who
Oh,
would
yeah.
you
Is it a
swap
set
out?
number?
Probably Timothy Oliphant in Justified, and I'll tell you why. I have found my real. So I guarantee you. Are you wearing a cowboy hat right now? Because I can't really
Yeah,
see it very
the
well.
camera cuts off like right above the eyebrows.
Does this
Yeah.
answer your question? Yes.
Ooh, that's a brim. That is a brim.
That's right.
How did you get that just from him saying yes? Because he didn't tilt the camera down or anything like that. He
I
just-
heard the brim in his voice.
Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. All right. Well, guys, we're running. Yeah, thank you. Go ahead.
Oh, just saying, hey.
What are we plugging, guys? Obviously, the Neighborhood Listen is out there. The second season just came out. Is that correct?
Yes, the second season came out right before the entire world went to hell, and
Incredible timing.
We're in our second season on Stitcher Premium. You can use go to stitcherpremium.com and use code NEIGHBOR for a free month's trial.
And if you want to contact us, we have an email account, burntandjoan@gmail.com. So email us about what's going on in your neighborhood.
And how is burnt spelled? It's BURNT.
That's correct. And
No,
Joan is
no
spelled-
D in there.
No D in there.
Oh,
And
no
and Joan is spelled JOAN.
That's
Great.
right.
All right.
And,
So people can reach out to you to ask you questions or to.
No, they may not do that.
Why are they reaching out to you?
They can share with us posts from their own neighbor hap listings because we don't have access to other people's neighborhoods, of course. But if you'd like to share something interesting from your neighborhood, then you can screenshot that and send it to us. Remember, links don't work, but do not ask us any questions. We will not answer questions.
Wow.
Well, we just try to make it a policy, because then it just gets to be too many questions. But Dickie, if you have any questions, you can certainly email us or me at burntandjoan@gmail.com, and
I'll look the other way.
sign it, Raylan Givens, and I'll answer you.
Open it up with Dickie's here.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't have email.
If you make that the subject line, I will
If you
know
make
not
it
to
the
read
subject
it.
line, yep.
You
I'll
don't
find a way.
you don't have email.
I don't have email, but I'll find a way to barge through your doors, if you know what I mean.
You do have several websites, but you do
Yeah.
not have email.
And you have a computer. We're looking at your webcam right here.
No, I don't have an email. It just doesn't help me out. So I do. You can have a website without email.
It
Do you
doesn't
have
help
do you
you
have,
out?
Do you have direct messages? Like, are you on Twitter and Instagram and all the social media
No,
platforms?
none of those. None of those. I do everything in person. In fact, this is the first time I've ever done something like this, and
The quarantine just must be killing you for a guy who does everything in person.
Well, quarantine is, it's only a quarantine if you let it be.
So wait,
Yeah,
you're
that's
you're,
exactly right. And you're
not
supposed to.
Yeah, you're supposed to be.
let it be.
Well, if it's just me though, just going out and still, I've been
Wait, is your
trying to hit
girlfriend
these
sailing?
reviews.
Is your girlfriend sailing still?
She's hitting those waves. She's hitting the open seas, and if she's open for business too, you can hit her up by email.
So she has email.
She has email.
Do you want to give the email address or?
Yeah, Carrot on the waves.
Carrot on the waves?
Carrot?
Kara. Oh,
No,
Kara.
Carrot.
It is carrot.
Carrot on the waves, son of a bee, at Yahoo. Dot.
dot cum or
That's right.
okay.
That's right.
All right. And
That's
how
right.
can I ask you, Dickie? How often are you paying her to go out and sail
Every day. Every day. I put every penny I have into that.
Because you don't want to be around her, or?
No, I just know it makes her happy, and I'm not really, I don't love being around her.
Dickie, I'm sorry. You might be an inadvertent pay pig.
Oh, but
I don't know. What is that an expression? Or
It unfortunately is.
pay pig. What's a pay
what
pig?
is a pay pig?
I'm going to let everyone look that up.
It happened to
okay.
Bert. It happened to Bert once a long time.
It did happen to me once.
Oh dear.
Is that the
That's a
opposite?
tale for another time.
It is.
All right.
She's going to come back. She's going to come back to shore, and it's going to be a very different world. It's
Yup.
a different world than where you
Where
come
she
from.
comes from.
Yeah,
Where
exactly.
she comes from.
That's true. That's true. See, but you know what? You can't.
Happy birthday to you. Right?
It is
Yeah.
my birthday today.
That's correct. Oh, happy birthday.
Oh, happy
Thanks for
birthday!
it.
Do you
It
wanna-
is my birthday today?
Do you want to plug
Happy
your birthday?
Dickie.
Yeah, I'd love to plug my birthday. Thanks everybody for acknowledging it. I guess is that.
Oh yeah,
That's
of
how you
course.
plug your own birthday.
That's what birthdays are. Hey, Dickie, do you want to plug anything? I mean, do you
Love
have any-
everybody. I would just love everybody. April 7th, if you could check out The Last OG on TBS season 3 coming out. Well, you can probably tell that's one of my favorite shows.
How would we be
I heard
able
it in
to
your voice.
Sure,
You can probably
you can
hear that.
tell.
You can hear it in the brim of my hat.
Right.
Yeah, you can.
You can, can't you? So check it out. It's I don't know what time it's on.
Yeah, who cares?
But who
People
cares?
can find it.
It's
Yeah.
It's TBS.
Like
April
people
7th.
have the time to look that kind of information
Nighttime.
up. Now.
It comes on at
Me
nighttime.
too. It comes on
It-
at nighttime.
It's on
Yeah.
at night. It's on at night. Just
There's
check it
nighttime
out.
shows and there's daytime shows. The
and
end.
people
This is
people
nighttime.
people have a lot of time to watch stuff now, or they have no time to watch stuff. From what I found,
Exactly.
That's true.
They either have
That's true.
They have
I'm
way
hoping-
more time, or else all their time is taken up by like having to homeschool their kids and
Thank you.
and cook for themselves and do all the chores themselves.
Right.
Yep. That's
Instead
right.
of what we usually do, paying people to do it for us.
And if you notice on this one, the Frankenstein makeup is greener than on the other ones. What I love about
He's doing.
Are you
he's doing
recording?
What
He's
a-
recording.
He's recording.
He's right
love
now.
about this
Okay.
one
This is as we're
is that
signing off.
the metal horns. They're not horns, but they're
Metal
electrical.
Horns.
horns.
He thinks the
They're
plugs
bolts.
in the
They're
neck, they're bolts. Yeah.
These are horns, the little horns
No.
coming out of the neck. Aren't
Dickie!
as sharp as on the other
Dickie,
one.
we're
Hello.
still doing this
Hey,
this
Scott.
show.
Hey,
Go
Scott.
ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Backslash.
Okay.
You got it.
Can you say my name one more time?
Joan.
That'll get me through the week.
Wow. I want to plug. Look, if you have a lot of time in order to watch stuff, go ahead and watch the Comedy Bang Bang television show. All 110 episodes out there on Netflix right now. Also, Michael Bolton's speaking of bolts, big sexy Valentine's Day special and the Between Two Ferns movie. All of those are on Netflix right now. Check them out if you have several hours
Scott,
to
if
kill.
I may, there's a show that I've discovered on Pluto TV called
Ooh.
Bajillion Dollar Properties.
Funny
Love
show.
that show.
It's a
There's
funny
4
show.
seasons of it and a lot of fun.
Just like the year.
just like the year. Yes. So there's a
Yeah.
winter season, there's a summer season. It's and then it's over.
And if
there's-
I may, go on.
No, please, Joan.
No, finish.
Well, there's wonderful performers on there. People like Ryan Gall, Nicole Parker, Paul F. Tompkins. It's a
Ooh,
wonderful show. Yeah, I would definitely check it out, and it's free.
And-
Pluto TV.
And there's a movie called Disaster Movie, and I wouldn't recommend it. You know, the people in that movie thought it'd be fun to do as a summer job, and it was just a poor choice. And lots of teenagers like it and keep bringing it up. And if I were you, I just would avoid it.
Is that like one of those like epic movie like
Yeah, and
parody
right,
movies?
those terrible things.
Oh, yeah, I
know,
remember
can you
those.
believe anyone did those? So
I
would just say
once-
steer clear.
I once went to one of those with a friend who thought it would be funny to laugh anytime a joke was made. Like anytime a joke was intended. Not anytime something funny happened, but anytime that a joke.
Well, I don't know if you would have to wait a long time probably for that.
No. I mean, it was a great experience to like because they're trying to make jokes every 10 seconds or so,
Sure,
and he would just go ha 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 after every single one. It was very fun. So if you are going to watch Disaster Movie, go ahead and try to do that during it.
But don't.
You know, another fun game, and I used to play this with a friend of mine. He's dead now. We would watch.
From
we would
what?
watch from he had a heart attack. We would watch that's unrelated. We would watch sitcoms.
To this game.
To this game. We would watch sitcoms and the idea is you try to laugh for the duration and intensity that the studio audience is laughing, it's more difficult than you think, and it makes you feel like you're going crazy.
Like watch Big Bang Theory and try to match the laughter. It's nuts. It is nuts.
That's a fun game. I want to play that game.
Do it with another person though. Don't do it by yourself, because I think it might be like one of those cursed books that makes a man go mad.
Comedy, bang, bang, comedy, bang, 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 with a comedy edge. Comedy, bang, 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 bang. You're listening now to comedy.
They're two neighbors. They're neighbors with each other, I believe. Or maybe they're just neighbors to other people. I don't know. We'll figure that out. They have been on the show before, and they have a new podcast, or at least a new season of their podcast called The Neighborhood Listen, which the third season of which debuts today on Stitcher Premium. Please welcome back to the show, Joan Pedestrian and Milipede.
Ooh.
Very close. Very close. You know,
Sorry,
a lot of people get it wrong. It's a Milipede.
Milipede.
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
Milipede.
So I just got to remember that payday candy bar at the end.
That's what I tell people is think
Mia
of the Payday,
Jovovich.
the most popular candy bar in America.
Right. And Mia Jovovich, the most popular actress in the Resident Evil franchise.
Exactly. Mia Jovovich, Payday Candy Bar. And then you just cut out the parts like David, like Michelangelo sculpting the David.
Sure. He cut out the parts that wasn't
the
David.
parts that aren't David. And then you have Mia Payday. And of course, Joan Pedestrian. Pedestrian, a word.
Just a word. But so
truly
much
is.
more, I'd like to think,
Now,
when it comes to me.
Joan, did we ever, is it of French descent originally? Was it Pedestrian?
Oh, yeah, well, good for you, Burnt. Yes, it was. It absolutely was. Yeah, you gave a little Cajun kick just then. I enjoyed that.
I guarantee.
But it's real.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then I get presumably at Ellis Island, it was changed to Pedestrian.
That is correct. It was changed, and my husband liked it so much he took it for his own last name as well.
Oh, what was
Yep.
his last name again? I know we covered this last time you were on
with
the
a
show.
K. And
Corn with a K.
Yeah.
With a
With
backwards K?
yes.
With a backwards K.
no.
That's
It was.
right.
Preceded the band.
It did. And so then it just got weird, and he was always looking to change. And so I said, just take mine.
That's right.
Don't want to toot my own horn, but you know what? In this new day and age, I'm just gonna a little bit top realtor in Dignity Falls. Now, Dignity Falls is our neighborhood.
That's right. We
And
live in the
yes,
neighborhood of
we are
Dignity
neighbors
Falls.
in Dignity Falls.
And
Dignity
we are neighbors to each other and to other
each other.
people.
Oh, wonderful. Okay. Well, by the way, this is Max Silvestri, who I believe is probably a neighbor as well.
I'm a neighbor to a few people.
So you have that in common?
Smurf on the bottom. Okay.
Sorry, he's just reading your sweatshirt.
It's a
Sweatshirt,
fantastic
yeah.
sweatshirt.
Yeah, it really is.
Yes, absolutely.
If you ever want one, I'm happy to. It would take 3 to 6 weeks, but I could do it. Yeah.
I don't know if it would apply to people who aren't you. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Why do you have a picture of the stars of Intolerable Cruelty on the... like, it doesn't seem to match.
Well, I'm just a fan of the movie.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, but that's why you buy one of those machines, so you don't have to follow the rules of
I
a
tried
big
so hard to remember.
sweatshirt.
Was that
I
Catherine
can't
Zeta-Jones? Is she
remember.
in
Yes,
it?
what was that?
That's all I've
Oh,
got.
and
Clooney.
George Clooney.
And
yes, of
that's
course.
all.
Clooney
And a
dog.
very weird poster, if I remember correctly. It's just like her turning over her shoulder. No information about the show. No whatsoever.
It's sort of the Pretty Woman, isn't it? I mean, like everyone's trying to recapture that
Sort of the
that
Pretty
iconic
Woman. That's
pose.
right.
You know?
Exactly.
I guess
you know,
that's
a
what
friend
it
of
is.
mine, one of the few movies he's ever walked out of was Intolerable Cruelty.
Really?
Yes, he went up to the ticket taker and said, "I'd like my money back." And the ticket taker said, "Why?" And my friend said, "I didn't like the movie, and it's only been 20 minutes."
Just pointed at the title.
Yeah.
Wow. What a friend. A good friend of yours?
No, we've fallen out.
Bert
I'm
doesn't
so
have many friends. Can
I don't.
Are you
is it
guys
okay if I
friends?
speak
It's
for
true.
this?
We're friends. Yes,
I believe we're
absolutely.
very good friends.
What
Yeah.
do you mean you believe that?
Because sometimes I don't know where I stand. Burnt, you tend to have sort of like dips and canyons. And
I do have dips and canyons.
Any peaks?
Yeah.
No peaks. Just dips and
dabs?
canyons. Dips, great. Everything's fine. Canyons, look out.
Oh, boy.
it's just, if we can paint a picture, Burnt, he's a pharmacist at the local CVS,
right.
but he does live in an apartment by himself. And I think sometimes he doesn't get out enough. And his only companion is a ventriloquist dummy named Connie.
That's right. Who is a broken jaw.
Oh, my gosh. But you're a pharmacist. Do you ever get high on your own supply?
No. Now, okay.
Oh,
I
wow.
know this is a fun podcast. And
It
people
is
like,
a lot of fun.
But
struck a
no,
nerve. You struck a nerve.
I take that very seriously. And no, I've never taken any of the drug supply
in my own pharmacy. If ever I get sick, I go someplace else.
You go somewhere. Oh, really? To a competitor?
And I don't let them know I'm a pharmacist.
How do you conceal that fact?
I wear a false mustache.
Oh, okay.
And I imagine you kind of walk in there being like, so I have no idea what you do back there, but
yes, exactly. I make a big deal of how mysterious it is.
Is this the pharmacy? Like you like mispronounced it.
R.X.
And I say, well, are all those bottles full of pills, or some of them empty just for show?
So take this piece of paper with the drug on it and put it in a glass of water and let it blow up until it's pills or whatever it is you do.
Yeah, I think it's like those.
It's just like
dinosaurs. Yeah, absolutely. But now it's funny you say, Joan, you said toot your own horn. Oh. And the last time we were here, Scott, you seemed to think that expression referred to someone reaching in and hitting your car horn. That tooting your horn was if you honked your own horn.
I completely forgot about this,
absolutely
but now
re-listened
I
to the episode today.
You absolutely did.
I think, isn't it where someone like blows on their own trumpet?
Yes, that's exactly right.
Well,
but
I know that.
I'm not explaining it to myself.
But why would someone whose horn are they going to toot?
No, see,
I think here's where I think the expression comes from.
Okay.
Please
let me, because there's some confusion regarding this matter.
You wanted to say more. You very resignedly said, okay. You folded your hands on the table.
Your body language,
I'm
you're
working
very
on non-interrupting Bert. If you listen to our podcast, it's real fun, but sometimes I jump in. I get excited.
Well, we both get excited. We talk over each other a great deal.
Indeed.
Yes, absolutely.
We do. It happens.
It happens.
A lot.
And then the guest.
So, anyway.
I've been looking for a podcast that does that, so this is fantastic because I've been something where there's more. Yeah, that's great. I can't wait to say that.
More voices.
I think the idea was that you would be receiving, if you're not tooting your own horn, you'd be receiving a fanfare from someone else because of your greatness.
From your entrance.
Something you've accomplished. Yes.
So it's sort of like when Caesar would walk into the room and trumpeters would play his theme song.
Trumpeters.
The theme from Caesar.
The guys from the trumpet club, the trumpeters. Yeah, the theme from Caesar.
So, and instead,
hail Caesar, he's gonna win the day. Hail Caesar, we think he's just okay.
So instead, what would happen is he'd walk in, no one would play the theme, and he would grab a trumpet and go, "I'll just do it myself," and that's where it comes from.
From that exact scenario.
Got it. Historic moment.
Got it. Okay, and I thought it was a car horn. I find that hard to believe.
Well, you can listen to the episode.
No,
as I did.
Well, what did we talk about last time you were on the show? Because I remember you guys are neighbors, and that's approximately 100% of my knowledge about you. So what else has been going on?
Well, we are here to promote the third season. Yes, excuse me. We are here to promote the third season of our podcast.
What is it about the word promote?
It's just the word.
That's the way I pronounce it. Promote the third season of our podcast, The Neighborhood Listen.
Right. Okay.
I have a Dignity Falls accent. I'm very
it's so specific. It's so specific.
Yeah.
It's like
Mayor of Easttown, forget it.
Easttown.
Right?
Oh, yeah, I was going to say it. Sorry, I'm on a real Mayor of Easttown kick.
Oh, you are. It's hard to be on a kick, an extended kick. There's only a few episodes.
Oh, yeah, and it's long over. And by the time people hear the episodes, the show will have been over for quite
a
some
while.
time.
Yeah, exactly 6 weeks or so.
But there is, I would say the first 6 episodes, quite a bit of talk about Mayor of Easttown.
Okay.
For sure.
Good to know.
I just wasn't thinking, because I was into it at the time. I didn't realize it was going to be such a delay.
You taped these episodes a while ago while you were watching Mayor of Easttown.
We did. And I had the idea, I think you guys were talking about TikTok earlier. One of the things I got into during the quarantine was I got on TikTok because I know I'm not really the right age group for it, but there's a lot of musicals happening on TikTok.
Oh, yeah,
they did
that's
Ratatouille,
right.
And they did
they're writing their own, they're lip syncing other ones.
Exactly.
Sure.
And I started watching Mayor of Easttown. I thought, well, I'm going to do something no one else would do, like almost something you should never do. And Mayor of Easttown, I said, that's it. And so I started working on it, and that's probably why
you've just started now working on it.
Oh no, sorry, you're right. I said that wrong. It's like saying I'm getting engaged. You've
completed your work on it.
I have not completed. Oh,
okay.
Scott, and musical takes about 7 years. I'll tell you what.
Really?
Oh,
you
yes.
need that time because you don't want to have it covered head to toe and stink.
Right. Okay.
We absolutely do not.
Yes.
Oh.
So in approximately 7 years, we'll see a Mayor of Easttown musical from you
on TikTok. More.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Wonderful. Okay.
TikTok, of course, will be around 7 years from now, and it will be just as popular then as it is now.
Well, my hope hope is to take it off of TikTok and perhaps perform it at the community playhouse at Dignity Falls.
I think you have to pay for Pro to be able to take it off.
Yeah,
like what's
TikTok
on
Pro.
TikTok, you can't download
it's
that.
up there forever.
Yeah, they have it.
But is that allowed? Is it allowed to take? Is it,
I didn't even
Joan, is it
think of
allowed to take something off of one platform and put it on?
This was my dream.
We have to look at. We'll look it up. We'll
This
look it
was
up
my
online.
gypsy.
Well,
When you say that, you mean the musical Gypsy.
I had a dream, Joan.
Okay. Well, that's right, because you're a performer. Like, you do stuff at the community theater.
Now look at
Now
that.
it's starting to come back to me. It's all
That's
coming
right.
back to me now as the great,
Celine
late,
Dion,
great
that's
Jim
right.
Steinman. Yeah.
Oh.
I thought you were going to say Celine Dion.
Well, Jim Steinman wrote it, and he just
Right.
passed
No,
away,
I get
so
it.
I wanted to give tribute to him.
Right.
And Meatloaf also sang it, so we'll. Isn't it weird? He has a space between meat and loaf. Interesting guy.
To distinguish himself from the food.
Sure. But have you been in any production? I mean, obviously there haven't been productions going on over the last year, I would think.
That's why I've just been performing in my own home and performing online for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But before this happened, I was working on a sort of a version of My Fair Lady that was going to be very, very dark and
Really? That's right.
set in some sort of dystopian. That's sort of what's popular on Broadway now, just to sort of take something old and classic and have everyone covered in blood by the end.
We talked about Oklahoma was the
that's
portmanteau
right.
that you used.
That's right. Yes,
Now,
we
Joan,
never got to do that.
During quarantine, you were working on. I remember you were working on a socially distanced version of 12 Angry Men.
Was I?
Yes, you were.
So I don't remember that. I feel like I would have done 12 Angry Women.
Well, that was part of it.
Oh, yes.
You were going
Okay,
to
thank
update
you.
it.
But the
How do I
socially
remember this? Okay.
distanced part of it, like they're
Okay,
what?
that's
They're
right.
in
So gosh, Bert remembers it better than I do. But so I was doing 12 Angry Men, but also some women in it. But
So if they're 6 feet apart, that's like 72 feet wide or something.
Well, they had to build a special stage in the park.
Oh, my God.
Because we're going to do this outdoors.
Right.
And it ran into a lot of money. It ran into a lot of money building that special stage because they wanted to make it look like a courtroom.
Wow.
But very wide. And of course, there was a lot of forced perspective to make it look like everyone was closer together.
And you had to get actors that were 12 different stages of tall. You know, so you had to start.
Max,
Yeah.
I feel like we must have discussed this.
we could have used you.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Got to crunch the numbers. That's
So
tricky. Yeah.
So there was a super short person at the lip of
exactly
the
right.
stage,
That's
and then
exactly right.
people got taller and taller as they went back. 6
That's
feet
exactly
apart.
right.
And the table
it
got
looked-
huger.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, yeah.
Right. And it
We
looked
had
like,
Warwick
yeah.
Davis played the foreman of the jury. He was right up front. And then in the back, Manute
still
Bowl.
amazed
In
that
his
we-
first
Oh my
acting
God!
role.
From Warwick Davis to Manute Bowl, it really ran the gamut.
I have a far reach. I have a lot of old friends, back from
It's
my
true.
time.
You know, as a
in
far
business.
reach, Manute Bowl.
That's true. That's very true. Joan is friends with everybody. That is true.
Oh, that's very nice. That's very nice to say. Well, yes, to stick on the topic, we do have this podcast. It's called the Neighborhood Listen, where we take actual posts from the Neighbor App, which is one of those, you go online at night and on your app.
Neighbor
in your
App,
neighborhood.
is that what you said?
The
That's
Neighbor App,
right.
that's
And
right.
Oh,
like
okay.
if you hear a helicopter sometimes, you go on one of those apps. And
Hey,
say,
anyone else hearing
everyone's not hearing
helicopters,
this?
or is this
Exactly.
all in my crazy head?
Right. Sometimes some of the posts seems like they are. It is in all their heads. But
There's a lot of people that are not well that post
true.
on there.
And we try to help them. So we bring them on
Yes.
and we let them explain themselves, or if they're searching for someone, sometimes we find the person.
Exactly.
Or
Yeah. Sometimes I'll post. Someone will post about a very strange person, and rather than talk to the person who posted that, we'll find the strange.
You'll
person
find the strange person.
and
Oh my
find out
gosh.
what their motives were for being so strange.
Oh, this
Burnt is really good at finding the strange people. I'm the one that has all the friends, like the famous friends, and he just can track them down. He's on his
you're
bike
like a
lot.
bloodhound.
I'm on my bike a lot. Yes, I
What
ride
kind
a-
of bike you have?
It's a Huffy. It's blue, and boy, it's just my best friend.
Racing stripes.
I painted over the racing stripe. Well, here's the thing. I've tried to make the bike less conspicuous because I am going out at night. I have this project where I'm determining probable crime scenes.
I just learned about this.
like
Yes.
Minority
It's-
Report?
And what did you say? That's healthy?
Helpful.
Thank you. Oh, helpful.
Yeah.
It's both. It's both. So what I will do is, yes, like a precog.
Okay.
But I don't see these
And
things.
you
I'm
call
just-
them minority reports.
I do. I for myself. Yes, I fill in. I fill out
file
another
them.
minority report.
I think that's-
here's another
that's an
place where a
unfortunate
crime
name.
could happen. Why is that?
I just, crimes happening in the first word, putting those together. I don't know.
There was already a movie, and you might get sued. But
Yeah,
that's
that's
You know what, Max? Good point. That's probably what you were saying, Scott.
Yep.
Anyway, so I'll ride my bike to these places where I think a crime will happen, and I'm not a vigilante.
Why do you think a crime will happen there? Is it the neighborhood because crimes have happened there, or just you have a feeling like a spider sense?
Well, it's not. It's not anything supernatural or science fiction.
Yeah, Bert doesn't believe in that stuff. Or
you don't
even
believe in
ghosts.
supernatural
He believes in
or
ghouls.
science fiction?
No,
He does believe in ghouls.
Exactly. I am spiritual. I do not believe in ghosts, but I do believe in ghouls.
That's right.
Okay.
And what I will do is I will profile an area and say it's very dark here, and this is kind of a dead end, and somebody could very easily commit a crime here. And so what I'll do is I will stake out that area, and I will wait until a crime occurs, or until the crime is about to occur. And my plan is, if I see the crime about to occur, I will yell out, "Hey!" And this, of course, will dissuade the person from committing the crime.
Of course, yeah. See
this
something,
makes me
say
worry
something.
so much that he's going to find himself, becoming a part of an investigation because he's present at all of these.
Sure, you're a witness to
crimes.
these things. I mean, you may end
And
up.
how do you dress when you're doing that, Bernd?
Well, I wear coveralls, and I have like one of those miner's helmets with a flashlight.
Okay.
And so my thing is that, and I also have is stitched on the front of the coveralls like a stop sign. So stop. And so.
This is like cross stitching, or this is like
it's a beautiful cross stitch job. Yes,
Okay.
because my machine could do if you have
if you
other
need a
coveralls that you
bedazzler.
need a big stop sign on.
What's your machine?
It's like a bedazzling kind of like craft machine, so you can put any kind of fabric.
it's
in it.
you know the Bowflex. It's a lot of different things in one. This is what it is.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it
It
can
uses heat and it pushes.
Can you also put your laundry on this?
Sure, you
As
could
people do with the Bowflex.
put it under the bed. Never look at it
That's
again.
right. That's right. And we never speak of it. So the idea is that somebody's going to commit a crime. And this is where Joan, I want to put your fears to rest. I would not be an accessory to a crime. I would not be a suspect because I'm preventing the crime from happening. I turn on my miner's lamp. I point at my chest and I say, "Hey."
And that's it. Nothing else.
That's it.
And
That's it.
Have you ever seen a crime about to occur?
No.
Okay. So that is but at some point you're going to wait it out long enough that, I mean, I'm sure a crime has been committed on every square inch of this earth.
That's a chilling thought.
Very deep.
Including this room?
Yeah, I'm sure. At some point.
I mean, what is your line for, what is your line for when this is definitely a crime that's happening? Because I can just imagine, like, sometimes, my fiance now, it's crazy to say, like,
so crazy.
She has all these knives that she got from her family, and they're like family gift. We never use them, but I might try to.
Did each member of the family give her a knife?
Is it like the Murder on the Orient Express?
Like Knives Out?
Oh, Knives Out!
Knives out. Yeah, exactly. So I will, say we don't need all these knives. I'm going to sell one of these knives, maybe on an app or something like that. Anyone need a knife?
Oh,
But I don't want my fiance to know. So I might go to the dead end that we live on, meet someone there, and then get out of the car and
Take a knife out.
they want to see the knife. And maybe they're like, I'm not sure if I want to buy it. I'm a salesman. I come at them a little quickly with a little bit of, elbow grease, trying to get them to look how nice the knife is. You need to look at it closer. You're making too quick a decision.
Exactly. Yeah. It might appear like a crime, but to someone, to a layperson such as yourself.
Well, now all I'm doing is saying, "Hey," turning on my headlamp and pointing on my chest. So if there is no crime happening,
yeah, what happens
I would
if
imagine
then,
these people would explain.
But what
if they don't run away? Criminals are a cowardly, superstitious lot.
I know that.
Wait, I just like to. Oh, sorry.
My point is if they just hear "hey" and they don't have anything going on, they'll just continue with their business. At what point do you intervene, or do you? If the hay doesn't stop them, you don't stop.
If the hay doesn't stop a crime, then a crime has been committed, and then I go straight to the police.
Oh, wow.
And now I'm a witness to the crime.
In Max's point, though, he's not committing a crime. You say "hey," he follows through. You never intervene. You just witness.
He follows through with the knife sale?
Yeah.
I just wonder why the knife sale has to happen in. Don't you put a picture of the knife up on the?
I do, but
unless you put it next to a quarter, you don't know how big the knife is.
So these knives have been given to your fiance by her family, but you're taking the liberty of selling them?
That's exactly why I'm doing it at night. Well, that's why I'm doing it.
You shouldn't be doing that at all.
I agree. I'm so sorry. I agree. You seem like such a nice young man, and my twins could learn so much from you. They're much younger than you, but boy, oh boy, they're on their way to becoming young men, and I'm just worried for them. And you seem so put together. I'm surprised by this knife knife turn?
I mean, I just feel like my entire kitchen, I open every drawer, it's knives. All it is knives.
Knives.
That's
Knives.
That's
Yeah.
really nice.
And to be honest, if you said to me in that dark dead end as I'm doing what I think is a at least morally correct knife sale, if not legally correct, if you were to say, hey, you know, I might not think, I might just be like, I bet this guy was hired by my wife's family to get back her knife. And I'm going to take out the gun I have in my waistband and I might shoot at you.
Oh, you're going to get
you
another
brought
hey.
Oh.
Once I see the flash
So
of
you
that,
mean
that muzzle, forget it.
In that case, you brought a gun to a knife fight.
Which is the correct
That's
thing to
greedy.
do, yeah.
That's greedy. You're not supposed to have both. It's well, one guy has the knife, one guy has the gun. This other person doesn't have anything.
Well, I'm out there alone in a dark alley. I don't know who's coming to buy
I
this
do
knife.
take issue with it
Only
being-
psychos would buy knives.
I do take issue with it being morally correct that you're selling your wife's family's knives.
I have to
my
agree.
fiance.
Fiance, excuse me.
You don't own
She
these knives.
might listen to this podcast.
She might. I doubt it.
We have an arrangement, and that's why we've lasted 10 years that she never listens to or supports any of my work. So it keeps it sort of a clean line.
Now, Joan, in addition to being, I'll talk. Joan, in addition to being a terrific thespian and the top realtor in Dignity Falls, is also she's done a bunch of advertising for various products in Dignity Falls. Oh, and she's.
Oh, Bert, you didn't need to do this.
Oh
On
no,
the
I did.
television?
Really did
I
it, though.
did need to do it, and she's.
Didn't you sing some songs the
No.
last time you were
Yeah,
on?
she's written so many
I
jingles.
probably did.
She's written so many jingles.
Ones that Bert probably asked me to sing.
Right, right.
What are you going to ask me to sing today?
Well, I would say it's your choice. You know. There's so many things. Like if let's say if it were to be a knife sale that someone were to hold in a dark alley, how would that jingle go?
Wait, what? Give me the scenario again.
It's a knife sale in a dark alley.
All right, okay. A knife sale in a dark alley. And this is a jingle for it.
Yeah,
The thing you do
Someone's advertising this on television. They really want to sell these knives.
in this dark alley.
That's right.
There's certain stations my fiance doesn't watch, and they might buy, you know, I might put it out on those.
Okay. Hey, you. Need a snap. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Yes, you. That knife. It's true. I brought it for you. So just give me the money and we will be gone. We'll get it done before the dawn. And don't you worry, cause the money's in a stack. Just buy the knife, don't take it out of my back.
Whoa!
Now, wouldn't that make you go to a dark alley and buy a knife?
Yeah, did the dark alley ever come up?
Well, you see that
I'm
on the
sorry,
screen.
but the
Oh,
mood,
I got
the
it, got it,
tone,
got it,
the
got it.
genre is dark alley.
Got
There was
it, got it.
And then the
snapping.
announcer at the end says,
There was-
dark alley.
That's right. You forgot that.
Buy the
part.
knife in the dark alley.
What I liked about this song is it gave me enough time to turn my back around and look at the TV because you said, hey, you, hey, you.
That's
yeah,
right.
you, so many
Exactly.
times.
Yes, and I know it seems repetitive and we all giggle, but you know what?
It gave me
Yes,
time.
It gave
Yeah,
you time.
exactly,
It gave
yeah.
you time.
Wow, that was incredible.
Oh, thank you so much.
This is Joan's gift.
Should have spent more time on that one because I get to the end and then you're right. Sometimes I do have to. It's like when you watch a sketch. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it gets there. Then all of a sudden it's like, oh, bro, this was a commercial for an aspirin that turns you into a demon, and you're like, oh, it had nothing to do with. But they didn't have an ending, so they
What?
just put that up.
You a big sketch comedy fan?
What are you? Was this a commercial you saw?
This is a sketch of a commercial.
I know the sketch she's talking about, and it is a bummer because
Thank
it's
you.
such a good premise for a sketch. The aspirin that turns you into a demon, and you're just kind of like, well, I'm swimming here, and then, you know, why hadn't there been more?
But it's just a weird sketch about, someone trying to train a dog, to pee outside. And they're like, how did that have anything to do? And it's because they just didn't really figure out how to end it. So they smack an extra joke on because they're like, this is what it was really about.
Do you
Was it-
write sketch comedy? What?
No, I just watch a lot.
You watch a lot. Oh,
I do.
okay.
I watch a
Joan's
lot.
very plugged into the entertainment world. Like she's aware of all these things.
Interesting. Well, we have to take a break here.
Why?
Mainly due to time constraints with the show, but
Okay.
if that's
we
all
don't
right.
I understand
really,
that.
yeah, I mean, our breaks are different, Bert. They do things differently
Yeah,
here.
this is only our
the
second
big-
time being a guest on a podcast.
I know.
Was my show the first time?
Yes, it
Yep,
was.
that's right. That's
So
right.
I have an exclusive with you guys.
A default exclusive.
So you would be on other shows.
Oh, we'd love to be.
So if Conan O'Brien comes calling, who? His show ended last week. I'll catch you up during the break.
You finally got that friend?
All right, we'll be right back. Oh, we have a religious leader coming up after the break. We'll be right back with more Comedy Bang Bang after this. Comedy Bang Bang, we're back here. Max Silvestri, and we had mentioned the Fast and Furious, and Burnt, I wanted to ask you about this. This new Fast and Furious movie. Now, you remember the Fast and Furious Hobbs and Shaw movie, right? Fast and the Furious presented
I'm aware
that?
of it.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm going to
I
stop
haven't
you
seen
there.
that
Vern
many
doesn't
movies.
see a lot of movies.
Oh,
and
I'm
I
sorry.
don't think he's
Well,
very familiar with Fast
I
and
thought you
Furious.
might have a hot take on this, but Fast and the Furious presented Hobbs and Shaw. And a previous guest was talking about why doesn't Fast and the Furious present other movies? And I thought they would present this new Fast and Furious movie because this is a perfect tie-in for them.
That would make sense.
Fast and the Furious
presents
Fast 9, the Furious Saga.
It's just called Fast 9?
I think it's Fast 9: The Furious Saga.
Oh, it's not from the Book of Furious or whatever. It's not like Spiral.
Anyway, number one movie in the country just came out.
Oh, congrats.
On Friday. Yes. So I wondered if you had a take, but obviously you don't. Well,
No.
Okay. Well, we do need to get to our. I've been sitting on that and waiting for.
Really? I feel terrible. Let me generate a take right now.
Okay.
I agree. They should do that.
Oh,
Thank
Vern,
you.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you. Wait, Joan, what's your take?
I just wish I could be. I really want to be in one. That's what
Oh,
you'd
yeah.
be
I want to be
terrific
one
in
of the
those.
villainesses, you know?
Yes.
One of those
I thought you would be a neighbor. You know how
Maybe
they're
that's how I start, Scott.
Yeah, they're
I
always like
start
they're
as a
in
neighbor.
downtown LA somewhere, and and Vin Diesel keeps a small house even though he's super rich and part of a black ops family. And
Yes, and I'm just the neighbor that takes care of things while he's gone, waters his plants.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
I have a cat, but you don't know that I'm a mass murderer.
Mr. Toretto,
Mass murderer.
how long are you going to be
Crime that
gone
can be
this
solved
time?
by cars.
That's right.
It is funny that like things that they
do
could
they solve crimes? What do they do? They're criminals themselves,
things
right?
things they could do.
Robin Hoods. Robin's Hood.
Things they could do so much easier without cars. They have to do them in cars. Like they want to break into a submarine plant. It's so much easier to just like sneak over the fence and hop it. Instead they barrel through with cars. The loudest things
Over
in the
the
world.
fence of the submarine plant.
When was the last time you took a poo-poo and you was like, this is a good thing?
It's the best part of my day, and if
Well,
I'm lucky, it's the best part of.
That's because you have
twice a
not
day.
been sanctified yet.
It's got you
have
there.
Been sanctified.
Yeah, you should be ashamed of this.
Bishop, let me ask you.
Sometimes I take a shower right after. Is that what you mean?
Well, that you are one step closer to sanctification.
Bishop, does the Bible say anything about going to the bathroom?
Oh, the Bible says many things about going to the bathroom. Open your Bibles up to
Oh,
Romans.
I don't know
I
that
don't
any of
have
us
a-
brought.
Oh.
Yeah.
We didn't bring
Oh, well,
Bibles.
here,
I have
listen.
one on my phone,
Should
but
we
it's in
pull
the
it up?
basket.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, no. You
have that
never
Bible
read the
app.
Bible on the phone. Never read the Bible on the phone.
really?
What
Why is
happened?
What's wrong with that?
You go directly to hell.
I thought that was a way to be a little closer to God. I'm always on the go. I've got my phone.
No. You only read the book that King James wrote, not on the phone.
Okay, this is a good tip. Okay.
Thank you.
Good tip.
Amen.
Good
What were you going to say though? Open your books to.
Open your books to Roman 8:28.
Oh.
Roman 8:28. But since you don't have books, I will not be reading the scripture.
Okay. All right.
I thought you had it memorized. Maybe.
Oh, are you testing me, Sister Joan?
Oh, well.
Sister Joan, yes, Sister Joan.
I love it. We used to do that in Bible school when I I was a church going
Really?
gal.
Are
and
you-
it was called Scripture Chase.
Oh.
And someone would just yell out, Ecclesiastes,
Sure.
12:9, and then just and then everyone we'd all sit there and you try to find it really quick.
You try to find it. Oh, okay.
Yes.
So no one would memorize it based
No,
on
and
what you were talking about earlier.
Yes.
Right.
It was just a
You tried to throw me under the bus,
You know
but you
what?
said you didn't memorize it.
No, but see, sometimes I did, so that I would just pretend to rush forward, and I would just raise my hand and already said I had it. I'd be quoting Ecclesiastes, and let me tell you, I'd have my finger on John,
Oh, so you were lying in church.
and
like
I'm
counting
still here.
cards. That's
You're
not
still
okay.
here.
Even the devil would quote scripture to suit his own purpose.
That's right. What's your favorite one?
Ooh, yes.
what's
What's your
my favorite
favorite
one?
scripture? Yes.
And we'll go around the table.
Sure.
Don't worry about tomorrow. Today has enough troubles of its own.
Ooh, Matthew.
Yes.
Perry.
Yes. He
Could
said
I
that.
be any more worried about tomorrow?
Matthew.
My gosh.
Brother Scott, what is your favorite scripture? I came to ask
Look,
you this.
I'm a John 3:15 guy.
Oh,
You know?
let me tell you about John 3.
John 3:16 gets all the love. And it's
All
like,
the praise.
what about the setup? It doesn't make any sense without that, you know? It's like, so then God came over to Jesus and he said,
God came over to Jesus.
yep, well, they're two different people at this point. It's like the Freaky Friday
Yes,
situation.
yes. Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. Amen. Well, let me tell.
What is going
What's going on here? They are looking for their souls.
Burnt and Joan are
Burnt and Joan are looking
they
for
lost
their
something on the
souls.
floor.
Yes,
and
yes.
They have checked
We're
out.
fine. We're fine.
All right.
We were having a meeting under the table.
Sister Jones, since you said your scripture, I'll go ahead and say mine. I'll answer Brother Burnt's. The scripture about bathrooms.
828.
828. Roman 828. Roman 828.
Oh, so just one Roman.
That, yes. It's not Roman.
So Romans was the sequel to Roman?
Yeah.
Another one showed up.
Romans is the sequel to Romans.
It's the
From
Too
the
Fast,
Roman
Too
saga.
Furious of Roman?
Yes, absolutely. Amen. Amen. In Roman 828, it says, "Thou shalt not flush." When the flusher is not properly stationed on the toilet.
Flushes on the toilet.
Interpret that. Interpret that.
Oh, it's up to interpretation.
It's up to interpretation.
I see, because it didn't seem like it made sense. I would interpret that as saying, don't flush if...
You're just repeating what he said.
Yes, I said
Yes, I am.
interpret.
Yeah, you got me.
The way
Exactly what I was
way
doing. I
read
was going to
that-
do the whole thing.
Brother Maxwell.
I mean, I know it's about flushing, but it also feel like if I were to have children and like say a son and he didn't listen to me, it'd be okay to shake him.
Listen to
Okay,
me.
well.
I'm sorry. Speaking as a woman who has two sons, they never flushed.
Yes.
Okay?
Really?
I could have cross-stitched that outside of the bat. Wouldn't have mattered. It
Joan has two
wouldn't have
sons.
mattered.
They're twin sons, Matt and Gerd.
That's right.
Matt and Gerd. Amen.
Joan,
Amen.
with your sons, Joan, with any of the other neighbors, you ever in one of those slap situations? You ever see that, the slap?
Oh my goodness, I know what you're talking about,
Yeah.
but I did not see it. And it's something where one parent slaps the child of another parent.
Another
right?
parent, yeah. That ever happened to you,
mean-
or have you been
parents
the
were
slapper?
slapping my twins constantly.
yes.
Well, no, my twins were slapping the parents constantly.
Oh, reverse slap.
was a reverse slap,
That
yeah.
would have been the name of my
Pals.
pilot.
It would be better if it was like New Year's Eve, the rapture, where it like happened first in Australia, and then it happened like when there isn't a lot of traffic on the road for everyone left behind to have to deal with. You
Well,
know?
I have the good word for you, Brother Scott.
Oh, this is great.
I have the good word. Are you listening?
I believe I am.
That's exactly how it's going to happen.
Whoa! Yes.
To Australian people first.
To everybody, it's going to happen to Australian people first.
Is God worried though that we're going to see it happen on us in Australia, and then people are going to like accept Jesus into their hearts or whatever it takes? Like really quick, like I got to get in under the wire. Or,
It's the long game, Scott. It's the long game, Brother Scott. That's the plan.
But then we would have time to go put our best on. So, Bird, what would you wear?
I mean, do we even have to
Would
put
you
them
wear
on?
your stop sign and your miner's hat?
No, I
that
mean,
your best?
I'd be tempted, but I think I would wear my pharmacist smock.
I would wear my realtor blazer. How
Right?
funny is that? My first one.
Oh,
that I ever
you
wore.
still have your
Have you
first one?
retired
I
them
have all
up
of
on the
them.
wall?
I have an entire room dedicated to that.
That's true.
You know this. I have several rooms in my house.
There are
that
many rooms
yes.
in Joan's
we have
house.
a cigar
Much
shop.
like Scripture says, my father's house contains many mansions.
Yes, it does.
Oh, look at you.
Yes, it does. Brother Burnt trying to get into heaven.
There was a gum that I used to chew that had Scripture.
Bazooka Joe?
It was not Bazooka
What
Joe. I
gum
think it was
was
Bazooka
that?
Joseph, and it was.
Yes.
It was the story of Saint Joseph.
Yes.
Before he met Mary, and then it was just like him as a young lad learning how to be a carpenter. And each rapper would have a
little bit of scripture.
A little bit of scripture, yeah.
A little bit of scripture. Bazooka Joseph. Yes.
Can I ask you? I know we're running short on time. Can I ask you, what's the bare minimum thing you can do to guarantee a place in heaven?
The bare minimum.
Yes.
The bare minimum.
Like is it like sort of those clickbait ads that say God hates when you do this, but he can't do anything about
This
it.
one trick.
Try not to come or whatever.
Oh my.
Oh, I don't know.
you said it.
That's what we're talking
You
about.
said it, Max.
Those are just the ads you're used to seeing, I guess, for you.
Well, he had it right. He had it right. This is try not to come.
That's to get
That
it
is
out.
the bare minimum. That's
Try
the
not
bare
to come
minimum.
when you
Just
see
try.
what he looks like now.
If you can click on a clickbait and don't come, that is the bare minimum.
Oh,
Forget
See
it.
what the
That's-
cat.
All right, this is good to know.
You see what the cast of Little Wonder looks like now. Try not.
Try
to.
not
Little
to come.
That's a little wonder.
Small wonder.
What a lot of people don't know is clickbait are actually headlines from heaven.
We had in Dignity Falls, there was a local program called Little Wonder,
I'm
I
sorry,
understand.
I did
where
get
the whole
that
family was
confused.
robots and the
Yes.
little girl was real.
And she thought she was going crazy.
Yeah, she did.
Interesting. Burnt and Joan, what would you like to plug here?
I just say that plug song sounded a lot like my jingle. They kind of the same genre.
Yours was better. Yours was better.
Yours is better.
Give me a
Not
break.
enough
Thank
hey
you,
yous.
Bishop. Thank you. That's right, because you weren't paying
I
attention.
wasn't ready. Yeah,
you
I
weren't
was
ready.
like, what is he
Didn't
singing
you do
about?
a first draft of the Give Me a Break song for Kit Kats? Before they went with the one they went with?
Hand me a piece. Hand me a piece. Pull off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
Interesting. Hand me a piece.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
not
Hand
as
Me a
catchy.
Piece was not an existing phrase, and that's why they decided to go with Give Me a Break.
Cut me
also-
off a slice of that Kit Kat sandwich.
Right.
Oh, that would have been good too. Yeah, that would have worked.
Well, we
Oh,
would
a Kit
certainly
Kat sandwich. That actually sounds really good right now.
My mouth is watering, and it's kind of humiliating. We would, of course, like to plug The Neighborhood Listen, Season 3. It's on Stitcher Premium. You can you go to stitcherpremium.com/neighborhood, /neighborhood,
right. Yep.
and use the code NEIGHBOR to get a free month's trial.
Shouldn't it be neighbor and neighbor? Or neighborhood and neighborhood?
Nope.
You know what I mean? No. Okay.
Shouldn't be, and it isn't.
Okay. Got it.
Again, there's that chemistry. You do. I love it. Ping pong.
I love it.
So go to Stitcher.com or StitcherPremium.com.
StitcherPremium.com/neighborhood.
Neighborhood, and then enter the code neighbor and gets you like a free month, and you can listen
That's
to
right.
all of the shows.
And it is the United States spelling of neighborhood and neighbor.
That's
Okay,
correct.
good to know.
For our
no
friends
use
in the UK, no use.
Across the pond, don't do it.
Okay. Although we want them, i.e., you, to listen to it. But anything else to plug? All plugs are welcome here. I consider plugs to be like children. I can't pick a favorite. So anything else you want to plug is welcome here in this section.
Just my TikTok, which is @JoanTeeny, and you can check out songs from Mayor of Easttown. Like
Okay.
the title track, all the way to Shady Priest is one of my favorites.
Shady Priest. Okay, yeah. So you're up to about episode 3?
I've got about 6. No, I mean, I've written about 7 songs. I have
okay.
about 7.
All
Yeah.
right, good to
So
know.
you
All
can
right.
check them out.
And if you're in the Dignity Falls area and you happen to walk past my apartment building and you see my ventriloquist dummy Connie in the window, do wave at him because I'd like to see if he comes alive.
Okay, so are you watching him?
I'd
As
be
well?
watching him. I will sit in my apartment. I'll watch him. He's in the window.
Okay.
And I'm just waiting for that little arm to
To lift up? Just
up.
waiting for that right person to walk by.
Exactly.
And he is still wearing a mask because it helps his jaw.
Yes. He kind of got COVID, which
he
was
did.
that was
Oh, I'm
strange.
so sorry.
Yes.
Comedy bang bang.
Burnt and Joan, great. Obviously, continued success with your own podcast. Although
you. Oh, thank you.
You're kind of you're a competitor at this point. So I don't know if I should feel.
We don't think of ourselves that way. We
really?
we consider ourselves sort of almost a tourism arm of Dignity
That's
Falls.
right. That's right.
Okay, yeah.
There's
I'd
no
love to visit
competition
Dignity
here.
Falls. What are the directions?
Oh, we'll write them down.
Okay, good. Yeah, good to know.
Yeah, comedy bang bang, comedy bang bang, bang bang, comedy bang bang, bang bang goes the comedy. You are listening to comedy bang bang.
We have a great guest coming to the show. I mentioned him before. Are you excited to see a local man?
I would love to. Yeah, finally.
He's not local to Canada. He's local to his own neighborhood. And surprisingly enough, neighborhood is one of the words of the title of his show. He is one of the hosts of The Neighborhood Listen. Please welcome to the show, Burnt Milipede.
Wow, Scott, thank you very much for having me. My name, of course, is pronounced Milipede.
Milipede. I'm
Yes,
so
it's-
sorry. Is
it's-
it like the candy bar at the end?
Much like the candy bar, which you can get at your local CVS.
That's right.
Because I am a pharmacist, and I work at a CVS in a town called Dignity Falls down in the United States.
Wonderful. What state is that?
It's in one of the United States. And, I work behind the counter there at the pharmacy and filling prescriptions and so forth. And, filling prescriptions. I don't know why I added a so forth.
The so forth is getting me nervous.
I guess answering questions.
Oh, I guess so.
If people
Okay.
say, is my prescription ready? I could say yes or no.
There also is a third, isn't there, of I don't have it. Your doctor didn't send it in.
Oh, I hate to throw the doctor under the bus. I like to take the blame myself and say, no, it's not ready.
And you are the host of The Neighborhood Listen, which is a wonderful podcast.
Oh, well, thank you very much. It's a podcast that explores the neighborhood of Dignity Falls using the Neighbor app, the popular social media networking app for neighborhoods. And people go on there and they try to get to know each other. They complain. Sometimes they're scary. And we talk to them. Myself and my co-host, Joan Pedestrian, the #1 realtor in Dignity Falls for I don't know how many years running.
And it's basically, this app is where everyone in a single neighborhood talks about issues that are going on in the neighborhood.
Scott, you've cracked it. That's exactly what it is. Got it in one, as they say. And yes, that's what I said to you. And then you took a beat and repeated it back to me. And now I feel like everyone is on board.
But it's an app where essentially neighbors can connect with each other and talk about things that are happening there in the neighborhood.
If you live in a place and other people live near you, you can find them via this app and discover that you live close to each other. And then, at that point, a conversation is possible about the goings-on in your neighborhood that you share because you live near each other.
Dan?
It sounds like a ripe avenue for racism and things like that.
We haven't come across that in Dignity Falls, and I don't know if that's just because it's a nicer town than most or because we don't share those ones. But we try to keep it light. Sometimes a pig runs away. That's always exciting. Somebody's got a runaway pig.
Runaway pig?
Yes.
It's that type of neighborhood.
It's the type of neighborhood where you might find a chicken in the middle of the crosswalk. You think it was a farm. It's not a farm.
But you might find a chicken in the middle of the crosswalk.
Yes, and somebody will post, saw this chicken in the crosswalk. Is it yours?
Seems like the kind of place where people would help that chicken across the road.
I would hope so, because by the time the person is the owner of that chicken sees that post, that chicken is dead.
They'll at least wonder, why did the chicken cross the road?
Yes, they could. You'll forgive me if there's a clicking and clacking on the microphone. I have a lozenge in my mouth.
Yeah, I noticed. Yeah, I thought you were chewing gum for a second, but it's actually a lozenge?
No, I'm no Burt Reynolds. I have a lozenge because I have a little bit of a tickle in my throat. I've been patrolling my neighborhood, of course. I try to look for likely places that crimes could occur and prevent them before they happen.
So this is precog crime, like Minority Report.
In a sense, but I cannot see the future. I do not have a big moving board of light. What I do is I look for places that just kind of run down, and I think, I bet a crime could happen there. And then I will position myself there all night long and wait to see if a crime happens, so that if someone, say, should hold up someone with a gun, and they bring out the gun, as they're bringing the gun up, I will say, hey! And this will distract them, and then they'll probably think better of committing the crime.
Aren't you ever worried you're going to say, hey, and they'll go, oh, I'll shoot you instead?
I don't think so, because I think it's such a nobody would say hey to someone with a gun. And I think the disconnect will be enough for them to reconsider their actions. Hasn't happened yet, but if it does, I'm ready.
You, a lot of times, you see these vigilantes out there trying to stop crime. They go to the crime, so you're hoping the crime comes to you.
I'm trying to prevent it from being a crime in the first place.
But then if
I'm not a vigilante.
You're not?
No.
No, there's another guest who's a vigilante that I talked to.
I'm merely a concerned citizen, and I'm also concerned for the person committing the crime. I don't want them to have that on their conscience. So if I can prevent the crime from happening, everybody wins.
Because if it's not a crime, then nothing is wrong.
This is my motto, Scott. If it's not a crime, then nothing is wrong.
And if nothing is wrong, then nothing is a crime.
If nothing is wrong, then nothing is a crime. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law.
Have you ever committed a crime?
Not a major crime. I've never done any of the big three: murder, arson.
The arson is right under murder. Setting something else on fire.
This isn't setting something else on fire. I think is a big deal. I wasn't putting them in any order.
I mean, you said big three, so it's like, what There's got to be something in
I
between
would've-
those two.
If it was the big three, I would have saved murder for last if they were going in some kind of order.
Right.
You know what I mean? And coming in at number 1, murder.
But this has got to be number 2. The third one has got to be number 2, in between arson and murder, right?
Yes. Kidnapping. The big 3.
The big 3.
Ask any lawyer. I mean, what else is going to be up there? Kiting checks?
You don't hear about that too much anymore.
Insurance fraud?
You hear about that.
You hear about that, but it's not in the big 3.
You haven't done, so you did do insurance fraud? Or?
No, I have not done. I'm a pretty regular, law-abiding guy. I mean, when I was a kid, I remember stealing a pack of gum.
Really? What happened? Tell us that story.
I wanted some gum and didn't have money. There's not a whole lot to it.
Were there any consequences to your actions?
I was caught. I was very ashamed. I returned the gum, and I said, one day, I will pay you for this gum, and you can keep the pack.
Can you imagine if you had reached for the gum and someone had said, "Hey!"
I would not have committed that crime, and it would have never happened.
And nothing would have been wrong.
And if nothing is wrong, then nothing is a crime. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law.
So that's the last time you can remember breaking the law.
I did steal a car, but there were extenuating circumstances.
What are these?
I thought it was my car. I drive a very specific car.
What car do you drive?
It's a nitro-burning funny car. And
the kind you hear about on Sundays?
That's right. Sunday.
Yep.
Nitro-burning funny cars.
Uh-huh.
I got it for a song when I bought it. I was not a racer, but someone was getting rid of their nitro-burning funny car.
Was it an elderly woman who had it for...
Yeah, she'd only driven it twice in competition.
Strictly urban commuting, too.
Yeah, she won both times.
Oh, congratulations
good for
to
her.
Yeah.
The oldest funny car racer to this day.
Maybe you'll get there someday.
Well, but I don't race. I just use this to tool around town. Of course, it's very difficult to take corners. I have to really plan ahead. Like when I know I'm going to take a corner and I know it's all the way at the end of the block, I will start at the complete opposite end of the block, start my turn because the car's very long, doesn't turn great. It's not really made for turns.
Right, made to go straight usually.
All the time.
Yes.
And so I have to really slow it down, ease it around that corner. It'll take a good half hour. And there's a lot of honking. People are not happy about it. But everybody knows it's me. So they're honking and they're saying, "Move, burnt. Get out of the way. Move, burnt. Get out the way. Get out the way, burnt. Get out the way."
So how did you steal the car? You thought someone else's nitro-burning funny car was your car?
That's exactly right. It was someone else's nitro-burning funny car. And I remember getting in and saying, "Oh, the seat's not how I left it." Adjusted the seat, reached in the glove box, which of course is very small in a nitro-burning funny car.
You don't have to keep a lot of things usually while you're racing.
You don't have a lot of
Maybe
room.
your wallet, your keys.
You don't want to have a lot of drag. So, of course, if you got something in there, it's absolutely necessary on the raceway. So I'll put like, a library card in there. And that's about all it can fit. And I open it up, and there was a mint in there. And I said, "I never put a mint in my glove box." Now, of course, I was way down the road by the time I realized this is not my nitro-burning funny car. And so technically it was a theft, but I got in touch with the owner. It was the grandson of the lady who sold me my car.
Really?
Yes.
So he got into nitro-burning funny cars himself?
Yes, he did.
Independently
and
of his
he
grandmother?
became the youngest person to ever win a nitro-burning funny car race.
Nitro-burning funny car bookends.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly. It's a family affair. And he was, when he won his tournament, he was 11 years old.
Wow.
Yes.
That
was a crime.
You're right.
That's not allowed. You're not allowed to drive a car at 11, much less a nitro-burning funny car. But he was so good at it, the mayor gave him a special exemption.
Special
to
dispensation.
race.
Wow.
And I mean, that that brought the crowds out, let me tell you, until he turned 12. And then people didn't see him as much of a novelty anymore.
It's not cute anymore.
No, he did go through a bad phase. Well,
Did he get like a half mustache?
Yeah,
his voice deepened.
Yeah, well, it was cracking, and he was just, his hair was all greasy, and just the acne hit him hard, and people didn't like to see him up on the jumbotron anymore.
Well, it's also true, he's wearing the helmet, which is rubbing up against his skin, and it's not getting air. And
No helmet.
No helmets in the nitro burning funny cars?
Not in that family.
What was their name?
They were the Geppetto family.
The Geppetto family. That's such
Yeah.
a unique name. Italians, I would imagine.
Yes, they were Italians, yes. It was Eunice and Ron Geppetto.
Ron Geppetto.
The two racers in the family, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So from Eunice, and then there was an intermediate.
From Eunice to someone else to Ron.
That's how families go.
I think her son's name was, and this is terrible, Pinocchio. Terrible name to be saddled with.
Especially with Geppetto as the last name.
Especially with Geppetto as the last name.
Because that's a first name, usually.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
In the story of Pinocchio, was that his first name or his last name?
What if his first name was like Jeff?
Jeff Geppetto.
Jeff Geppetto. Jeff Geppetto to you.
And also with you.
One of the world's great fables. Wouldn't you agree?
I would agree with that. The story of a man so lonely for companionship that he creates this golem out of wood. And he immediately loses control of the creation. His only friend is a bug. It's terrifying when you think about it.
And if you were doing this, wouldn't you make another, if you wanted a friend so bad, make another adult human being,
I disagree. You saw how it went with the child. Imagine an adult, a full-size marionette running around with no conscience. It's chilling to think about. Chilling.
Do you think Geppetto tried to teach Pinocchio right and wrong?
I think that's part of the story. I remember him as just being very passive in the story, that he's sort of like, I guess I didn't see this coming.
Also, Geppetto is not one of the main, he's a main character, sort of, but he's not the guy we're spending a lot of time with.
No, but Geppetto is the one who is the dramatic engine. He drives the story forward. He makes it happen. He's the exciting incident, Geppetto.
Yes, yes.
To use some lingo from your field of work.
Not so much anymore.
Have you retired?
Forcibly, I believe. So now, these are the crimes that you've committed.
Yes.
Stealing gum several years back, stealing a car.
Accidental
stealing. But stealing
robbery.
not the same.
Yes. Grand Theft Auto, that's what they call it. Yes. Accidental Grand Theft Auto.
Were you
know that song? Brad Paisley?
Accidental Grand Theft Auto. It's not bad.
It's pretty good.
But now you've shifted your attention to trying to prevent crimes. And what is it about you? You know this Batman fellow.
Yes, I wouldn't say I've shifted my attention to that. It's just one of the things that I do in the neighborhood.
Right.
It's not. My main thrust is I am a pharmacist, and I take that very seriously.
Right. What's the weirdest drug you've ever given to anyone?
I did have to. Somebody had a prescription for blood once.
Can you get that at a pharmacy?
If the doctor says we have to have it, we come up with it.
Did it have to be a certain type?
AB negative.
Oh, and is that what your type is?
I have a very, very obscure blood type.
Obscure?
Yes.
One that not a lot of people have heard of?
No.
What is it?
D.
You're right, I haven't heard of that one.
Yeah, only 100 people worldwide have heard of it.
Have heard of it, and they don't even...
And only 14 of us have it. How? So if I get a bad cut, Oh boy.
Do you know where the 14 are at all times? Do you call them the 14D?
Yes, 10 of them are in my neighborhood. So that's lucky.
That's good fortune right there.
Yeah. Including me. There's 10 of us in Dignity Falls. There's one in Sorrento, Italy. There is one in Greece, somewhere in Greece. Annapolis. And then there's one in Cairo. And then where's that last gal? She's in the space program, so we can't really pin down where she is. She was on the Mirror for a while.
She was in the Mirror? What?
On the Mirror.
Oh, on the Mirror. Oh, okay. Yeah.
The Mirror space station.
Yes. Oh, wow. And did she bring blood with her? Did you all
she
don't?
did.
Yeah,
she had to bring a month's worth of blood.
How much is a month's worth of blood?
Like an igloo cooler, like the kind, the one where, like the family size one, where you're gonna put a lot of drinks there for a backyard barbecue, and all day long people would be going to the cooler.
Tall enough for the tall boys' cans of blood.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Not like the little guy. No. Which is funny because a lot of times those contain organs.
It is funny.
Yes. And blood, which is smaller than organs. Historically, need a bigger cooler. Isn't that funny?
Isn't that funny?
What a world it is, Scott. And Van.
So, pharmacist, preventative.
Do you
crime.
ever have to go to the pharmacist?
I do. I did the other day. Yes.
What
as
did
a
you
matter
get
of
there?
fact.
If you could say. Some of these things are very personal.
Yeah. I was trying to stockpile antihistamine drugs for my own purposes.
Which
they wouldn't let you.
Which specific antihistamine drugs were these?
Well, you know the one that you're not supposed to give more
I
than.
think I do.
Right.
Sudafed?
Yeah. Sudafed. Oh, is that the brand name? Oh, yeah.
Scott, are you... Oh, this is terrible. Are you telling me that you were making meth? Methamphetamines?
I mean, show business has been pretty dry lately.
And what is wetter than the meth racket? It's a very moist occupation.
That's why they make the meth in the bathtub.
Yeah.
Keep it wet.
See, I always assumed it was a nod to the old bootleggers.
Like, hey, here's a
Bathtub
tribute to
gin.
you guys.
Hey, we're like those guys. We're like those flappers.
Those charming fellas.
Yeah, I had a prescription recently for something, and I was out, and they said, "Well, we can't give you anymore." Did that ever happen to you?
That does happen, and of course, you feel for the people that can't get their sometimes life-saving medicine. It's very hard to tell someone, yes, this drug that you wanted is not available, and you may die. But that is what we have to tell them. That's a problem that you here don't really have in the United States. Everything is it's for-profit healthcare, and I was marveling. I heard today that Doug Ford, one of your politicians, was giving a speech on privatizing the healthcare system, and a bee flew in his mouth and he swallowed it. And I thought, well, if he's allergic to bees, I mean, he's dead. That bee's all the way in there. And you can imagine how angry a bee is if you blow on it. Just picture the rage at being trapped inside a human esophagus. That's one angry bee.
I wonder how long a bee could stay alive inside a person.
Would you like the answer?
Yes.
4 days.
4 days.
A bee, any kind of bee, honey, bumble, yellow jacket, worker, carpenter,
Queen,
bishop,
rook,
knight. Any of those bees can stay alive in a human body for 4 days, and it doesn't matter how they got in there. Any opening will do. Now, some of the bees, they like it. They get instantly acclimated, and they make a home there. And the rest of their time is spent trying to attract other bees because they get lonely.
Right.
Bees are historically the loneliest bugs. I've read a lot about bees.
You have, really? Why is
Because
that?
people get bee stings, and sometimes they're allergic.
Yeah, you have to. Usually they would say put butter on it or a steak, right? Or is that a burn?
One's a burn. You're not supposed to do that.
You
know why you're not supposed to put butter on a burn?
Why?
Because it will remind you of a food smell, and you could turn you into a cannibal. Because the smell of melting butter on human flesh is inescapably delicious. It'll drive you mad.
But the steak, what was that? That's for
the steak on the black eye.
A bruise, yeah,
Yes.
that's right. Does that work?
Well,
the iron in it or something?
No, the reason you did that was to hide your shame at having been bested in combat.
But you're like, I'm so rich I can afford to waste a steak on this.
Exactly.
So who got the last laugh now?
It was a scheme that the wealthy would use because they were notoriously poor at hand-to-hand combat. And so they would say, oh, this, I just felt like putting a steak on my face. Who cares? I'll just throw it away. I'll put a lamb shank on the other eye. Who cares? I'm rich.
You ever get stung by a bee, Dan? If you got to think about it, no.
No.
Because you do remember. When it happens, you remember it forever.
Yeah.
I watched the video of Doug Ford.
Of what?
Of the politician.
Of Doug Ford swallowing the bee?
He said 4 times while the bee was in his throat,
Holy Christ!
4 times. Jeez, guys. Holy Christ, he kept saying.
Jeez, guys.
He kept saying, jeez, guys, holy Christ.
Jeez, guys.
Jeez, guys.
Holy Christ, I get.
He said,
Jeez, guys, it seems, who are the guys in this situation?
his folksy compatriots.
It's a shame that the bee went looking for whatever it was looking for in Mr. Ford's esophagus, because that bee should have had plenty to eat at home.
Maybe Mr. Ford had just... Maybe Mr. Ford had just had a honey sandwich or something.
Oh, they love that honey. Oh, bees with honey, it's like bees to honey. They love it.
Do they make it or do they eat it or both?
Both. Don't you make a sandwich?
Hey, that's certain that
Bees make the honey and they say, boy, that looks good. I don't know what we were supposed to do with this, but I know what I'm doing with it now.
La, 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 la.
Bees and bears, they love the stuff.
Yeah, oh, that's true. Yeah, yes. Bears.
An unholy alliance.
Yep. The tiniest thing and the hugest thing.
Yes.
But they love the same thing.
It's really a shame, because if a bear swats at a beehive, he's trying to get at that honey, and the bees, of course, will sting him because they're trying to protect the honey. And if only they could talk to each other, and they'd see they had more in common than they realize.
But bear don't speak bee and bee don't speak bear.
As the old expression has it.
Yep. So what's coming up in the neighborhood? Anything interesting happening?
Well, I mean, there's all kinds of, it's festival season in Dignity Falls.
It's festival season.
Yes.
So all the festivals happen in
all
one
the festivals
season?
happen in a very brief period of time.
Concurrently.
Well, not just about concurrently. There is
maybe
some overlap.
There
is some overlap.
Yeah.
And I mean, this has been a thing that the people have been petitioning the city council on for decades, please, saying, can we spread out the festivals, please? And the response of the city council is, this is the way we've always done it. And the response from the people is, that's not true. We have not always done it that way. This is a relatively recent adjustment where you decided to cram all the festivals into 1 month.
Was this one politician's idea to attract tourism or something, or?
It was one politician's idea. It was not to attract tourism. It was to drive the festival organizers insane. And
so
he
it
nearly
was
succeeded.
A personal vendetta against the festival organizers.
Yes. This was a guy named Roger McNutt. He was a very controversial mayor in Dignity Falls. Some say he bought the election. Which is disputed by most people because no one believes that it's worth doing. But he hated festivals because one time when he was a child, he had a big issue with one of those games where you throw the ball, you try to knock over the milk bottles.
Milk bottle game, yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize the name. Milk bottle game, you say?
Yeah, milk bottle game. You hear it all the time at these festivals.
Now that you mention it, I do remember hearing that a billion times. And so he knocked over the milk bottles. They had a prize there that was for display only. You couldn't win this prize. And it was
Why were they displaying it?
To make you think it was crooked, to be fair.
Oh, okay. To lure
make you
you
think
in.
you could win that. You would knock over the milk bottles and you would say, I want that big stuffed lion. And the guy would say, oh no, I brought that from home.
It's my personal item.
That's my personal big stuffed lion. Here's your Chinese finger prison. One time, I mean, that's scaled down. He used to have a car, like on a specially built shelf, like a brand new car. And he was
on a shelf.
I'm gonna win on a shelf, yeah, because it's like prizes on the shelf.
Sure.
And then at the top shelf, this like heavily reinforced thing.
Right.
He had a Mazda Miata, and people, of course, thought they could win. He had a sign that said "Win me" on the Mazda Miata. And then, if you looked closely, a very tiny arrow pointing down to a Chinese finger prison.
This guy.
And then some people called him out of the car. He said, fine. Because he used to say, there's nowhere else to park. And so then he moved down to the stuffed lion. And Roger McNutt never forgot this. Also, was sworn in still with his fingers in the finger prison. He was a laughingstock. And so he tried to get his revenge. He rammed this through the city council. Sometimes we've had bad luck with our city council. Sometimes they're just spineless, just scuttling crabs.
Cowering to big festival.
Exactly. Well, we like the festivals though. They were cowering to Roger McNutt. His family's very powerful in Dignity Falls.
Really? Oh, is that so?
Yes, it's sort of Mitch McNutt is his brother, who was the theater critic. Never gave a good review to anything.
Really?
Never gave it. He wears his stupid turtleneck all over the place.
What were some of the productions?
There was, what was the one that Joan did? Is Doug back there?
Bert.
Yeah, Doug.
Hey, Doug.
Doug, our engineer.
Check.
No, we can hear you, Doug.
Check,
we
1,
can hear
2.
you, Doug.
Why is Doug here?
I thought I needed to provide my own engineer to be on somebody else's show. I didn't realize every show had their own.
Yeah, no, I mean, well, it's great. Hey, Doug, just stay there.
Yeah,
no,
stay back there, Doug.
Just stay
Do
back
not,
there.
under any circumstances, come on the stage. Doug, Joan did a production. It was half Sound of Music and half Gypsy. Is that what it was?
Yes. Half Gypsy.
Half Gyppy?
Half Jiffy Lube?
And she would wear a costume that was Maria von
Oh, wait, so it was half meaning like right half, left half?
Yes. And she would turn, in profile to the audience, and she would sing this bizarre mashup. Well, I shouldn't say bizarre. This very imaginative mashup of the songs from both Sound of Music and Gypsy. And it was an adventurous project. Mixed audience reaction. Most people loved it, I would say. But Mitch McNutt just savaged it. I don't think you should be allowed to title a review, "Why Did This Happen to Me?"
That time it was personal, it sounds like.
It's always personal with Mitch McNutt.
Yeah.
People despise him in town. He's disgusting. He's a craven monster.
Did he also have a traumatic experience as a child in the theater?
All the McNutts had trauma. And he went to see a production of Peter Pan. And when he saw Peter Pan flying, he started screaming, "Fake, fake, fake." Well, I mean, we all know that Peter Pan didn't have the power of flight. It was a gift from the school.
Yeah, the suspension of disbelief, though, they call it in the theater.
Exactly. And it's like, you're watching a show and you are dimly aware of lighted exit signs around you, but you tune that out.
Sure.
Well, not this little jerk.
Go ahead. Oh, jerk.
Well,
okay.
I'm on a hot mic. I don't want to.
Would you
anything could be held against me later?
Do we want to turn the mic cold and you can say what you turn off?
Yeah, could you
turn off Bert's mic for a second?
Yeah, change the temperature on the mic, please, Doug. No problem. How cold is it right now?
Freezing.
Okay. He's a little pissant.
Whoa.
All right, warm that mic back up again.
Warm it
Doug.
back up, yeah.
All right.
Rough stuff.
And so he's screaming, fake, fake, fake. And Peter Pan starts crying. This little girl, this was her big break. And Captain Hook came out way too early to see what the commotion was.
In the bedroom?
Yeah, he walked into the bedroom. And then the other kids had to improvise.
They're like, whoa, a pirate here in London?
Yeah, I mean, this poor little girl playing Peter Pan through her tears. She said, Captain Hook, what are you doing here? And the girl playing Wendy in the bed, she goes, hi, Dr. Rubenstein, because he was the dentist in town. She completely shattered the fourth wall. More than Dr. Rubenstein playing Captain Hook. He was still in character, at least.
Oh, he was attending to her in character?
Well, he came out, to see what the commotion was. I mean, first do no harm. He's a doctor. And that's a point of contention, too, with him being a dentist. He likes to insist that he is a doctor and that if he is on a plane and they ask for a doctor, he immediately raises his hand.
You can't do that. Get people's hopes up.
He says he lets them have the option of turning him down. So, Bob Rubenstein is out there as Captain Hook, and he's in the bedroom, and then he sees that it's just this little pissant Mitch McNutt yelling, and he goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry, Peter. I'll see you later." And then he leaves. Not the best improv, but he is a dentist.
For a dentist, that's a rave.
Okay.
Looks like a deli owner, right?
From a deli owner, that's a rave. The old commercial.
Yeah, exactly.
It's about rye bread.
Yep.
Are you familiar with this commercial, Dan?
Nope.
Many years ago, too many years to count, there was a commercial for a specific brand of rye bread. And the narrator says, we asked New York deli owners what they thought of our new Jewish rye. And so there's a montage of these old men biting into a sandwich and saying, it's pretty good. And then, or various faint praise damnations. And then at the very end, there's a fellow that says, it makes a nice sandwich. And then the narrator
That's like
says,
the lowest bar for bread.
Well, that's the thing. And that's why the announcer had to come in and say, from a deli owner, that's a rave.
Because they know too much.
They know too. Can you imagine being in a deli and eating a sandwich and thinking, it's just matter to me. It's just fuel for my body. I take no pleasure in this. And yet I make other people's deli dreams come true all day long.
Well, it would be like you. I mean, if you were constantly taking the drugs that you dish out.
True. And I think I've told you this before, is that I try to take as few drugs as possible, no matter what my medical condition is. Try to tough it out. Because I feel like it's not right for me to take drugs from my own pharmacy. If in an extreme case, I will go to another pharmacy where I do not have an employee discount, and I will purchase my drugs there.
How near is the closest other pharmacy?
It is 50 miles away.
50.
50.
50.
50.
Oh, no, we're cool.
See, I would say it's unethical to give a drug away that you hadn't at least tried before in the pharmacy.
I like the way that he's thinking.
That's interesting. There was a time that made sense to me. And I remember just trying them and thinking, well, I wonder what he's all about. I would take Crestor. I would take...
Crestor. That was your number one on your list.
Well, it was very popular at the time.
Oh, yeah.
Statins. People love their
Everyone
statins.
was taking Crestor.
They love... Well, because the guy in the commercial looked so happy.
They
did you have those commercials here for Crestor? There was a commercial where this fellow is so happy that his years of terrible eating have forced him to take a pill. And now he can not have to change a thing. And just gobble these pills down. He's wearing a sweater with the logo of the drug on it. Walking through the neighborhood, big smile on his face. Crestor. Then he goes home. He has a veritable shrine to this drug in his living room. And in the commercial, he's depicted as having a wife. Now, she couldn't have signed off on this.
Do they have drug commercials here in Canada, Dan, or do they not need them?
We just don't do drugs.
Oh.
Not at all. None.
Just kidding.
No, I would imagine you just get whatever drugs you want. You just ask for, like, on the street corner.
No,
right?
you go down to City Hall, and there's like a big
City
lineup.
Hall.
Yeah. And they say, like, what do you want? And you're like, give me like a couple tabs of acid or whatever. And they say, okay, go around the corner and give this leaflet to this person. And then there's like a coin in a box, and then there's like a whole thing. You wind a thing. And then you stand underneath a slide, and it just goes right in your mouth.
Oh, so you put your chin on the bottom of the slide and just open up.
There's like a little, it's like a violin thing, you know? Like there's like a little thing you can rest your chin
absolutely.
on. Yeah.
Oh, that's courteous of them.
You know what I like? When you go to the optometrist and you have to rest your chin on that thing and you boy, when I get it right the first try, I feel such pride. When the doctor doesn't have to tell me, a little closer. If I get it right on the first try, sometimes they'll say, great. Feel like I've really accomplished something. You know, it's funny you mention acid because that is a drug that I've done. It was, I guess you could say, prescribed. Years ago, Dignity Falls had its own version of the MK Ultra program. Much lower scale. But they were giving lysergic acid to pharmacists to make them what they considered super pharmacists, where we could fill prescriptions faster.
Did it work?
No, it did not. We just all got high. And, I still have, sometimes when I close my eyes, I still see some of the things that I saw then, which are equal parts beautiful and terrible. I remember having a conversation with what he called himself the Great Spirit. And he sat across from me. We were at a picnic table. Isn't that funny? And we both had milkshakes, and we were drinking the milkshakes in a companionable silence, just looking at each other and just nodding at how delicious the milkshakes were. And then we got down to the bottom where you make that noise, the sucking noise of the empty milkshake. And the Great Spirit looked at me and said, "Bert, you are beautiful and you are loved." And I said, "Gosh, thanks a lot." And I remember that. That was wonderful. And then I also remember seeing my father in the form of a great spider. Larger than... Do you remember that episode of Gilligan's Island where they had a giant spider on the island? And it was just like a terrible prop.
No.
Yeah, there was an episode of Gilligan's Island where there was a cave where there was a giant spider, and it was just the most terrible looking thing you've ever seen. It was just like a big fur ball with legs on either side. The legs never touched the ground. The thing was just wobbling. Like, when I was a child, I remember thinking, oh, there's a guy in there, but there was nothing in there. It was maybe some sandbags. So it was about as big as that. And he came up to me. He was wearing a derby hat, and he raised his hat and said, "Hello, Bert." He had a little bit of an accent, which my dad didn't have, but I knew it was my dad. And I said, "Dad, I thought you were in heaven." And he went,
Dikembe
Four of his
style.
legs did this.
Yeah. Wow, the quadruple Makembo.
Yeah.
Dikembe Matem.
Let's stop.
Now I can't even say it.
Let's just leave it there.
Okay, we'll leave it there.
And I said, "Dad, what have you done to deserve this fate?" And he said, "I was too stingy with my feelings." And I said, "Wow, Dad, that's pretty heavy." And he went, "Bye." And then he shot a web up into a tree, and he just whoop, he went away.
Chilling.
And then 5 years later, my father died.
Burn me a payday.
Me a payday.
Me a payday, everyone. Wow.
Weird, wild stuff.
Oh, wow. I did not know that.
You did not know that.
Weird.
It's weird, wild stuff.
Comedy bang 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 bang. Comedy bang bang. Comedy bang bang. Comedy bang bang.
Yeah. He's a pharmacist. He's a podcast host. Please welcome to the stage, Burnt Milipede.
Scott, thank you so much. Are you all right? It was different than you thought it was going to be.
There's way more give than I expected. Let me try it again. Now that I know what is about to happen, maybe I'll enjoy it.
All right.
I thought it was falling when it happened before.
Oh, no.
Yes. Here we go.
That looked like
Loved it.
fun. I'm going all the way down.
Going down. Loving an elevator.
David Lee Roth.
No.
Who is it?
The Aerosmithers.
Oh, sure, Aerosmith. That's right.
Yes.
What's the difference, really? Did we need both of them?
It's a good question.
Thank you.
Although it seemed like they were alternating.
Oh, they took turns.
Yeah.
You'll have a hit, then we'll have a hit.
One for me, one for you.
But now, correct me if I'm wrong, Aerosmith, they were popular, then they went away, and then they came back.
Yes, and then they went away again, and we haven't seen neither hide nor hair of them since.
But the anxiety that they might come back someday.
They have not been a going concern for so long. I was surprised when they put out a press release earlier in the year saying they were no longer going to tour.
Oh, really?
Yes. I thought that had just been a thing.
Maybe they were afraid people were assuming it, and they said, we've got to be the ones to say it. What an ignominious way to go out.
Exactly.
To have people just assume you're done. But now Van Halen.
Yes.
They were on top of the world, and then the one fellow left, and then another guy came in, and then it was okay, and then that guy left, and then another guy came in, and no one cared. And then what happened then?
So then the first guy came back.
Right. And people were like, hooray!
Hooray, but
he's
then
back. He took his time to be a paramedic, and now he's back doing rock and roll music.
Then he left. Then the second guy came back.
Yeah.
Then he left. Then the first guy came back.
No!
Then he left.
Third guy never got a chance to come back.
No. We don't know what the third guy
When
is
he
up
left,
to.
he knew, that's it. I'm shaking the dust of Van Halen from my feet.
You still see him in haunted houses on the tombstones. R.I.P. Gary Sharon.
What tombstones are these?
You know, the fake tombstones in haunted houses where they make funny jokes.
And they include the third singer of Van Halen?
Sure, because his career is over.
Oh, his career is over?
Yeah.
He's not doing well somewhere in another country that we're not aware of?
What countries are we not aware of?
Well, I don't mean we're not aware. That was poor syntax on my part. I mean, there very well may be some countries we're not aware of.
Sometimes you hear about one, you're like, I don't know.
I meant, during the Democratic National Convention, they named a place that I never heard of before that I guess is somehow a part of America.
Wow.
And it was some sort of islands.
Island?
That I
was
never
it
heard
Isla
of.
Nubar?
It was. Why does that sound familiar to me?
It's home to Jurassic Park.
Right. You don't think that was real, do you?
I think it might have been. There's a good chance it was.
There was a guy, I come from a town called Dignity Falls,
That's right.
as you may remember. Oh, thank you very much. And there was a guy there who tried to start his own Jurassic Park. And he said, I found a bug trapped in this gum. And everyone tried to tell him, I don't think that's a prehistoric bug. Because in the grand scheme of things, gum is relatively recent. But he insisted on drawing blood out of this bug. And then he just, this was sad. He glued some stuff onto a bunch of praying mantises and said, look, I did it. He said, when these guys get to their full height, you'll see. Everyone was embarrassed for him. They pretended to go along with it.
Who was this? Was this now you have a podcast, The Neighborhood Listen?
That's correct.
Was it someone who's on that show a lot, or
no? It's not someone who's on the show.
Okay, it's not Doug.
No, it's not Doug, who is our engineer, and Joan, my co-host husband. This was a guy named Vince. And Vince, coincidentally, as we're talking about David Lee Roth, who took time off from being a rock star to become a paramedic, Vince took time off from being a paramedic to briefly become a rock star.
Wow.
Yeah. He did it for a year. And it was fun.
It sounds fun.
Yeah.
It would be fun to be a rock star, I bet.
Yeah. For a year.
For a year.
Yeah.
But then any more than that, it's like, ugh.
He said, I got my fill. And he also got many diseases. Because he really tried to do it up.
Yeah. If you're going to be a rock star, you got to go all in.
He has 50 illegitimate children.
Wow.
Vince made hay while the sun shone.
So, Burnt, it's so wonderful to see you. Is Dignity Falls around here? Or
No.
Oh, okay. That's all I wanted to know.
No.
You, of course, your co-host Joan Pedestrian.
Yes.
You have a show, the Neighborhood Listen.
Yes, that's been established.
But you also co-host it with Joan Pedestrian.
Ah, that's a new wrinkle. Even though I did say my co-host Joan earlier, you are dropping that as if it's new information.
And I believe I just said it 30 seconds ago as well.
That's possible.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I don't know.
What's going on with you?
Not a lot of people ask me that.
I mean,
Thank you so much.
I am a pharmacist. I'm not a doctor, but if you tell me of any troubles you have, I might be able to troubleshoot it.
So are pharmacists allowed to just give out medication without a doctor prescription?
Well, I never said I was just going to give you medication. I mean, I will. We get so many samples. The doctors get samples. We get samples too.
Also, they're just...
I don't know why that was funny.
It's the most real thing.
Someone
that's
had a
been
big
said
hearty
today.
laugh at the idea that pharmacists get samples. Of course we do.
Yeah.
Of everything that's in the pharmacy.
Really?
Yes, not just drugs.
So even like the little horse that you put a
we get
quarter
samples
in?
of those. They'll set one up in front of our homes.
Wow.
And then we get to try it out, decide if we want it for the pharmacy. Valentine's Day, we get those heart candy boxes.
You do? Wow.
Yeah, every once in a while, somebody will buy one. All of the candies are half eaten because it accidentally went back into circulation. Because we also have a shrink wrap machine back there, and we have a lot of fun.
I can imagine that would be fun. To have a shrink wrap machine?
It
Wow.
is. You're skeptical at first, and you think this will get old. It never does.
I believe I saw one advertised on TV at like 4 a.m. once, and it made me want to get one.
Why didn't you?
I have nothing to shrink wrap.
You can shrink wrap anything. It's not that you don't.
Can you shrink wrap me, Greg?
We did regrettably try to shrink wrap one of the employees.
Really?
And, the person survived.
Oh, thank God.
But I don't think you could call it living. Everything in their body was just sort of condensed a little bit.
Yeah.
They're a full, I'm going to say 6 inches shorter than they were before.
A full 6.
A full 6.
Wow.
And everything just real tight in there.
Like
so
when they wave high, is it sort of like a...
Yeah, they could barely...
Yeah.
Well, their arms are up here. It is. Speaking of Jurassic Park, it's much like Tyrannosaurus Rex. And so it'll be a little wave from... The forearms tucked into the ribs, a little away from here. But I'll tell you what, that person does not wave a whole lot.
Really?
Yeah. It's hard to wave when you're angry.
So the person's angry about the situation?
Yes.
Really?
And this person, we gave them, okay. His name was Roger.
Was? He changed it?
He changed his name.
Early on in his life or after this incident?
After this incident.
Wow.
He said, I'm not Roger anymore. You shrink wrap the Roger out of me.
What is his name now?
Thorin.
Sounds like he just kind of wanted to change his name.
I think, but what can you say? At that point, you say, well, of course, that sounds great, of course.
So Roger at the time, why were you shrink wrapping him?
We were shrink wrapping everything. We were having so much fun. And we shrink wrapped a van. And we thought we couldn't top that. And then Thorin said, let's shrink wrap a person. It's hard to say. Shrink wrap is hard to say. I almost said shrimp wrap, which of course we'd done that as well.
Sure. I ate one this afternoon.
You got wrapped in shrimp?
No, I ate one. Never mind. A shrimp wrap.
Oh, we're talking about two different things.
Oh, okay.
So Thorin volunteered himself because nobody else wanted to do it.
So he came up with the idea.
He came up with the idea and said, anybody want to do it? And then he was so disgusted that no one would step forward. He said, I'll do it. And this is a classic case of hubris. And it did come back to haunt him. Because he was shrink wrapped. It wasn't a good idea. And now he's paying for it. By being he walks like this now. Forearms up by the ribs. Hi, Thorin. And then he'll give you a wave. He's very upset. And he has no one to blame but himself. He wants to blame us, but he knows that he talked us into it.
That's right. Does he still work at the pharmacy?
No. He doesn't work anywhere.
Is he on some sort of compensation?
Yes, he is. We have a very good compensation package at my pharmacy, the Dignity Pharmacy. And it's really good. We have really good benefits.
What are some of the bends?
Well,
do you still get to have sex with him after
I was going to say,
stops working there?
We can all have sex with each other whenever we want. Nobody really pushes that.
Sure.
But we all sign a blanket consent when we take the job.
Great. Just to make sure if anything weird happens, no, we're all cool with it.
That's right. That's right. It's like, because it's basically you're saying you're on call to have sex.
Yes. So you're up there reaching for one of the high pill bottles. Someone's down there going, woo-hoo. That's all right.
What are they looking at exactly? They're looking up my lab coat?
And your trousers.
See a little bit of ankle up there?
Yeah. So he could not work anymore.
Yeah, he's set for life though. He's fine.
Set in like the multi-millions or?
No, just to cover the necessities of life. The bare necessities. The simple bare necessities of life.
So honey,
scratching your back on a tree. Befriending a wild little boy.
The things we all love to do every day.
The simple pleasures of life.
Yes. You got any fun Halloween products there at the Dignity Pharmacy?
We love to decorate for Halloween, and we have a wide array of decorations.
Do you have a whole aisle just devoted to seasonal products?
We have permanent seasonal aisles. It's a very big pharmacy.
Oh.
So we have year-round Halloween, Christmas, Easter.
Wow. Wow.
St. Patrick's Day.
Those are the big five.
Secretary's Day.
How big is this pharmacy?
Oh, it's huge.
How many acres?
It's modeled off a building in Abu Dhabi, and it's several stories high. It has an actual functioning waterfall in the center. What?
I'm just thinking of a non-functioning waterfall. It's a rock.
Well, it's not like a painting or anything.
Sure.
Or one of those old, when I was a kid, you'd see like a advertisement for beer. It would be like a lit up clock. And it would have like a clock in the corner and then, Schaefer beer over here. And then there'd be something like a waterfall because beer and waterfall, the two best friends. And the waterfall
it's like acoustics that are world class and the world's greatest performers.
I think you're right. And they would have like a light behind the waterfall to make it look like there was water flowing.
Right.
And I was fascinated by that as a kid. So I guess that's why I say functioning waterfall, because it's not a light show.
Sure, it's a legitimately water.
It's a roaring waterfall.
Water is using gravity to go downwards.
Scott, I couldn't have said it better myself. That's exactly what's happening.
In a manner Aerosmith would be proud of.
And we did for a while, we had someone, like a little mechanical guy who would go over the falls in a barrel. But we had to stop doing that because it was every 15 minutes and he would, I don't know why they designed it this way, but the little guy would not survive. So he would go over and then he'd emit this blood-curdling scream you could hear every corner of the pharmacy. And then 15 minutes later, it would happen again. And it was distracting. So we just took the sound part out. So he still goes over. And if you look at his face, it looks like he's having a terrible time.
Right.
But if you don't look at his face, it's fun.
You ever look in his face?
I can't stop. When I close my eyes, that's what I see. But yeah, we have an assortment of Halloween decorations. We have your classic jack-o'-lanterns.
Sure. These are the ones that carry candy in them, the plastic ones?
We have the kinds you carry candy in. We have the kind you just put on the front porch with a fake light in there, you know what I mean? Not a real flame.
Sure. It's a real light, but it does not have a real flame.
The light
Are you... Oh dear! Burns!
Oh, I'm so sorry.
There's David Lee Roth in the house.
So sorry. I don't suppose Vince is here. The light is real, yes.
Yes.
But it's not an actual flame. But it does flicker like a flame.
That's so nice. I love the attention to detail.
Thank you. Well, I can't take credit for it, but I'm proud to serve it at the store. We also have, there's a very popular things that jump out at you. They're like some sort of figure that you put on the porch, and then when kids get closer, jumps out at you.
That scared me, and I knew it was coming.
Well, now here's what we do. We have one that gets scared when the kids approach.
So it jumps out still?
It jumps back.
So it's out there.
It's out there looking scary, then a child approaches and goes, oh!
Retreats.
It retreats.
Says, you got me.
We also have one that you're free to punch. That it jumps out of a trash can, and then you can instantly punch it. And there's lettering in the trash can that says, punch me when I jump out.
These are good products.
They're great. Easter, we have Easter baskets. We have Easter suitcases.
Wait, now, why would someone need an Easter suitcase?
This happens a lot. A child wants to celebrate Easter. They want to have the Easter egg hunt. They want to get the chocolate bunnies, all that stuff. But they're being sent away to boarding school on Easter Sunday.
Like a military school situation?
Sometimes,
perhaps?
yeah. Sometimes a scared straight kind of thing. And the parents will give the child an Easter suitcase.
What are the qualities that make it an Easter suitcase?
It's a suitcase with Easter stuff in it.
Easter stuff in it? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So fake grass?
Oh, tons of that fake grass. You'll never get all of it. Cadbury cream eggs. Cadbury mini eggs. All of the Cadbury products that
we've all come to love.
Give you instant regret. And tons of hard-boiled eggs.
Tons?
Yes, tons.
Does Cadbury make anything else?
No.
You never hear about them.
That's it. That's all.
It must be nice. Working one day a year like Santa Claus.
Of course they make other chocolate.
Do they really?
Speaking of Santa Claus. They do, yes. Cadbury makes all kinds of chocolate bars. Fruit and nut, never heard of that?
Did you say from nut?
No.
That's what I thought.
Entirely different vowel sound.
Nut?
Fruit.
Fruit. From fruit. So, what about Santa Claus you were saying?
What about him? It is my great honor to portray Santa Claus for Dignity Falls at Christmas time.
That's so wonderful. It's coming up. Are you preparing?
I am preparing now. There was the first year I did it. I stopped doing it for a while because the first year I did it, very successful. People loved it. Second year I said, I want to make this even better. So I decided I was actually going to go into people's homes and put gifts under their tree on Christmas Eve. And it just caused a lot of fright and confusion. I was very embarrassed. I should have given people a heads up.
People love the idea of Santa Claus, but
Yes.
when it actually happens to you?
Yeah, people are really scared.
Yeah.
And we don't have, the Second Amendment does not cover Dignity Falls. So luckily, didn't have to worry about guns.
Oh.
But everyone has a slingshot. People either have the old-fashioned, wooden Y, or they have like a wrist rocket situation.
Wrist rocket?
Yeah. They're all over the place. Everybody has one. At least one. It's an open carry slingshot neighborhood.
Wow.
And so I stopped doing it for a while, and then, just people started asking me, are you going to do Santa ever again? And I thought about it. I was like, oh, okay, I feel like people have forgiven me. And so I started doing it again. And I'm very excited because I love to see, I'll camp out at the pharmacy. The kids will tell me what they want. I love to see them walk in with their shining, hopeful faces. And I greet them as Santa Claus. Hey, hey, hey! Merry Christmas! The classic Santa Claus, his signature laugh. Merry Christmas!
Bernd, my apologies, but I don't believe that to be the classic Santa Claus sound.
I feel like I keep hearing this, and I don't understand what I'm doing wrong.
There's a You can't even say Merry Christmas?
I said Merry Christmas. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Merry Christmas.
There's a very simple way that Santa laughs is transcribed. It's just
ho ho ho, Merry Christmas.
See, now
That's
you can
what I'm doing.
You can say it in your regular voice.
Merry Christmas.
What am I doing wrong?
So in your mind, does it sound like the way you hear it coming out of your mouth?
In my mind, does it sound like the way I hear it coming out of my mouth?
What I'm trying to say is, when you are about to say something, and you're like, "Oh, I'm going to put on a voice."
Right.
In your mind, when you hear Santa Claus,
yes,
what's he sound like?
He sounds like
Merry Christmas.
What does he sound like to you?
I'll do an impression of what you just did.
No, don't do that. I want to hear what you think Santa Claus sounds like.
Can I do both? All right, I'll do your thing.
That's not what I asked.
What did you ask?
I want you to do what you believe the classic Santa Claus voice to be.
Have you ever seen The Music Man, by the way?
What is that?
You don't know what it is. Okay.
No.
This is what I think.
Have you ever seen Arbitrage?
I have.
Oh, isn't it great? I love that movie.
I don't remember one single thing about it.
Sometime you have to come to Dignity Falls, come to one of our rowdy screenings. It's fun.
Okay, I definitely.
People, when the title comes up, people lose their minds.
Pretty early in the film.
Oh my God! Yes, people are screaming and yelling. And then there's a scene where Richard Gere is clearly just thinking about Arbitrage. And slowly a chant forms. Arbitrage, 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 arbitrage. And then it just gets wild, fever pitch. And then it goes to another scene.
Movies tend to do that, don't they?
They do. I've noticed that too.
All right, here's my impression of what I think Santa Claus sounds like.
Okay.
Ho, 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 ho! Merry Christmas!
Okay. That was terrific. And you know what? Now I see what I'm doing wrong.
You do.
You said ho, 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 Merry Christmas. And I was just saying ho, ho, ho. So let me try it again. Merry Christmas!
Yeah, all right. It's pretty good. Do you dress up like him?
Yes.
What to you, what does he dress up like?
He wears a red suit, red raincoat, red helmet. He's got a red neck brace on. All trimmed with soot from the chimney.
I can see why the children are having an issue with this.
I never said they were. You're the one that said that.
You admitted, oh my God, he admitted that people keep saying to you that Santa Claus does not sound like this.
Well, some people have said that, yes, but the children don't have any issue. They love Santa Claus.
So the children are having a great time.
Yes.
They come into your pharmacy.
Yes.
You're dressed in all red.
Yes.
With a neck brace.
Yeah.
And you scream
with Santa's neck brace. And the children come and say, "Oh, Santa Claus, will you please give me a Christmas suitcase this year?" And I say, "Have you been naughty or nice?" And usually they'll say, if they're asking for a Christmas suitcase, they've been naughty. And they're going away to King of Prussia Military Academy in Pennsylvania.
How many eggs are in the Christmas suitcases?
Christmas suitcase is just 12 to represent the 12 days of Christmas.
And the disciples, I would imagine.
If you want.
Although they weren't around in that original... before they rebooted it, the original Christmas Story.
Isn't it? Here's what's fun.
Yeah.
Imagine that all of Christ's disciples were born at the exact same time.
On the exact same day.
Yes, they all the same birthday, but just different places.
And then cut to 2,000 years later.
Yeah.
We all celebrate the one guy's birthday, and they're all like, what about me?
I mean, he came back from the dead. He really distinguished himself, I think, from the rest of those guys.
You excited about Passion of the Christ too?
Love it. Love it.
It's about the 30-day period when he came back, maybe? How long was it? They don't really talk about it.
I believe famously, how long was he back when he came back?
They never say like how long he spent. He just like...
They must.
At one point he just goes, peace out, and he just floats up to heaven.
They must say how long he was there.
I don't think so.
Does anyone know? What's that?
No.
Well, it was
no,
3
no.
days. 3 days. He came back after 3 days, and then he just spent another 3 days and then left.
That can't be right.
That seems.
That's anticlimactic.
It really is. Stay a while.
Why bother?
You just came back from the dead. What, do you just give yourself a long weekend?
All right, burn me a P-Day, everyone. Burn me a P-Day. Me a payday.
Like the candy bar.
Burnt me a payday.
Burnt me a payday.
Burnt me a payday.
Burn me a payday.
You know he's burnt me a payday.
I can only sing one note.
And it's that one?
Burn me a payday. So I'm very limited the songs I can sing.
Jingle Bells, part of it.
Jingle bells, then I'm out. Ba with the ba ba dang a dang diggy diggy. Then I'm out. Ba 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 brand. Then I'm out.
Still, that's 3 songs that you...
Alphabet song. A. Then I'm done.
Doe a deer? Female deer?
Doe.
Comedy, bang, bang, comedy, bang, 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 with a comedy edge. Comedy, bang, 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 bang. You're listening now to comedy, bang, bang.
Today, we have some podcasters with us. This is exciting. And not only that, but they're citizens of the United States.
That's true.
They also are community, I want to say activists, but that's not exactly right.
Say that.
I wouldn't give us that title. There's a lot of things I'd call us.
We're
I wouldn't call us
participants.
activists.
We are participants. That's great, Doug.
Yes,
really good, babe.
community
Yes.
participants. They participate in their community, and today they're participating in this one, Comedy Bang Bang. They have a podcast of note, season 9 of which comes out this week. And it is entitled The Neighborhood Listen. Please welcome back to the show, Burnt Me a Payday, Joan Pedestrian, and Doug Pedestrian Corn. Welcome
Do you
to
want
the
to
show.
correct him, babe?
Doug.
I know.
What is it, Doug Pedestrian?
I would hate to issue a correction right now.
Okay.
It's okay. I think it's best just get it out
Be
the
like
way,
the
babe.
fan.
I think you have to
just
do it.
correct me on whatever
You
I
have
got
to
wrong
do it.
immediately.
It's usually corn pedestrian.
Yeah, I mean, not even usually. It's
Don't
always.
say you.
It's
That's your
only.
name,
It's
Doug.
only
Okay.
Doug Corn Pedestrian.
That's
He took my last name.
Conventionally,
he took my last
it's corn pedestrian.
And your last name was Corn.
Corn. Yeah, that's my maiden name.
name. The K is backwards.
Or the R is, right?
The K is backwards.
K is
in my
backwards.
case, yes.
Yeah, that's how it's different from the band.
That's right.
You didn't want to get sued.
What's his name?
Well, sure.
The band didn't exist back then.
Wouldn't that be
You know,
terrible
that
to be
came
sued
first.
for your own name?
I don't want to get sued for that.
Me neither.
Welcome back to the show, guys. So welcoming
welcome
of me.
to see you.
And we feel so welcome. And I will say, I'm a mother as well. So you're going to have 2 mothers here.
2 mothers
okay?
on the show. This is
Wow.
unprecedented.
Real
It's
spoiler
never
here.
happened before?
Are you a fathered Burnt?
No, I am not. Not that I hate to say this, but not that I know of.
Was there any occasion where that could have happened, where you blasted up in someone without any protection?
Wow. Oh, my goodness.
Well, I wouldn't put it that way, but of course that's happened dozens of times, and you know, I've certainly funded my share of abortions. I
Burnt
suppose.
is so
dear.
he is deep red right now.
What
He's
is
a
your
deep
share?
shade of red, and he is sweating. We don't talk
Does
like that
everyone
on
have
our
an
show.
average number, or just,
I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm just saying I'm done.
You're all
as
done.
far as I know, I'm done.
Done blasting up.
I'm done. Well,
Well, I don't know.
wouldn't say
You know,
that.
Al Pacino and Robert De Niro, they're in there.
They had a baby together.
You can't understand him at all.
They were looking for Steve Gutenberg to be a 3-man in a baby situation, but it didn't
Wow.
work out.
That would be interesting.
Wouldn't it be
What if it
interesting?
had been those 2 and who else? Howie Mandel.
Famous germaphobe.
You know, just one comedian.
Do you feel that Howie is more adjacent to Robert De Niro and Al Pacino than?
I was trying to think of. See, there were 2 in my mind. There was Ted Danson, and there were Tom Selleck, and there were Ted Danson.
Tam Selleck.
And Tam Selleck.
Tom Selleck.
And Todd Donson.
And Ted Donson.
And they were sort of the, they were sort of the hotties of the time. And I love Steve Guttenberg, but he was definitely kind of like the goofy guy. I was trying to think of who the third goofy guy would be.
You had the three types with those guys.
You had the three types.
Steve Guttenberg, goofy. Ted Danson.
Hot TV star.
Tom Selleck.
Other hot TV star.
Yes, the three types.
With a mustache.
Yes.
With a mustache. That was a genre of its own.
Yes, that's very true.
Now,
Gerald McCraney.
Does Al Pacino have a mustache? We don't know at this point.
No.
Does anyone have eyes
so.
on Al Pacino?
Not his facial hair.
Has he ever done anything where he's had just a mustache? Maybe Cruising? Did he have a mustache in Cruising?
I don't believe he had a mustache in
Do you know,
Cruising.
this is a little embarrassing to admit, but whatever, it's a podcast. This is where you share those things.
This is where you embarrass yourself.
This is where you embarrass yourself. I had a crush on, this was pre-Doug.
PD.
Well, we went on a break, actually. I'm going to say it was right around this time.
I don't know about this.
We talked about quickly. In high school, we had a quick break.
Quick break.
And when I was in high school, there was another boy that I had, that I kind of had a little bit of crush on, but didn't really pay attention to it until we were on a break.
Right.
And I found out that his
must have
favorite
thrilled
movie.
him.
Yeah, well, he was, and also just so you know, I'm not a movie actress. I'm not a TV actress. I'm a local actress, Scott. I just want to let you know. We decided amateur actress.
Local to your own town,
Correct.
though, dignity falls.
Correct. Amateur actress sounded too sad and
It sounded like a
belittling.
judgment,
Yeah, so we decided local actress is fine.
Yes.
But this boy was an actor, and he was so good. He did our play. He did Flowers for Algernon. He played
what
Charlie.
did he play? He played Charlie?
Was so good.
You got to be smart and dumb in
Yes,
that.
you do. And he was very tall and handsome, and he looked like Robert Sean Leonard from Dead Poets Society. Do you remember him?
Sure I do.
His
Oh,
dad,
Captain, my
Kurtwood
captain.
Smith, wouldn't let him do Midsummer Night's Dream.
That's
What
right.
an asshole.
But he did it anyway.
He did it anyway.
He said he
Daniel
killed
Day-Lewis's
himself.
son in The Age of Innocence.
That's right. That's right. Well, anyways, we hung out once, and he mentioned his favorite movie was at the time was Scent of a Woman, and he said that he had the whole monologue at the end memorized.
The hoo-ah and everything?
Yes, and I went home and I memorized it so that I could perform it for him the next time we hung out. I wanted to impress him. Isn't that so nerdy? I'm so embarrassed.
He's the one who memorized it.
Yes, and I thought, well, I got to do it too. I want to show him up.
If he's memorized it, then I memorize it and do it for him and show that I memorized it. He's got to fall in love with me.
That's right. And it's funny because I was just thinking about that whole experience out of nowhere the other day, and I decided to pull up the monologue. It is ridiculous, you guys.
Do you know any of it right now? Or?
Well, I just remember the part where he goes, Bad man, what the hell is that? And he says that because Baird is the name of the place, right? And it's Philip Seymour Hoffman in that ridiculous rich boy haircut, right? And he's just sitting there looking sad. And then, of course, there's the, I take a flamethrower to this place.
Yes,
There's that one.
There's that one, but this is a different one.
And then he says something like, well, I'm saying the ones I remember.
Oh, is this the one where he goes, she's got a great ass?
That's not the monologue. It might have been. Yeah.
That's in Heat. Oh, okay. Although he could have said it in every movie.
He had the option.
Yeah.
I don't know if he ever availed himself of that.
Do you think he had a little box that he could have checked? Of, do you want to say she's got a great ass in this movie? Yes or no?
Before every shoot, he huddles with the director and says, "Now look, this is yours if you want it. Would you like me to say she's got a great ass?"
And I believe Heat is the only one that he checked that box.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's hard to focus on
now.
what's weirder is just, his acting of being blind or his acting of, just being this. Well, I think he was an old general or something. He was like a retired army man.
Yes.
He says, I would fight you, but I'm too fucking old. I'm too fucking blind. And then he talks about Chris O'Donnell. And he says, Charlie's soul is intact. That's a good one when he says intact. He really puts the emphasis on it. That stuck with me,
Yeah.
Clearly.
I can only imagine.
Clearly did.
I'm amazed how much happened during our quick break. I'm always amazed.
Now we should.
It was only a week, to be clear. We were only broken up for
Yeah.
a week, but I tried my best to sort of enjoy that freedom.
Oh, sure. You developed a crush on this boy instantly that you'd taken no notice
No, I
of.
have to be honest. I had said I had a little crush on him that I'd ignored. I put to the side because I really was in love with Doug.
I guess I'm not familiar with that concept of having a crush that you ignore.
Oh, really? Because you were busy blasting up everybody.
Now hold on a second, Joan.
Now we should tell everyone the premise of this podcast in case anyone hasn't heard
Wait, this
of
is
it.
just like our show.
And
We forget to mention it.
Exactly
So
who
we
you are.
Indeed. Go
Now
ahead.
you are a married couple, Joan and Doug.
We are married, yes.
And
Guilty.
it seems to be high school sweethearts or junior high, middle
Indeed,
school.
yes. High school sweethearts. That's right.
That's right.
And Bernd, where do you fit in to all of this?
Well, we're friends. Joan
The three
and I,
of you, or just Joan and you?
Well, you know what? It used to be just the two of us, but Doug and I are now
Explicitly.
friends as well.
Wow.
Well,
okay, so
we don't have to dwell on that.
In the process
I'm
of
not.
doing the 8 seasons plus of this podcast,
Yes.
your relationship is deepened.
Yes.
Yes,
I think that's fair to say.
Burnt was a pharmacist at CVS, and now you are the pharmacist.
I'm the pharmacist in chief at the Dignity Pharmacy.
Yes.
Congratulations.
It's a beautiful state of the art pharmacy.
State of the art. What does that mean when you say state of the art? Like more microscopes or?
Well, we do have. I mean, you joke, but we do have way more microscopes than the average.
How many?
pharmacy.
Like the average pharmacy? How many did they have?
Maybe
How many
2.
do you have? Okay, they have maybe 2. How many do you have?
60.
60 microscopes.
There's a hall of microscopes.
Oh wow! Now are these microscopes that have been retired over the years?
No, they're in use.
They're okay. So this is.
We have pharmacists looking at things through microscopes all day long.
You also have a macroscope.
We do have a macroscope, which is everyone's afraid to touch.
So that's taking a look at big things and making them
look
normal
really
In the commercial for the pharmacy, there's those shots of just 60 people. They're just run the camera down. They're all working the microscope. So it looks very active.
Everyone's turning knobs.
There's also a large fountain in the middle of the pharmacy. Right outside, there's a cliff diver.
It's a beautiful 3-story fountain. Well, it's inside.
Oh, it's inside. Yes.
An indoor fountain.
An indoor
fountain.
It's huge and. We had for a while we had a window where you could see like a sort of mechanized, pill bottles being filled.
Oh,
It
sure.
would go down an assembly line, and then it took so long because they could only make 1 pill at a time.
Oh,
And-
yeah. See, this is the thing about mechanization. Sometimes the human hand is way better for this kind of work.
Boy, Scott, that's true, and thank you for saying that because there's in many ways pharmacists are artisans.
Yes, I've always felt that way.
Thank you.
Always.
Thank you.
It was, I believe, my first thought.
Really? The first thought you can remember
The first
having.
one that I can remember having is, boy, pharmacists are artisans, are they not?
That's strange.
You think that's strange?
Yes, I
really?
do.
You're in the profession and you think that's strange.
Well, for a child to have that thought, yes.
Do you see a chunk of raw material and you just see a pill inside of it?
Right, like a marble statue.
Yes.
You cut away anything that is not the pill.
Anything that's not the pill.
Uh-huh.
That's correct.
Oh, now that's poetic.
Yeah.
So Dignity Falls is where you live,
It
and
is.
it's a town.
Yes.
In the United States of America.
In the
It's our neighborhood, yeah.
westish, eastish middle.
Right.
Yeah.
And you the two of you are friends. Now the three of you are friends, and you do this show where you bring on people who live in the town. Is that safe to say?
Yes, we like to shine a light on our neighborhood of Dignity Falls, and we invite citizens, residents of the neighborhood to come on and talk about whatever they want to talk about.
Anyone who's just passing through, or
Well, we use this app we have called the Neighbor App. If you go on there, if it's in your zip code, you'll see things like, "Oh, was that a coyote last night?" Or "Where's my mail? Are those gunshots?" But every once in a
all
while,
three of those. What if all three of those were to happen
every
to you?
day, all the time?
Yes.
I know. I'm always thinking it every hour.
I'm always thinking of it. People are like, well, why is there a helicopter?
Is the coyote shooting? Oh,
This coyote has a gun and has stolen my mail.
I haven't done my tongue twisters
Yeah.
today.
Are
Normally,
you-
I
Oh, you
always
gotta
do
do
my
those
tongue
tongue
twisters.
twisters, yeah.
Are you familiar with the coyote shooting?
I don't believe I am.
It's
No.
specific to Dignity Falls.
It is specific. It's where there are trained coyotes, a troop of trained coyotes.
Who's training these things?
The coyote trainer.
I see. So
Are all the questions this simple?
A trainer who's a coyote.
We elect him every year.
It's an elected position.
There is, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so they perform on a boat.
Okay.
And that's the coyote shoat.
The coyote shout.
Yeah.
It's true.
Incredible. And that's
Thank you, Doug.
every day, 6 shows a day, or
Every day, 6 shows a day. Sundays, just the afternoon.
Well, it's
And
awful.
it's-
They haven't unionized yet, and it's just killing
we
them.
should-
They're
well,
also injured.
They're dumb animals, yeah.
Yeah.
We should also say that all the water's been drained out of the town. So
We don't
that's
have any
true.
water.
it's in the middle of the lake, but which is now
There's a
dry-
riverboat
dry-
casino that I don't
yeah.
even think is
what
legal
happened to the
anymore.
water?
No one really knows.
No one knows.
It
I
just-
don't think anyone knows.
It just kind of evaporated. There was just
maybe
less
someone-
and less of
We've
it.
had a series of bad mayors who just
boy,
don't-
that's true.
Okay. Someone took a dry vac to it, maybe, or
a dry vac.
is that what it
theory.
means?
That's a good theory.
That's one theory. A wet vac probably would do
A wet
better.
vac? Yeah, maybe better.
Yeah.
Some kind of vac.
You probably short out a dry vac, maybe.
Yeah, don't use your home vacuum to suck up a lake.
But anyhow, what we do is we scour the neighbor app, or people send us in posts from people, real people. We involve those people. We invite them on to platform what it is they want to talk about. Sometimes they want to sell things. Sometimes they have a mystery to solve. And yes, we invite them on. We get to know our neighbors, and we also get to hopefully help them. And rarely do we help them.
No, because they're beyond help.
They don't want to help themselves.
No, they don't.
They're mostly crazy. They're unwell.
Well, okay, now you're saying,
okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
I feel like this is the kind of thing I would say, and you would say that.
I know.
That's
I don't say it on my pod, but I'm on a different podcast.
Yeah,
this is where you share.
Exactly.
This is where you share.
And these people are damaged in the brain, and they they talk about things
CTE,
that are
perhaps, or
perhaps who knows?
What, like the whole town was on a football team, maybe, and all ran into each other.
So what?
Cool town
like
energy?
a scrimmage
During like
practice scrimmage?
or shirts and skins game or something like that. Man, if you're a woman, you want to be on that shirts
Our
team.
football team used to be called the Skins.
Really?
Because they were the only team in the league that would play with no shirts on.
Really?
Yeah, they'd have all the pads and everything, but no shirts.
Just no shirts.
Yeah.
And it's a very unique town. The individuals inside of the town are oddballs, a collection of oddballs. Who are some of the biggest guests that you've gotten recently?
We had a guy named Sybil on there.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I heard this one. Sybil's Bibbles, I believe, was the
right,
business.
but Bibbles meant lockers. This person rented out lockers,
yes,
which seemed very strange, and was trying to offload a bunch of keys, which ended up being only 5, really, I think, that he was, he was trying to get rid of.
A strange guy.
A strange guy.
Yeah, certainly.
Interesting family life. You know, they ate steak for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, really.
That sounds good, actually.
He said he was very
Different
backed
temperatures?
up. He said he was backed up all the time.
That sounds good to you?
It sounds good to me. I would imagine medium rare in the morning, medium in the afternoon.
Oh, the riddle of the
well
Sphinx.
done at night.
The riddle of the Sphinx.
We had someone who was addicted to Hershey's cookies and cream bars.
Yes.
And was hiding them all over town.
Yes.
And
why? To what
them.
end?
So he could be in a certain distance of a Hershey's cookies and cream bar
at all times,
wherever he was. Yeah,
and so that he would burn the calories in order to eat the next one. Then he'd eat it. Then he'd walk further.
to the location.
He would
and
eat
were
the
they
next
equidistant from each other?
Yes.
I asked the same question, Scott.
Yes.
Wow, Doug.
Yeah.
You and I are so similar.
Yeah. So if you picture like a spoke almost, you know, like
a wheel.
with his
Hershey's
home at the center of the wheel?
Correct. Yeah, or his location, yeah.
We also had an interesting gal who really just wanted to platform her cat and get her cat on Instagram and get her more famous.
Yeah.
I'm not sure we helped with that at all.
I don't think that we
I haven't
did.
heard of this cat, so I don't think
then
it
I
worked.
guess it didn't work out.
And wait, was it Garfield?
It was not Garfield.
Oh, okay. That's the only famous. Oh, Heathcliff.
Yes, that's
Those are the
right.
two cats I know of.
What was
I
Heathcliff's
guess
deal?
the Rum Tum Tugger.
What was his deal?
Morris?
Oh, the Rum Tum Tugger. Now you're talking my language as a local
English.
actress.
Yeah. On the Heathcliff, his deal was he liked to eat fish bones and toss garbage.
I mean,
cans.
he looked very much like Garfield. Am I correct remembering
Now,
this?
hold on, everybody.
Okay, all
let's not go off the rails here. Heathcliff didn't really look like Garfield. I think they were both orange, and that's about it. And Heathcliff was a very deep brick orange. And Garfield, I think, is a more creamsicle kind of orange.
Okay, but if you're going to
That's the one difference.
Burnt
if you're going
Heathcliff
to have
loves
two
lasagna.
orange cartoon cats, that seems a little strange. Why wouldn't you pick something else?
That's on Garfield because Heathcliff was first.
Oh, he was.
And Heathcliff did not eat fish skeletons. He would create fish skeletons by eating the fish.
Yeah, wouldn't he actually peel
So,
the
like,
Burnt, you're really
off?
getting him there.
He would create it like Jesus created the loaves and fishes?
As far as I know. And Heathcliff's deal was he was just a cool guy.
He was very cool.
He walked on 2 legs.
Not on 4. To walk on 4 legs breaks the law.
That would be in the evening.
Yeah.
And he, no, that'd be in the morning. And yeah, he just kind of did whatever he wanted, and everyone was sort of in awe of him.
Yeah, he's sort of the neighborhood rapscallion who who
everyone
wandered around.
feared and respected.
Yeah, did he had an uncle too, maybe, who had a top hat with the top kind of coming off of his top?
I'm seeing a derby for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah. I could be wrong.
Yeah, wait.
You might just want to see a derby because I know you prefer. I know you love a derby
I
hat.
always do. I do.
You are partial to that kind of
The
hat.
roundness is pleasing.
I think top hats should always have a lid on top. Is
yeah,
that
the
what you're
little lid,
describing?
because it's like, what else are we doing? We got to keep stuff in there, right?
What else are we doing?
What else are we doing if we're not
also,
doing
you got
that?
to take it off your head and look inside. Otherwise, why not just pop the top off?
Yeah, and then how do you look in it?
Pop top on top hat.
What was the question?
And then how do you look in it? You're
You
saying
have to take it off, I
It's
guess.
more
Take the
convenient
contents
because
out.
you would have to take the top hat off and look inside it to see what you wanted.
Right.
But if you have the lid on top, then
you can reach in there.
Go from there.
See, this is what I love about the dynamic of our podcast, because Burnt and I will talk a little bit, and then Doug will be silent. And then all of a sudden, he'll have a thought that is just so out of left field sometimes.
We have no choice but
have
to
to
screech
stop
to a halt.
everything, and we have to ask about it because he records in a different room. He's our engineer as well.
Oh,
He
that's
records in
right.
a
So
different room
that's
every
your purpose on the show, Doug, is you're the engineer, and then you
Well,
started
he's become
talking
a
on
real
mic.
fan favorite. Sorry, we don't have fans. We have listeners. He's become a
listeners.
real listener
We
favorite.
have not confirmed a fan yet.
We don't
No,
want
we
to
haven't.
presume.
We
So
don't
no
wanna
one,
presume.
no
We
one
don't
is a
wanna presume.
fanatic regarding your podcast.
No one has declared that. No.
No,
It's also mean to call people fanatics.
that's
Well,
true.
if you,
That's true. They're just
if you
human
say the
beings who
whole-
happen to listen to a show and
Sure.
enjoy it very
Yeah,
much.
it's a reasonable thing to do.
Unless they're a fuzzy green creature from the Galapagos Islands.
From Philadelphia as well, or like by way of
Oh,
Philadelphia.
sure.
Now, what is happening on season 9? This is a brand new season.
Yes.
And what is going on here?
The same thing we always do.
Wow.
13 times.
No additions. No one new to the cast. No one had a baby.
we'll have
I
all new
suppose the
guests.
biggest changes are, I'm not sure. The last time we were on here, I don't know. Had you been dating your girlfriend yet?
Whoa,
You certainly hadn't
Burnt.
moved
Oh,
in.
I don't know.
You
Yes,
sly dog. I haven't heard about this.
Yeah, I have a
Hey,
girlfriend.
I knew it. I knew we hadn't heard.
Who's this girlfriend?
Her name's Gabby. She's a smoke jumper.
That's true.
Okay, this isn't Gabby from Gabby's Playhouse or Dollhouse.
No, I don't know what that is. I've only just learned of the existence of this thing, and I know that there's a certain demographic that's very excited for it, and I've never heard of it before.
A certain demographic of 3-year-olds, of
Yes,
which I
a
have
certain
one.
age.
And
Yes,
that's
well,
why
3 to 5. My twins, who are in their 20s, regressed over the last year, and
really?
they actually
Yeah.
we had to they had a really rough time because they were trying to sell a reality show about pranking your parents, and then they tried to write a pilot for me called Mr. Doubtfire, but they turned the whole concept on its head, and they wanted to shoot it all in one shot in our house, and it was just a disaster.
Adolescent style.
Yes,
But with a lot of nudity. It had a lot of full
it
frontal.
did, where they would blur out my face, but not my boobs. It was very weird, and they would start talking like 5-year-olds and acting like 5-year-olds.
They regressed. Yeah.
I'm talking about my twin. They're twin boys. Their names are Matt and
Il Contadino.
Il Contadino.
Yes. And so they've regressed mentally back to 5
They
years
regressed
old.
mentally
So
back
they're
to 5
watching
years old.
Gabby's.
So they're watching Gabby. So that's the only reason why
either
I know
Dollhouse or
Burnt.
Playhouse. We don't know.
Yes.
Which.
But it is not that Gabby. Go ahead, tell them about Gabby.
It is not that Gabby. She does not live in a dollhouse. She lives with me.
Oh, you
yes,
are
we recently
cohabitating.
moved in together.
Congratulations.
Yes.
That's
Thank
a big
you very
step.
much. It's going wonderfully.
And what is her story, if you don't mind me asking?
She comes from a family of smoke jumpers.
Okay.
And these are people who parachute into a raging forest fire.
Sure.
In an effort to extinguish it.
Much like Howie Long in that movie from circa late 90s.
I'll take your word
early
for it.
2000s.
Sure.
Well, it's funny you mention it because we always have to say this is not a movie podcast on our show because
No.
we devolve into talking about movies a lot.
It's true. But this is a movie podcast, correct?
No, it is not. Although I would
no?
love to have you on. Scott hasn't seen my sister podcast.
We were
We did
on
that.
it. Yeah.
We
Oh,
did
that's
fried
right,
green
yes.
tomatoes.
Yes, that's
It
right.
shocked everyone. I was the only one who had seen it.
Meaning I want to have you on again, is what I'm saying.
Oh, that's
all right.
good.
Firestorm.
Sure.
Howie Long's 1998 film.
And this is Terry Hatcher's husband.
Still?
Really?
They can't be still.
Do you remember they did those commercials for batteries or something?
Oh, right. Now I see what you're talking about.
Because it was such an unlikely pairing, people assumed they were married. Because why else would you have these two specific people together?
I'm looking for personal life on Howie Long's Wikipedia page.
Same.
He met his future wife, Diane Adonisio.
Oh, wow. That's almost like my boy's name.
During
My
his
second
freshman
twin's
year at Villanova. They married in 1982.
I think it's Villanova.
And they have 3 sons.
name. Oh, good for them.
Fantastic. Now look up Terry Hatcher.
Okay. Personal life. Terry
sure this is
Hatcher
fun
had
for
an
everyone
affair with
listening at
Howie
home.
Long.
Oh, my word.
During these commercials.
It was the battery commercials that did it.
Wow.
There's something about battery.
There was so much
Batteries are
energy.
electric. The
batteries
charge.
are about charging.
That's
and so there's a
right.
charge in the air automatically.
Yes.
Wow. So anything else
That's
happening
fun.
on season 9 of The Neighborhood Listen, which comes out this week? Of course, people can hear this ad-free on CBB World, as well as wherever you get your podcasts. Anything else happening for this?
Should we ask him what CBB World means?
We
Yes.
constantly
We've never-
wonder.
Yes.
We We talk about it a lot.
We have these bonus room episodes we do on
Right,
CBB
one a
World.
month, it seems.
One a month. It seems like that.
It seems that way.
It does seem like
and
that.
this is you guys watching a movie together? and stuff
We've
like that?
done that.
Sometimes.
But sometimes we've been accused that didn't seem like it was a lot of work. So we do other things as well.
Movies are 2 hours long.
We watched Ice Castles, which was wild, by the way. If you haven't
Never
seen
seen it.
that
Very
one,
strange
that
movie.
would be a good one. Maybe we should come back and make,
sure,
make
yeah.
Scott watch
Would
that
love
one.
that.
It's bizarre. This poor woman, she's just, no one takes care
This
of
is
this
about
young
a
girl.
skater who dies or something?
No.
Oh, okay.
It is about a
Short.
skater. You
Although
got that
one
part
can
right.
presume she's dead by now.
That's close.
The character?
The character, yes.
We also answer questions from our listeners.
Yeah,
not fans.
we've gone on double dates with Gabby and
Which
us
we've recorded for some reason.
in
and
our
put it on the podcast.
in our in-home sizzler, which I created.
Oh, you have an in-home sizzler.
Yeah.
Doug, tell us about
It has
this.
one employee.
And who's the employee? Is this
It's
you,
beautiful. It's a beautifully
name is
recreated
Jamie.
sizzler. It's authentic to the experience, but I built it from memory, so some of it might not be.
I
your
should clarify
experience.
that his main memory was shiny red bricks.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
that's
okay.
basically
Right.
everything.
Refrigerated plates?
Oh,
Yes.
Scott's got you there. That's a good detail. That's true. I didn't
Did
think
you
about
have an
that.
accent suddenly?
What? No.
Scott's got you there.
We do dining in the dark experiences at Sizzler now.
Oh, right. That's
which
right.
is fun.
And that's
You're
where you
re-
try to guess what you're eating based on the texture.
Well,
and
you try
taste?
to go to the salad bar
Okay.
in the dark,
And this is based on the brief trend from
Sort of.
10 years ago?
Sizzler. That was a long time ago.
No,
Even-
the dining in the dark.
Do we have the garlicky cheese bread here?
Oh, of course.
Fantastic.
Of
And
course.
there's also a sizzler to go, like a Chili's to go at the airport,
It's a
just
sizzler.
outside if you just
Yeah.
want like
Oh, really? Okay.
stale
Is it-
Caesar
now,
salad.
do you run
or a-
this as well, or is this a different?
It's
a couple
become
croutons.
It's become a
It's the
family
honor
business.
system.
Yeah, it is the honor system. Yeah.
It's sort of a family business. It's not really a profit driver, I would say.
I didn't want
No,
it.
because
No, we are. Are you kidding me? I had to get licenses for things. It's ridiculous.
You're
I mean,
not really
it's
zoned for business.
not at
in
all.
your home.
We're not zoned for the 160 rooms that he's built.
Yeah, that's
that is a
another
big
thing.
part of the neighborhood listen is
It is.
hearing about how your is it like a compound has expanded?
Yes, we've gone underground. One of the things we went to Las Vegas about a year or two ago now, babe, and you just love the Venetian. So he tried to build an underground canal system.
Yeah.
That was one thing you were doing for a while.
I built a Hall of Habsburg jaws.
Yes, you did.
Habsburg.
Where you could put the jaws were cut out and you
It was
put
a
your
long
own jaw
haul
in there?
of the lineage of Habsburg.
Not unlike the Hall of Microscopes, but in this case,
Right.
they're not being used for anything other than to just be looked at.
That's right.
And you would hear a voiceover, like a ghostly voiceover as you walked through it. Like, welcome.
Why
I
and
forget
why
what it said.
ghostly?
That was my question as well.
Because there's nothing more frightful than a Habsburg jaw. I mean, so
Right,
many
but
Habsburg
why?
jaws.
Okay, so okay.
And then by the end, it says Wait, how did I say it?
Oh, he's doing a whole face and a voice.
Yeah.
He's putting his hand
putting his hand
onto
up
his
to his-
throat for like
yeah.
an effect. I don't know what this is going to be. Oh, that was good, Bert.
Well, you are now, I once was.
I think that all museums, all the audio tours in museums should be like sort of ghostly voices because it's
Yeah.
all stuff that happened a long time ago
Yeah.
and everyone
That's a good
involved is a
point.
ghost now. So why not?
And that's the
That's true.
final one is the jaw is cut out and you can put your own
Right.
shin in there.
And you can put your own jaw in there.
but then
But
it doesn't
didn't you
really
also-
make sense because
Didn't you also demolish like the rooms next to it so that you could walk along and put your
Yeah.
eyes through the? Because I know that's a whole thing you
Most
love.
of the rooms
you
we've
can spy
had,
on people.
I've since paved over. And
Paved over?
Paved over.
paved over.
So the rooms still exist, but they've been paved over.
Yeah, that's the first step to reinstallation.
So this is sort of like the old city of Seattle. Just it's like you build on top of
Yeah,
the.
if you dug down, you would see our old house.
Okay.
Through the years.
Well, this is it's a fascinating podcast.
thank you.
Hosted by a trio of real intellectuals who have people on and talking about their lives.
I'm sorry,
thank you,
Scott.
Bern.
Can I-
Because
can I-
I don't think we should run past this.
yeah, when you called us three intellectuals,
Real intellectuals. Yeah.
yeah,
Well, that's
what,
nice.
What did you mean by that?
Hang on, babe. We need to get to the bottom of it.
I think
it
we
might
should,
not be what
I
we
think
think it
we
means.
should accept that.
I'm
I understand why you
before
want to
this
move
goes
on.
south.
trying to make your podcast sound classy, like the NPR crowd might enjoy it, because right now I think a bunch of like dumb comedy fans probably like it, but I'm trying to get
Why
like
would
I would
comedy
never.
fans.
First of all, listeners, not fans, Scott.
Sure,
And
sure,
second
sure.
of all, I don't think anyone who loves comedy is dumb. Although Bert does, he
Oh,
absolutely.
I think a lot of people who love comedy are dumb. depends on the comedy.
What is it? There's a specific part of comedy you don't like. Is it sketch? It makes you furious.
I don't like sketch.
That's what it is.
Because the stories are too short.
That's right.
A joke, great. I'm not expecting much.
Okay.
I'm expecting a good joke to be over at a certain point. A sketch seems like they get me interested, invested, and then it's over.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Sketches should be
Sometimes they go too long. I
half
think
hour,
it could be
yeah,
argued.
long form sketches.
Yes.
So a sitcom.
Half an hour, yeah, or 22 minutes with a laugh track.
Yes.
Yeah,
What's so
exactly.
hard? Multi-camera? Yeah. What's so hard about that?
Speaking of which, I mean, another one of our bonus episodes was actually reading the pilot that Sybil was one of the guests that actually it's when we discussed it. He wrote a pilot called Evident Lee about a man named Lee who sees evidence, Newprint style. You know, just everything goes black and white.
Newprint
he sees
style.
the evidence.
Yeah, of course.
Well, I know Scott knows, but maybe our listeners, your fans might not know.
Evidently has what is referred to in the script as Newprin vision.
Yes.
Where, much like in the TV commercials for the pain reliever
from back in the
Newprin,
day,
everything will go yellow except the most important. Everything will go black and white. Okay,
Yes.
okay, Doug.
Okay.
Okay,
Well, it was his
Doug.
pilot.
Doug. Boy, I just misspoke. I'm not trying to misrepresent your idea.
This is a big deal for us.
I understand. So everything goes black and white except for the most important element that is seen in yellow.
Not necessarily
Right,
most
which is the
important.
evidence.
Not necessarily more important. The most evident.
Oh, impotent?
Oh,
no,
the
not
most-
impotent.
The
See,
most
Doug, I'm doing
evident.
what you did.
But anyways, that is a 22-page
Anyways,
script, but it is a
yes.
half-hour procedural, which I told him isn't a thing. But
Yes.
he's really trying to break down that barrier.
Half hour, but yeah, I mean, it's tough to get all those clues in, but you know, you
Yeah,
can do is
that's
just cut
true.
out a lot of the steps where it's just like they go to the first crime scene and then they see the thing that leads them right to the criminal.
This
You
is a
think that
suggestion.
it's like that. You
Yeah.
have to go back and listen to it. The whole thing starts with the stage direction of wipe.
Just to wipe from nothing.
Yes.
That's what they said. It's my
was-
favorite. Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
what
it's
they
my
said.
favorite
Wipe
transition.
transition, I believe it's.
It's
Yeah.
a bold start to a show.
To a bold show.
But you have to, and it's a bold show.
It
but
is
you
a
do
bold
have to
show.
consider what are you wiping from?
That's correct. We needed that. We needed that information.
I mean, it's not from nothing. There's always something before the show.
Like a
Right.
commercial.
Right, but that means
Yeah.
you'd
a
have to
different
wipe
show.
the commercial. You'd have to sort
Or
of
the
get them
news.
on board with it so you could make that happen, that transition.
Whatever it is.
You can
You
get
have
permission
to
though.
somehow-
You can't
Or
just
you know what? It's better to
reach
ask
over
for
and wipe
forgiveness
someone
than
else's
permission.
work.
I like that.
Oh,
And
what did he
also,
say?
what?
Better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sure. But
That's
you
in your
also
bed.
have
That's
to
bad.
figure out how to engineer this so that it happens.
All right, we're not at that stage
Look, you're-
yet.
I know,
Listen,
but maybe we'll
You're
have
not
to
in
shoot
charge
it
of the
someday.
editing or anything like that. You're just kind of telling them what
Yeah.
you see.
This
in
guy
the
knows show business.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
true. It's true.
I'm the guy who wrote a pilot that had something called a cold tag, and the network executives were like, "What?"
Sounds gross.
I said, "I don't know why I wrote that." Well, The Neighborhood Listen season 9 premieres this week, I believe on Tuesdays. It comes
Wait,
out.
what does CBB mean? We have to answer the
Oh,
question.
yeah, I don't even know actually.
What?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
You're
no,
kidding.
I inherited the show.
Oh, you
Like
did?
the Tonight Show, yeah.
From whom?
From whom?
There was I know Pauly Shore had it in the 90s, and I'm not quite sure who the original hosts were, but yeah, I mean, that lore has been lost over the years.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
No one even knows anymore.
So
but yeah.
before the 90s, the lore is
There's
lost.
got to be a way to find it.
Well, it was all in like phone books and stuff like that, and now no one uses them. So
The lore was in phone books.
yeah, it was all written down in phone book. It was like passed down through advertisements in the yellow pages and stuff. So
Sorry,
I-
would you have to sort of hunt for it to put it all together? It would be in various
So it'd been
advertisements?
like written like a paragraph on one page, a paragraph on another page. Oh, like
Exactly,
you know
yeah.
how like we had that friend in high school who was like, I'm going to write on multiple pages in your yearbook. Did you ever have that? No, none of you are women. That's why. Trust me, there were these people who would do like, go to page 9, go to page 10, go to page 25.
this is a choose your own adventure book, I think.
Do you think
It was obnoxious.
Do you think the yellow pages had to be dyed yellow? Like each page, somebody had to.
I think
dip
they
it?
probably use yellow paper.
Or an old tree.
Where's that come from?
It can't be found. That lore is gone. Doug.
Yeah, we don't know.
We don't know.
But
There's no way of finding out.
But what I will say is that season 9 of The Neighborhood Listen comes out this week, I believe on Tuesdays, and you guys can stick around, can't you?
Oh, sure.
Oh,
We
we'd
have-
love to.
We have a fantastic
flew all
show.
the way out here.
That's
yeah,
right.
This is our
On my dime as well.
every 2 years
Yes.
we get
Yeah,
to come to
thank
LA.
you.
Thank you for business class, by the way.
Of course. And that was an upgrade. You didn't. That wasn't in the contract. I just decided to upgrade you guys.
Oh,
Thank you.
really?
Yeah, it was quite a
Exactly.
nice surprise
Very
at the
special.
airport. Yes.
We have a mother coming on the show.
Oh, interesting.
I'm
and
so excited.
I would love to see your interviewing style. So perhaps we could all talk to the mother together and ask questions together.
I
if
would
that's
love
all right.
that.
Okay, well, wonderful. We're going to come right back. We're going to have a mother. We'll also have Burnt Me a Payday, Joan Pedestrian, Doug Corn Pedestrian, the cast of The Neighborhood Listen. We'll be right back with more Comedy Bang Bang after this. Comedy Bang Bang, we're back. We have Burnt Me a Payday.
Hello.
Joan Pedestrian.
Present.
Doug Corn Pedestrian, the
And me.
hosts of the Neighborhood Listen, season 9 of which comes out this week. And anything else happening, like big news in the town these days or anything like that?
Oh boy, Halloween is coming up.
That's right.
And
that's the next major holiday, I would say.
Halloween in Dignity Falls, unfortunately, has kind of been supplanted by the pharmacy parade.
Yes.
I've never heard of one of these.
Pharmacist parade. Well, it's specific to Dignity Falls, as so many things are.
I always thought this was everywhere. Turns out it's just Dignity Falls.
It's just Dignity Falls.
We're the only ones that do it.
So there's at least 60 pharmacists who work at this place you work at because of all the microscopes.
That's just our pharmacy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's a lot of pharmacies in Dignity Falls. Is there both places? And there's a parade where the pharmacists ride on floats and they throw out pills to the kids. And
just
it's become, and I feel sort of bad about this, that it's kind of eclipsed Halloween as the go-to holiday around that time.
What day is this held?
This is held the day after Halloween.
November 1st.
Yes. So people don't really go out trick-or-treating anymore.
But the prep is so, this almost put Burnt in the hospital last year. He was in charge. What they do is
You
they make
don't
a
say.
gigantic straw pharmacist and they set it on fire.
Oh.
And he was in charge of building the head, and it nearly did you in last year.
Oh, it was really intense. We were working around the clock and just like threading the eyelashes because everything's made out of straw. And I ended up inside the head.
No.
When it was set on fire, and that was thankfully my girlfriend Gabby was able to rescue me.
Did she smoke jump into that, or
smoke jumped right into the head?
So she saw this from the ground, got into a plane.
Yeah.
Got her parachute on.
Yeah. Somebody said Burnt's up there, and she, like a shot, she got into a plane.
She got into a plane.
Parachute up there.
Taxied.
I had thankfully thought to build a fontanelle into the head of the
thank God.
the wicker pharmacist. She just came right through.
Wow.
Right through the soft spot.
And saved you.
And saved me, yes.
Incredible.
How
romantic.
I don't know if you know this. This is another thing I think the Scott find interesting is that basically the first thing that happened once he and Gabby started dating was I think just 2 years ago, maybe, when they went to Greece and on their flight back, they didn't make it that far. Mount Etna was erupting, and they had to do a lava landing, an emergency lava landing, which I didn't know was a thing.
It's very rare.
Everybody
lava
scrambled to the
landings
top
are
of the
pretty
plane.
common, but an emergency one.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And a squadron of hopters.
A squadron of hopters?
It was a squadron of helicopters.
Oh,
I didn't do my tongue twisters again. I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay. You
Helicopters.
pronounce it H apostrophe.
Get in the
opters.
hopter.
That's a good
one,
impression,
babe.
Doug.
It was really good.
Thanks.
Really good, Doug.
Felt
My
it.
Al Pacino and your Arnold.
That
They
was
should meet.
Schwarzenegger.
We should get together.
on a date some night. Oh, that would be
That'd
fun.
be a good bonus room.
Oh, sure. I'd love to hear all four of you talking to each other.
Anyways, everyone on the plane had amazing sex afterwards. Everyone survived.
Well,
and
yes,
it really
because-
gave them kind of a death wish for a while. So this story is actually quite tame, the one of her rescuing him, compared to what that was.
I guess. We did.
You still don't
It
see
was
it as something
romantic.
amazing.
Everyone had to climb out on top of the plane as the plane was slowly being consumed by the lava, and then we were rescued by the hopters, and then we had a massive text chain after that. All the passengers.
Has it died out by now, though?
No, still going
Still
strong.
going strong.
Don't those drive you crazy though? Because half the time it's just someone putting a thumbs up on the same text. Drives me crazy.
Well, yeah, every once in a while I'm on a giant one with like 9 people, and there'll be 57 notifications.
Correct.
And it's just people thumbs up.
The worst.
Every
Why?
single
Why
thing.
do we need this? Why do we need to know that?
The worst is when someone has discovered stickers.
Oh, it sure is.
And they're always adding a sticker to everything.
Takes extra time to see that.
Oh boy. So we kept in touch, and then afterwards we all stumbled onto the fact that all of us had just incredible sex after that happened.
How did you stumble on this fact? Did someone blurt it out?
Some brave soul blurted it out, and then everyone had to say, actually, us too.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so, was everyone in a couple who was on the plane, or did people couple
that's
up?
a good question.
All the single people that were on the plane ended up in a couple with other people that were single on the plane.
Okay, so everyone it was in pairs of 2 though. So it was an even number on the
There's
plane.
a few
There had to
thruples in
be. I
there.
was going to say.
Oh, there was
there
a
had
few
to have been.
throuples. Oh,
Had
okay,
to
good.
have
Some
been.
people were poly.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, great.
Absolutely. Some people weren't before, and they are now.
Okay.
Good for them.
Yeah.
I think you're born, Polly.
But it did give us a. Well, no matter how you're born, you might not realize it until later.
Sure, exactly. Yeah. That's what you're trying to say. We both agree.
We do agree.
Yep. And we like each other.
And we like each other. We're friends.
Yeah, we're friends.
Yeah. And
that sounds like an NPR podcast.
Gabby
It's
and
good.
I-
Keep going.
Gabby and I did have a sort of, that movie Fearless with Jeff Bridges.
Sure,
and,
of course. Yeah, with Rosie
Perez.
Gaines.
Perez.
Oh.
Rosie Gaines?
Wait a minute.
Is
There's
this
a lot
a-
of Rosies
that's
thrown
Prince's
around just
singer.
now.
Is this a movie podcast?
I asked. He said no.
He said no.
Okay.
But I do know
Always into
Fearless,
talking
yes.
about movies.
But yeah, we had a death wish for a bit. Not, I wouldn't say a death wish, but we
You
did.
should have just said, that movie Death Wish.
We were under the impression that we were perhaps immortal and we could do.
That's what it was. That's
because
what
we
it
had
was.
beaten death.
Yes.
And so we were driving a car into a brick wall.
Everyone is immortal
First
until
covering
they're
it
not.
with sanitary napkins. You forgot that part, Burns.
Yeah.
I did.
Which you wanted to argue affected the impact in some way, which can't be true.
It had to have.
You can say that. Doesn't mean
Sanitary
it's true.
napkins are nature's airbags.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I think it says it on the
I'm
package.
not sure what because what's coming out is supposed to be stopped and thrown back in your face. I mean, when
I don't know. I don't know how it works.
If you think about it, it is like an airbag for the
Go ahead, Bert.
anyone who can have a period.
This is great.
If it weren't there, who knows what could happen?
Oh, every woman does. Every woman does.
Have you eaten a chicken sandwich in your life?
Oh boy, have I.
Got you there.
Hold on.
Got you there.
Before you move on, let me answer your question.
Can we all answer that?
Yeah,
I
would like everyone to come
I'm
forward
trying
to
to
be
think.
honest.
I'm trying
It's
to
a
think.
question you know the answer to.
Have you eaten a chicken sandwich in your life?
I went to a.
Well, there's a story behind it.
I went to a place. Well, I'm just trying to remember. I went to a place called Chick-fil-A once.
Okay.
I ended up not ordering.
I think it's Chick-fil-A, isn't it?
Yeah, it might be. Yeah. No, I haven't.
Oh wow!
You've
No
never
story.
eaten a chicken sandwich.
That's with bread around it, or on a bun.
Yes,
No.
traditionally it's chicken, some your choice of tomato, lettuce, mayo,
You have
whatever.
to choose one of those.
You know, I've been eating people for a long time, so I'm a little out of the game. But from what I recall,
Have you eaten a chicken sandwich? This is more interesting.
Or if you suck the blood of someone who just ate a chicken sandwich, is that what it's more like?
Well, yeah, it's sort of like like how LaCroix is like the essence of something,
Right. Not quite enough.
It's not quite enough to be like,
Got
yeah, that's pamplemousse. But I can taste, there's been an air, there's sort of an air of chicken sandwich.
Yeah,
about
like
its
drinking
make.
out of a dirty glass.
Got it. Go.
But a chicken sandwich is a faint memory for me.
Oh.
So if one were to date your son, you're
Mm-hmm.
being initiated into a lifestyle where killing.
Excuse me. We're not going to all.
Yeah,
do
I mean,
the
Doug
chicken
was ready
sandwich.
with his answer. Doug is.
Yeah, all right.
He's been
let's go
dying
around
to
the horn.
answer
I
it.
am curious.
Let's go around the horn. Doug, what do you got?
I've had an open face chicken sandwich before.
No way.
Bottom or top?
Top. So
is it open on the bottom?
Yes. Joan makes a great open face top open face chicken sandwich with raisins on the bottom. And I usually pick the raisins.
Is it like a bed of raisins? And
It's
then
a bed
chicken on
of
top it?
raisins.
It's
Yeah.
a bed of
And she
raisins
sings
followed
the-
by a
yeah.
little bit of mayonnaise, followed by some
So you do this layer
some
by layer.
pickled lettuce and chicken. I
Oh,
call,
so
I
you
call it
can
my
do the
messy bottom
lettuce-
chicken sandwich.
And then a bun on the top.
What do you call it?
My messy bottom chicken sandwich.
The messy bottom chicken
Messy
sandwich.
bottom chicken
Because
sandwich.
it's what you get after you eat it sometimes. So now, have you had it? Obviously, you've had it,
I've
unless
had
you're cooking
that
them and
one
never
that
eating
I
them.
have eaten. And I do want to say it is Chick-fil-A because, of course, if our listeners are listening, they know that my boys, my twins, sold that prank show to the Chick-fil-A streaming service, which was a thing for a while.
That's great, yes.
I
I do not eat from them because they turned out they passed on their project night. So I'm boycotting.
That's
them.
why you're
and that's the
boycotting.
only reason I boycott.
Okay, good. Selective boycott.
Not because they made you do nude scenes.
And Burns, have you had a chicken sandwich?
I have had a chicken sandwich on a Kaiser roll because I cannot eat square food.
That's right.
Well,
You don't say.
Oh,
It makes me sick.
okay.
What if you were to cut the square food diagonally so it's
It's funny. Isn't
triangular?
it funny?
Yeah,
how
I can do
everyone
that.
always tries to. They always
problem.
want to sort of work around.
Yeah,
or
they always
figure
want to
out-
fix your problem.
I can't food in
You know
any
what?
other
I should
shape.
just empathize with you. I don't mean to fix your problem.
No, I can. But
Just like a man, right?
Right? To answer your question, I can eat food in any other shape, no problem.
Okay.
It is tough when food that used to be square has been cut into another shape.
Yeah.
Because I just know somehow.
Yeah. Okay.
So well, no, I guess an Uncrustable was never square. No.
No, right? That's sort of roundish.
See, I just wanted to make sure you can enjoy an Uncrustable.
And the way we tested it is when we did the Sizzler, lights out food, and we thought maybe we could fool him then in the dark, but he could tell.
They heard my gagging.
What is uncrustable? That word, what is that really saying? Like, you can't crust this?
No, it's like how
It's
back in
impossible
the
to crust.
day, back when we had the yellow pages and no one was swiping, there was a regular peanut butter and jelly sandwich and you would cut the crusts off. But now, the newer generations just needed an already ready-made crust cut off
No, I understand
sandwich.
it doesn't have the crust, but
That's
really
right.
what
But
it's saying is...
To Doug's point, he believes that you could tape or glue crust on it, and it wouldn't be uncrustable.
The promise of it is...
Well, it's weird for you to explain my husband to me. You're right. You got him nailed. I missed that one, Scott. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Scott.
I think there's only one person who fits into the parameters of what you're looking for, and that's Joan over here. Joan, are you willing to leave Doug and date Dracula?
Please enthrall me.
Are you sure?
Wow.
Are you sure you want me to do this?
Hold on, Doug.
Hang on.
Where she's going with this.
No, listen to me. It's an acting exercise. I'm very interested. I think I'm going to come on the other side just fine.
Okay.
So you're thinking, I don't know what the acting exercise
Well,
of
I
it
just
is.
really want to know because I've taken so many different types of classes and there's all sorts of different, techniques, right? And
hypnotherapy, I'm sure you've done some
right.
of
So I'm
that.
thinking this is like hypnotherapy. I just want to know what it's like so that I can, and maybe I play a vampire at some point or Dracula. Sorry,
that'd be great.
If I play Dracula,
Or like an
then I'll know
Igor
what it
type.
feels like. Yeah, babe,
Yeah.
this has nothing to do with you and I. I'm very
Like some
happily
sort of
married.
hunchback
I just want to know what it's
with
like.
a
Is
mole on
anyone
your nose.
curious to know what it's like to be enthralled? Am I the only one?
I just want to warn you, if once you are enthralled and once you say the magic words, please enthrall me, there is no going back. I can't control what happens next.
Oh, you mean I can't be unenthralled?
Well, I just mean what happens during the enthralling.
Stays in the enthralling. And legally, nothing can be done about whatever happens during the enthralling.
It is Vegas
Because you've given consent. It's sort of like
It's Vegas rules.
It's sort of like when
Wow.
you do one of those, bungee jumping things. You got to sign the waiver.
Oh no! Yes.
Yeah. So
Exactly. So, but if
I
you
guess-
are ready,
Joan, I think you should go for it.
You do? You think I should?
Yeah.
Babe, what do you think? Guys, what do you think?
Babe, I think this sounds a little crazy to me. But if it makes you happy...
It can't be that bad.
I want to see this for myself too.
When the sun comes
go
up
for
on
it.
over
Please
Santa
enthrall me. Do I have
Monica
to say 3
Boulevard.
times? Is it like Beetlejuice?
3 times would be preferable for my lawyer. Yes.
Okay, please enthrall me. That was the 3rd. Do I have to say them together?
We usually take them together, but that does
No, that's
count.
fine. I
so
love it.
that's
You know what?
okay.
I didn't do my tongue twister, so here we go. Please enthrall me. Please enthrall me. Please enthrall me.
Oh, Joan!
Ellen is pointing her claw-like, not in appearance, but in, not even in shape. She's got a very lovely hand. I guess an attitude, pointing right at Joan.
Joan, there's a sexy vampire you might be interested in, and you should leave your husband. His name is Jack Dracula.
The hairs on the back of my neck are standing up. This is fascinating.
Joan, if you are under my control, say the code word.
I don't think
I'm sending you a word.
Check your phone, Joan.
Oh, I thought it was going to be psychic, but it's actually you're texting
It's a text alert?
code
I'm
word.
hold on.
She was miming the phone. That's how I
miming
knew.
the phone and send.
Is it 1, 2, 3, 4?
Stoker.
Oh, yes! Now you are enthralled. When I am done, when I snap my fingers, you will do it.
You will do it.
Okay.
Now a couple more O's for good measure. Oh, done.
I hate to say you didn't snap your fingers.
You
Also-
didn't hear it.
Okay,
shoot.
a silent snap.
Shoot, I always mess up that part.
What happened? What? Oh my God, my skin. My skin looks amazing.
You are glowing. That's a side effect of being enthralled.
Honestly, Joan,
God.
you look, I don't know what it was, but you have had a glow up. This is incredible.
You look stunning.
Really?
Did you do something?
Enthralling did wonders on you.
The first enthrall, you always come out the most glowing.
The first? Is it going to happen again?
Well, if you come back for another, of course.
Why does it say Stoker on my phone?
Oh, I sent you a word.
By the way, we all heard the code word.
Did I say it out loud?
We change the code words every 24 hours, so that's not a problem if you know it.
Ellen, can I ask you? You said when you snapped your fingers that Joan would do it. And what did that mean?
Yeah, because she's not really doing it.
I don't know, guys. I did. I just got a text. It says sup. Did I text your son? Did I text Jack Dracula?
While you were in the enthrallment?
That's
yes.
exactly
Look, it's a text on my phone.
That is my
I'm not
son's phone
minding it.
number. And only you could know that, Joan.
Oh, wait, a new text just came in. It's the bat emoji and the eggplant emoji.
Oh, my son. That dog,
That's
that
very
absolute
forward.
dog.
That's very forward.
I thought you said he was a good boy.
I thought he was. Now I got to go over there and wash my son's mouth out with soap. That is just yucky.
Oh, my.
That is just yucky.
Well, do you want to send him a text back?
I think I just got sent a pic. Oh, my.
I think that's a bat's penis.
Oh, I have to have
huge.
a word with him. I am so
There's nothing
sorry.
to show for scale.
Oh, wait, it's right next to this thermometer. It's tinier than the thermometer.
Oh, thank God.
Thermometer for scale.
I've heard it's normal for bat size, but that's besides the point.
Tiny
My
for
son
human
is a
size,
dog, and I'm sorry.
Oh.
You should have disclosed that, really.
Yeah, that he was a dog.
You should. You kept saying he was a good boy.
You're really building him up, and then, now look what he does.
He's just some skeevy texting dick pics.
You know, as a mother, you think you do everything right.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear that.
This guy's a real player.
He's a player. He's a bad boy, and I'm furious.
So, Joan, do you want Joan to be out then?
Oh, but I love my skin.
So this is the choice, Joan. Perfect skin
Do you
until
want
the
to
end.
continue to be enthralled?
Oh no, this is such a hard choice.
What's going to happen to her if she continues to be enthralled for like the next month?
If you continue to be enthralled, it looks like you're going to have an on again, off again with my son, who has just been revealed to be a dog.
Oh,
and
a true dog.
He's a good dog, though.
Dog, good boy.
Babe, whose side are you on? What do you want me to do?
Well, I don't know. I just wanted to stick up for the dog a little bit.
Is it because you like my skin? You're already you don't want me to go back, do you?
Yeah, you're
Will you
rubbing
still love
her
me?
shoulders. Yeah, I mean, it's creamy, milky white
It's
skin.
soft,
It is.
right?
unbelievable.
It's soft.
Alabaster.
You look like you've de-aged like Martin Short and Steve Martin in this Only Murders in the Building season.
I thought, where
haven't
did they get
watched it
those
yet.
young actors?
You look like the Irishman himself.
Wait, so you're saying if I don't do it again, is this like a subscription running out? I have to make sure that I cancel it in time.
So you do
How
have
does
to
this work?
Well, so you got to come back to me each month for another enthrallment.
Oh, this is how they get you.
But is this like, so will she have the enthralled skin for like a week and then it'll go away?
So it's like it lasts about as long as Botox does, which is, I believe, about a month.
You believe?
You believe? Well, she doesn't need it. She's immortal.
I wouldn't know a thing
Wait, why
about
would a vampire need Botox?
I wouldn't know a thing about it.
More like bat tox.
I would never
Is
touch
it more
this.
like that?
Is it more like that?
Ellen, come on.
Come on, Ellen. It's more
Is it
like
more
that,
like
isn't
that?
it?
It could be a little more like that.
Okay.
I've just had friends who've done it. I've had friends who've done it.
Okay.
I wouldn't know anything about this stuff, but I think it lasts about 4 to 6 weeks.
Oh, that's a long time.
I think you should just do it.
Oh, but just the
Joe,
once,
get
though.
pictures taken.
But then it's gonna go away, right? It'll just wear off.
Yeah.
Like
it'll wear
Botox?
off, but you know, it's like with plastic surgery. You know, we haven't studied this stuff quite long enough.
Listen, I get it.
No, we
I almost got a total face change, and that was what it was called.
We talked her out of it.
a total
Just
face
barely.
And so if she only does a month, will Jack Dracula end up, and pardon the pun, ghosting her
Oh no!
at the end of that? Or what happens?
You know, he once you are in under and this
In and under.
once you in and under this month, when it's over.
That's the perfect way to say that.
And that's all in the contract. This is legal mumbo jumbo. I have to say it like this.
course.
I have to say
Boilerplate,
it like this.
Absolutely.
My son will unfortunately stop talking to you.
Well, I mean, that's okay. I already blocked him.
But
I hope that's okay.
you're
I don't want to see any more bat
Probably a
peen.
smart move. Yeah.
I understand, and I'm disappointed. And gosh,
But if Joan is
language.
if Joan is enthralled for the next month or so, you can get her to do whatever you want, though. So
Wait,
she
what?
you could get her to do a lot of different things.
sure, but I'm a good person. You know, I'm not gonna,
like you said, your
This
boy
isn't-
was good.
This is an ethical enthrallment.
This is an ethical enthrallment. You've already signed up. I gave you the skin.
When did I sign? I didn't really sign anything.
You said
the
oh, that
thing
was
3
my
times.
signature. That was my
Yeah.
Enthrall me
signature.
3
Okay.
times.
I get it. I
Verbal
get
agreement.
We have that in sort of
Enthrall me once. That's on,
That's
Yeah.
on you.
on you.
Exactly.
Enthrall me 2 times. That okay.
Joan, I
From
think-
your
Hey,
perspective,
Can't
that's-
enthrall me again.
Joan, I think Joan, I think you just stay enthralled. I mean, you look amazing.
Thank
right
you
now.
so much.
Just write
I have
write
to
this out.
say, it's really tempting to just sort of write it out.
And if you end up doing some like errands for Ellen over here,
who
or anything
cares?
like
It's not
that,
such a big
exactly.
deal.
Obviously, Burnt, Joan, and Doug, we're plugging the Neighborhood Listen. Season 9 coming out Tuesday of this week, right?
That's correct.
That's right.
And how many episodes in season 9?
13.
13 episodes.
Lucky 13, we like to say.
Plus,
Do we
plus
like
the,
to say that?
those monthly bonus rooms.
The monthly bonus
I like
rooms,
to
and
see
those are all on CBB World. The bonus rooms are exclusive
right.
to CBB World, and the ad-free episodes also exclusive to CBB World. And but you can get it ad-supported anywhere podcasts are.
And can we also say that we're going
That's
to be
right.
appearing once more? This is our
Yeah, we're coming
third
back
time?
to California.
Yes, we're going to be part of the San Francisco Sketch Fest.
Oh,
It's coming up in
California knows how to
January-
party.
January of 2026.
Okay, January
19th,
of
I believe.
January 19. Oh,
It seems so far away,
seems
and yet
so
it's
far
closer
away.
than you
So
can imagine.
close.
So you can come see me, Burnt, and Doug in person.
what a thrill! Because I'm doing that right now, and it is. I mean, your skin. Hopefully,
Thank you.
Hopefully
I
your
hope
skin
it
will
hasn't
still
worn off
be-
by then. Oh no,
Oh,
I might
my
have to get a
God.
second enthrallment.
Oh wow!
Comedy bang bang, 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 comedy bang bang.
Joan and Burnt, so great to talk to you. Everyone listen to that show. It's a very funny
Thank
show.
you.
Yeah, although I don't know whether you mean it for it to be funny, but I enjoy and laugh at it. Not like Big Bang Theory laughing at it, like not insanely like that, but
We have
Suppose
fun.
that's
We have
allowable.
fun.
We have fun. We do. Sometimes we do try to be funny.